WQQ and WCBS-FM HD2, New York.
Got the number one pick in the NHL draft, but the men that can't seem to stump. Do something dumb, that's an observation. CLT make them need to run.
That's Lawrence Taylor!
Call them every trash, CMT for short. Wonder if we best once you peep the score. Up at the crack of dawn, top stories of the morning. While you're yawning, grab your coffee, rise and shine with 8:80 a.m. This is Drop Time. We provide highlights from your favorite teams. Got Dave and Rick making plenty of picks. It's Rule 76.
Oh, wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey.
Listen to me, arm wrestler!
You're listening to DiPietro Rothenberg on this Brian Duker. Who? Thursday. I'm Rick DiPietro.
Give me a synopsis of what's going on in Dexter.
He's killing people. Am I wrong? My co-host, Dave Rothenberg.
I got a new truck. It'll go right through small countries.
Right through small countries. Our amazing producers. He was with us last night, RJ Santillo.
The rare 40-loss season.
Just one single loss away. How about very handsome? Worked twice last night. Raymond Santiago.
I can't help if logic is pointing you in the correct direction.
Right. He can't help it. Big shout out to the companies. Thanks for getting up with us on this Thursday. You can listen every weekday morning, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. right here on ESPN New York. And now you can see Dave and his beautiful face on YouTube. Number to call, 1-800-919-3776.
I apologize for what
Yeah, we got to go, Patty. Bye.
Patty didn't deserve that. We got an unbelievable show planned for you today.
Bring it!
Excuse me?
Bring it!
What?
Bring it!
Oh, I'll bring it. The Knicks made it 4 in a row last night. Mikal Bridges led the way with 30, according to Shams. Giannis is officially on the market. Jets have their new defensive coordinator. Todd Monken is the new head coach of the Cleveland Browns. Islanders smacked the Rangers 5-2 last night. Eli Manning will have to wait another year for the Hall of Fame. We'll have a rundown of what went down last night on our little show trip. And as always, on Thursday at 7:45, we'll have an observation that happened in Florida. RJ's world-famous stuff he missed around 9:15. But before we get to all of that, Dave's feeling bad for himself again.
Because I can't be me on the show. I'm painted into a box. This is what you want. This is what you'll get.
And Ray is going to have nothing to do with it.
Let's take a break. 800-919-3776.
Wish we could stuff you in a box.
What? You shut your mouth.
Speaking of boxes, it's a little wider. I got it in there, but it's tight.
Yeah?
Oof is right. RJ doesn't have these issues, though.
You're just deflecting because RJ was humping Don Mattingly in the corner.
You know what? Maybe you spare Don this year and try something different.
Was there a man selling jerky?
No, it was just at the counter.
Just right there at the counter, huh? I wonder what they call that.
You little jerk.
I don't know about you guys, but I got a John Winthrop nipple situation. I need to calm down and fix this.
There's not a lot of like navigatable situation they can do.
Wow, well said. Good suggestion. And here he is. Who's this nerd? Oh, I'm sorry.
Nerd.
I'm sorry. You're not a nerd. The one and only David, as he's watching tennis, not paying any attention to me at all. Rothenberg.
I'm paying perfect attention.
No, you're not.
Perfect attention. I got a semifinal match for the ladies going on right now.
That's fine.
You don't think I should give that a little bit of respect?
No.
We got Buffalo's own Jess Pagula.
That's great.
On the court.
Awesome.
So why can't I do both things? Well, I heard you, heard everything you're doing. A nerd. I'm not a nerd.
You could focus on me for 1 second.
I focused on the
1
whole
second.
thing. Everything you were saying. I even commented to Raymond. I said that's a really good drop that he just played there. I'm highly engaged.
We had a nice night last night.
We did have a nice night.
Yeah.
You freaked me out with your bidding war.
You?
Yeah.
I got wrapped up right into it.
Yeah, because you know what I thought as you're like, 2,000, 25, 3,000, 35. I was like, oh, my God. And then I'm thinking to myself, you know what this must be like for him? If he doesn't win this dinner, it's like losing.
Yeah.
Like now he's it, and now, like your masculinity gets involved. And I have to win. It's a winning or a losing situation. So you dropped a lot of money, but all for a good cause.
Yep.
And you'll have a great time. I will say this, though. So I told Sherry, I said, you should say it back and forth. I said, I got this little guy. He jumps on a chair. He's navigating the whole thing. I got this woman. She's bidding. I got Rick next to me. He's bidding. Sweat is pouring out of this guy's head. I'm like, very stressful. She said, so did he want? I said, dinner for 4, car service, whole thing. She goes, so that's so nice. I said, yeah, really great. She goes, so it'll be the 4 of you guys that'll go? I was like, no. I was like, there's no way. She said, what do you mean? I said, I'm sure it'll be him and Cass and like another couple. They'll go and they'll have their dinner and they'll get driven and it'll be great. She's like, he won't even think about taking you? I was like, no. And in fairness to him, that's fine. Like, I wouldn't, like, it'd be weird if he were to take us over his wife and another couple.
No, I don't think it'd be weird. I mean, that would.
Well, how are we going to take a car with you anyway?
Right. The car part would be the difficult part, but the whole, the dinner experience would be
that
a
would be
great time.
great.
Yeah. I don't think you're going to necessarily need me for that. Like, I think there's a chance that we do that anyway, just with who the people were that donated the gift that I bid on.
Yep.
But I have gone before with them, and Cass didn't come with us. So, like, in my mind, I was like, you know what?
Yeah,
Cass would be a nice
she should go.
experience.
She absolutely should go. So a lot going on.
Yeah, lots.
The Jets do a Zoom interview with a defensive coordinator, and they basically hire him on the spot.
Right.
I got a really terrible text from someone very close to the Jets last night.
And does that shock you at all?
And he basically said he's been rooting for the Jets for his whole life, and he doesn't know that it's ever been worse than this. He feels like this could be, of all of the co-type, of everything that he's had to endure, this very well might be the rock bottom of what the Jets have been, which is really remarkable.
Yeah, you didn't think it could get worse, and it feels like it's getting worse. Right? I mean, we were talking about this last night. I mean, it's the beauty of going to some of these things is that you have a chance to, meet people that listen to the show, and we had, you had Rangers fans there as the Islanders smacked the Rangers, and you had Devils and Giants and Jets and everything else, and you start having conversations, and it's like, I don't even know what to say when people bring up the Jets.
It's embarrassing.
That's really what it is.
It's embarrassing. So Eli does not get in again, which I know is a real hot button topic, and I know there's going to be people, he wasn't very good, and then there's going to be people, if you're not putting Eli in, then that makes no sense. Belichick, of course, doesn't get in on the heels of that. Now, it's not nearly that embarrassing. Like, that's one of the most embarrassing things that I've seen. Did you hear Evan Cohen?
Yeah, that's embarrassing for the sport.
It's embarrassing for the sport. Evan Cohen was so, like does the morning show on the national side of things with Canty and Smalls, and he said, it was so weird. I was saying to Ray, like, what does that mean? He's like, if you're not going to put Belichick in, just take other people out and then put him in. I was like, what is he talking about? He's like, just take other people out and put him in now. And then we have Giannis.
I actually listened to, so one of the people came forward that didn't vote for Belichick. And like we
I
talked
saw
about,
that.
Right, and like we talked about yesterday, it's so why wouldn't you? Either it's spite.
And he wrote a whole article. I didn't read the article.
Right, it's spite. You don't like him. If you want to believe the whole Bill Polian thing, we should punish him for Spygate.
I think we finally figured out Polian did in fact vote for Belichick.
Okay, but the other part of this was, you had the ability to use, vote for three people, and the thought was, well, Bill's gonna have enough votes. I'm gonna use my three for more veteran players or candidates. And then Bill doesn't get voted for, and it's like, well, I thought you were. Well, I didn't because I thought you were.
But that's the problem.
Right, so that's why I said to you yesterday, it's like someone like Bill Belichick, it shouldn't be like, if that's your concern, don't even have to vote for, like, Bill Belichick's in. Like, just like, let me free you up.
So he doesn't get in because they just assume that I'll do it, you'll do it, everyone will do it, and then enough people think like that, then he doesn't get in.
Right.
It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
As opposed to just voting for the three you feel like are the most.
But that's what it should be.
That's
it
exactly
shouldn't be play a game, and
I
assume he's going to get 40 plus. So I don't know who are the three. This was what it should be. They should change the edict. In your mind, who are the most deserving? Don't take it beyond that. Don't take it to, well, I'm assuming he's going to get in, so I'm going to take my votes and spread them out. That should not be the case. Who are the three most deserving on the ballot right now?
But that's the problem in baseball too. I mean, we've had that same.
It's embarrassing.
Same problem happened in baseball. So
it's highly embarrassing. I mean, it feels like it needs a complete overhaul.
Right. What sucks though, and again, I don't know how you feel about Bill or all the different things, how he treated the media and everything else. It sucks for him, right? Because I mean, he is, if anyone at what they did should be a first ballot person, it's Bill Belichick.
It's not even a debate. Like Eli, I get it. I'm not an idiot. Is a real debate. It's a real. I could see that he doesn't deserve to get in. I think he clearly does. I don't think there's many quarterbacks who, in the big moments, have been better than Eli. I mean, we never discussed this. The most passing yards in any single postseason is Eli and will remain Eli. So he has just been phenomenal. That being said, I understand the other side of it. I don't even understand the other side of Belichick.
No, because there is no other side. Well, it's not an opinion. Like, your opinion could be Eli Manning is not a Hall of Famer. Like, it feels factual. Like, Bill Belichick is a Hall of Famer. Tom Brady is a Hall of Famer. Yeah. Like, there are just certain people that are just, like, Derek Jeter was a Hall of Famer. Yeah. Mariano Rivera was a Hall of Famer. Like, there's...
People are incensed that Jeter didn't go in unanimously. Belichick didn't. He's not going in.
I know, but again, it's like you shouldn't even have to vote for that. Like, it's just, it is. The guy's a Hall of Famer.
Clearly. Giannis, this is becoming interesting. Like, it sounds like, and the Knicks played well in that second half last night. We were monitoring the game at the event last night. then down 7-0, then down at the half, they're down early third. Third quarter, they just take off. Bridges, OG, dominant. But this Giannis thing is going to be a real hot issue for the next week because trade deadline is 1 week from today.
Yep.
I saw somebody saying, like somebody in the NBA circle saying they're going to trade Bridges to get
Portland.
Holiday.
Yep.
And so, I don't know how this is even possible.
It's going to go Bridges to Portland for Holiday.
Yeah.
Cat to Milwaukee for Giannis.
Right.
And then Cat from Milwaukee to someone else to get more.
If I could do that trade, those trades, and I'm the Knicks, immediately I would do them.
Right, if you're only losing those two.
If I'm getting Holiday and Giannis for Cat and Bridges, immediately I would do that.
Right, I think there's a lot of people that would do. I'd be interested to see what people say today because this is real now.
It's real. If you told me that I could somehow get Giannis for Cat straight up, that seems like highway robbery.
Yeah, it does. But then, I mean, you take into account what Giannis has dealt with this season with the cap.
I get it.
And how scary that is and how much money you're going to have to pay him. Right? Like, that's...
Yeah, you have to pay him a ton of money, but you have to
imagine-
pay Cat a ton of money, too, down the road.
Right, I just mean in general, though. I don't mean for us. I just mean in general. Like, because I don't... Correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, what you were just saying is you're actually surprised that possibility actually would exist.
I am surprised by
a
that.
Cat, straight up for Giannis would be something that was possible.
Don't you think that's highly surprising?
Yeah, unless they have, because again, this is not unless I'm sure they would have something now ready to make a next move. So it's not really going to be just Giannis for Cat. It's we'll do this deal because now we have someone that's willing to trade us this for Cat, which is actually what we want. Because they're rebuilding Milwaukee now.
Oh yeah, no, it's over for them. I think it's fair to say he's probably played his last game for Milwaukee.
Yes.
Either he'll be traded by next Thursday, or they'll shut him down for the rest of the season because the calf is just not healthy enough. Because what's the point of bringing him back?
It feels like he's going to be gone.
Yeah. So you think he's going to be gone by Thursday?
It feels like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're at that point. I mean,
You imagine if the Knicks bring him in here?
No.
The place will be frenetic.
I almost don't even want to talk about it.
Well, we have to. This
No,
is
I know
what we do.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Like,
You
we'll
don't
talk
wanna-
about
you
it.
don't
Like,
wanna
I didn't
jinx it,
jinx it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I just don't. I don't think this current iteration of this team is a championship team.
They're not.
No.
And Karl Anthony Towns, I mean, rebounding prowess aside last night, offensively, there's it. So I don't know what the hell is happening, but there's something legitimately happening right now with him on the offensive side of things.
Yeah, I can't even begin to tell you why. Just because this is not who he's been, and maybe we're 47 games into the season now, so it's not like I could understand early on, right? Like, hey, we're having a hard time with our roles and in this new offense, and where do I fit? Like, even then, I would push back. Like, well, what do you mean? If I'm Mike Brown, the offense I'm bringing into the organization is going to be is going to be mostly about you and Jalen. Like, and we'll spray
Right.
the ball and everything. But you're a focal point. Like, it should be real easy to get you involved because most of the offense is going to go through you and Jalen.
It doesn't make any sense. Could you imagine what this team now becomes defensively? If they make, I mean, you add Holiday, and you add Giannis, and you have Mitchell Robinson, and you have OG, and the only one defensively you look at and you say is a net negative is Jalen Brunson. All of a sudden, defensively, you're a legitimately good basketball
Right,
team.
but again, going back to what we've talked about since this whole thing started is like how quickly can they figure it out? Can you how much can you play Mitch with Giannis? Right? Because I mean,
Well, how much can you play Mitch? Period.
Well, listen, the minutes he's playing, whatever the recipe is right now, it's working because when he's on the floor,
he's dynamic.
he's been great.
I
just
totally
mean,
agree.
Like in a perfect lineup, how much can you play? Can you play Giannis and Mitch together for spacing? Because Giannis doesn't shoot,
Right.
Mitch can't shoot. So
Yeah,
does
you got
that
to
clog
get
things
Mitch
up?
out of the lane and let Giannis attack the basket.
Does that clog things up? And you figure that would take time. So how much does that limit your opportunity this year to compete for a championship? And how much does it shrink your window for the next couple of years because you're trading age here too?
Right.
With Bridges and
I mean,
Holiday.
because Holiday's at the end. There's not a lot of leash there. So I think that's a fair question. But I think you'd have to do it. Like you'd have to roll the dice and say, I get Holiday and Giannis for Bridges and Cat. You have to sign on for that.
Yeah, just getting one of the best players in the league.
Right, Raymond. I know you've been very hesitant.
Outside of the calf stuff, which kind of freaks me out.
And I understand that it would. By the way, we missed you greatly last night. And a lot, I'm not exaggerating, not blowing smoke, a lot of people, where's Ray? Then you have to, Knicks, Rangers. Oh. Where's Ray? Where's Ray? Knicks, Rangers. Oh, like continuously. But we missed
I'm
you.
sorry. I'm sorry that happened.
We're not angry at you.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be sorry.
just people
Didn't do
missed
anything
you.
wrong. But people want to meet you.
It's nice that people want to meet.
Yeah.
That's cool.
A lot of people. RJ Big Star.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
And he looked unbelievable.
He looked great.
Like if he was selling cars, I would have walked away.
I need pictures. I need to see what you guys were looking at.
I don't know how many pictures.
All
I
of
think
you.
I think we all look pretty good.
All of you.
Although I will say this, and this is full disclosure, being totally honest. When Rick walked in, I was like, he looks so tired. I was like, I
was sleeping.
He looks exhausted. And
You were sleeping in the car?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the over-under on yawns in the first half hour must have been like 16. I felt bad for him. He looked so tired.
Don't know how you do it, man.
Well,
He's a warrior.
My guys were there. Gary was there. We go to it every year. It was awesome. It gets bigger and bigger every
It's
year.
unbelievable. There's no empty
Couldn't get in
seats.
the parking lot.
No.
They were trying. They were going to make my driver almost fought someone because you just right in the street, right here. He's like, no, I'm not dropping anyone off in the street.
Right.
Right there in the middle of Jersey.
Yeah, just
Right. And
just let me pull in.
were getting out of their cars. And it's almost like it was a snowstorm. And people are just getting, like, I'm going to just get out of my car, leave my car, and walk. That was happening.
I could see that.
Anyhow, you've been a proponent. We're not trading Cat. We take a big hit. If we lose him, it's not worthwhile. Let's see what this team is. Even you, if I said, those are the deals you make. You bring in Holiday, you bring in Giannis, you move on from Bridges, you move on from Towns. You would do that, right?
Sure, it sounds almost too good to be true to the deal that you guys have floated out there. If you can get it done for that, it's basically 1 for 1, right? So yeah,
Well,
you do it.
It's
So-
2 1
so-
for 1 trades, which
yeah.
make you a considerably,
Yeah.
I think, a better team.
So you definitely got to give that a lot of consideration. That's why I kind of think, that's kind of too good to be true. I don't
agree.
think that'll happen that way. You threw out that how excited would the Knicks fan base be? I could think how excited they would be, which was when they traded for Cat and they got rid of a guy that half the fan base hated in Julius Randle. It'll be the same level of excitement again. I feel then who becomes the scapegoat when those two are gone?
I disagree. I still think there were people that didn't necessarily know if Cat was the right big move.
At the time?
I think most people were excited about
No,
it.
most people not. Giannis is not Cat.
No.
I'll be honest with you. I think there was more hesitation because Dante DiVincenzo was part of the deal.
Well, but
I think
you
that
didn't get
was part of the issue.
But you didn't get a chance to see that team, which people loved, really make a healthy run through the playoffs.
Sure,
because everyone was hurt.
Sure, because Julius Randle got taken out by this guy on the Miami Heat. Why am I drawing a name? Oh my God.
Adebayo?
No, the younger kid, the forward.
Forward, not Hero.
Jaquez?
Oh.
Yeah, he got taken out.
Jaime
Jaquez.
UCLA,
Yeah, he took him out. We call it what it is. He took him out late in the game when a situation that didn't happen.
Oh, I wonder why he was in that
I
game.
read an article this
But
morning,
yes.
too, that didn't sound like Giannis is would be overly thrilled with the whole Pat Riley thing either.
Yeah?
Hopefully.
And what I saw is that if they was going to go to Miami, they would trade so many pieces that he would be in a Milwaukee situation where he'd have to kind of build it back up again. And what we've heard is that he wants to come to New York. It's what he wants to come to. So, again, I agree with you. I almost don't want to discuss it because it feels too good to be true. If you told me right now that it's a 1-for-1 trade and then a 1-for-1 trade and I'm bringing in Holiday and Giannis in a heartbeat. And then you know what? Let them figure it out on the fly down the stretch, and then I'll roll the dice and see what I can do in the postseason. I would absolutely. It wouldn't even be a second thought to me. Because I don't, and also something I have to really take into account, I don't think this team's going to all that many great places this season. This current team is not going to win an NBA championship. I have full conviction with that.
Well, I think the problem, too, is that people don't, like we were just talking about with the other team before they made the deal for Cat and, Dante was gone and Julius Randle was gone. People love that team. Like, there was an emotional attachment to
because
that team.
they you know what? It felt like they represented New York well, and that was the team that brought the Knicks out of being the laughingstock for so long.
I don't think people feel the same way about this team.
I agree with you.
Or the players that would be traded.
I totally agree with you. I don't think there's any love lost at all with Karl Anthony Towns.
No, for sure. And I don't think, I think people are fine either way with Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, I think he's gained some traction recently because he's gotten better. Like last night, he played a great game.
Right, but he's, again, like we keep talking about the we and me guys. It sounds like I was reading a quote from him last night. Like, I felt like I got to be more coachable. Like, well, clearly, it sounds like you might be one of the guys that has the problem.
Yeah, here, you know what? This is why RJ is just the best. He's minding his own business. He's screening calls. He's cutting sound. He hears you say that. He goes, we have that. bottom left. Here is Mikal Bridges discussing what you just mentioned.
I don't know. I think a lot of it comes from not just shooting the ball. I think I just wasn't playing how I was supposed to be playing. I think I wasn't coachable enough. I don't know what it was. Maybe I felt too much entitlement, but just had to kind of talk to myself a little bit about it and just be coachable, be the best team I can be, and then, let basketball speak for itself.
What is that? Who are you? Too entitled?
That's one of the guys that when you read articles without names attached to it, like that don't necessarily like their roles or how they're being used, he just told you that's me.
Yeah.
That's what he just said.
So you wonder why Tibbs is not here anymore. Right?
He's one of them.
Yeah. All right. Let's break. Come back. 800-919-3776. We'll get your calls on the Knicks. We'll get to the Eli. We'll get to the Jets. No Tim Hasselbeck today. I guess the Storm's down in Tennessee. He's got other stuff he's got to take care of, so he will not join us. But 800-919-3776. We do have Knobservations. We do have Did It Happen in Florida. It's DNR with you right here on ESPN New York.
More people trust their hearts to New York Presbyterian than any other hospital in New York. It's because New York Presbyterian has the most experienced cardiovascular doctors, treating a full range of heart conditions, from heart failure to valve repair, with the most advanced treatments. Find a doctor at nyp.org/heart. New York Presbyterian. New York Presbyterian Hospital, based on U.S. News & World Report 2025 to 2026 cardiology, heart, and vascular surgery rankings.
Not all F words are bad. Some are actually great, like fast, free fiber for 4 months. Yep, switch to Optimum Fiber for as low as $25 a month. Plus, for a limited time, you can get 4 months free, HBO Max included for 1 year, and a 5-year price lock. Don't wait, this free fiber deal won't last long, and the fastest, most reliable, most consistent internet speeds await you. Call 888-4-OPTIMUM or visit Optimum.com/free today. Terms apply. See Optimum.com for details.
This is Rick Brunson, the assistant coach from the New York Knicks. I'll be driving to our games this season in style in my new Jeep Gladiator from Princeton Jeep. My friends at Princeton Jeep gave me all-star treatment, and you can expect the same thing. Just mention I sent you, and they'll treat you like family. Princeton Jeep has tons of inventory and great deals on new vehicles. Visit Princeton Jeep at 1045 State Road in Princeton, New Jersey, or online at PrincetonJeeps.com and tell them Rick Brunson sent you.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You sort through tons of resumes and you get too many so-so applicants. You're just waiting for someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now there's a place where you can meet them fast. ZipRecruiter.
Need to hire right away. Start your search for strong candidates. The right fit awaits. Build your team. Build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN right now to try it for free, and you're on your way to meeting your match. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try it now. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique personal injury and workers' compensation laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling all types of accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for injured New Yorkers. From construction to car accidents and slips and falls, they've got you covered. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS, where your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
Welcome back to Yeah, That's a Pepper Thing. First up, we've got Harrison wrapping his Dr. Pepper in a tiny quilt so it feels at home. Oh, how tender. That's a Pepper Thing. And over to Becca, who's whispering affirmations to her can.
You're sweet. You're unique. You're the best thing I ever poured over ice.
She swears it makes it taste better. It's not a science thing, but it's a Pepper Thing. Why do they all do it? All for that sweet, delicious, truly one-of-a-kind taste of Dr. Pepper. It's a Pepper Thing.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ETHOS.com/game.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. Did you tell Cass about the bidding war you got into last night?
I did.
How did she feel about it? I mean, the bottom line is it goes to a good cause,
right?
And
I mean,
that's great.
She was jealous when I went to the place without her, just because she couldn't go, and she was jealous with with when I came home. So now I get to take her.
Okay.
So she likes that. She likes the the idea of what it's for. So it is what it is.
Good.
It's great.
That's nice.
It was.
It's great. I'm being serious.
It was wild though.
What, the bidding?
Oh yeah.
It was very stressful. I don't know why I was so stressed out though.
I looked over. RJ was stressed out.
Oh
You
my
were
God.
stressed out.
RJ's like, this is unbelievable. Back at the 25, and then he has the coolest like we don't have paddles. You just raise your hand. He has the coolest like. Did you notice that, RJ? It's like 2,500, 3,000.
He was good. The guy,
bring it.
Bring it.
Rick did bring it, and then
I got a few of those last night.
Yeah, the one
yeah,
guy.
you did.
Bring it.
And just when you think the bidding's down to like just one person or two people to about 10, some guy halfway across the room jumps in. I mean, it was as exhilarating as it gets. The guy with the microphone, he came over to our table. He's like sweating on me.
He was drenched. It looked like he just got out of a sauna.
Yeah. He worked up a ladder.
That's a big moment for him.
Yeah, I know.
And
he was good too.
He
Right.
was.
Yeah, you ever go to those and like
they
the
stink?
auctioneer is terrible.
I think a lot of that though has to do with the room because I have to do that. So I'm going to do that for a gala in March. But it depends on the room you're in because I've been like the same thing as you.
Well, I've been in those when people don't want to bid. It's
We've
just not the
we've
money.
done it.
Yeah.
Like we've done one and it's like, come on guys.
Right.
Like we're starting the bidding at like $100.
Well, and you're like you're getting like a season tickets to the Giants. You can spend $200. Like this. Come on.
Right. I know. Give me something.
Right.
He had a great cadence too because as soon as it got over $5,000, he's like, "Time to get on the chair. Here we go."
He hopped on the chair.
Yeah.
Right, but I don't like that. When
I felt like that was a guy after your heart.
Right, but now
like,
they start going down to like $100. Like it's $100 now, as opposed to like before it was like we're gonna go 500, and now all of a sudden like once we got to a certain number, it's like okay, give me, 3,600. It's like come on, man. Now you're bringing it. Now I want to win this.
It was very stressful.
1,500 through $5,000 took off like a rocket ship.
Like a rocket ship.
And then after that, I think there was some conversations.
And the big spenders came out.
Well, no, there was I was going back and forth with a couple, and it was really the wife that was the one, or girl, I think it was the wife, that was really driving the ship. And she kept looking at him, and he's like, okay. And she kept looking at him. And then finally he got to a point, and the husband's like, no, we're not doing that.
And then
across the room.
Guy was not involved the whole time.
The whole time.
You didn't know he was even there. All of a sudden, it's like 5,600. I'll do that.
I'll do that.
He was waiting. He was waiting.
It was lurking the whole time.
I'm not even joking. So I went, like I've told you guys this before. So we were the first team to contribute 100%. So all of our guys contributed to Garth Brooks' charity. Mm-hmm. And his charity is unbelievable because for every dollar you spend, he
matches.
Plus, I don't want to say it's doubles or triples it. Like it's
wow.
a ton of money. So he would fly, like he came in, like he flew into the Garden City Hotel, give us a private show. Like we go to Vegas. So we're in Vegas and we're in a room for dinner and he's hosting the auction and he's got unbelievable prizes, right? Like he's got all these things. Like he had I think at the time it was like a Brett Favre helmet or whatever, and it was slow. And the room was kind of quiet. Like no one really wanted the Brett Favre helmet. He's like, you know what, $75,000. And he buys the helmet himself. And then we get to, it was 30 jerseys, I think at the time. 30 NHL jerseys signed by every captain of those teams.
Wow.
Bidding starts going wild. Right? This gets to $250,000.
Wow.
And two guys go back and finally Garth's like, enough. It was just $250. You want it? No problem. $250 each. Done. $500,000 he made on that.
Wow. So he got another grouping
well,
of
he's
30.
Like, yeah, what am I getting?
Right.
Of course. I'm Garth Brooks.
Well, that's what they did last night.
Yeah, right.
They did the same thing on a smaller scale.
That's the
It's
perfect.
like, you want to go to the restaurant with a car? You want to go to the restaurant with a car? We'll do it twice.
Bring it. That was awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Food was good. Everything was good.
And so that lady ducked out. She got nothing.
Nothing.
It was you and that secret late bidder.
Yeah. And then we had really the highlight of the whole night. Well, there's two highlights. When the lady thought RJ was my son.
No.
What?
Wait, are you? You know what? I'm so angry at both of you. You didn't tell me this.
Yeah, this happened.
You were leaving. You were shaking hands and kissing
Oh,
babies.
okay, but still, I saw RJ. I saw you. I told you where the bathroom was.
I wanted to say.
Wait a minute. And now I find this out at 6:30?
It's when you were on
There
the
was
other...
a woman that thought you were his son?
Oh, yeah. And she made us take a picture.
Yeah.
She was pointing at me. She's like, you. And she was kind of talking to Rick, and I kind of wander over, and she's like, are you his son? I said, no.
I said, did you lean into the bed?
Are you his
I did, yeah.
son?
He said, all right, Junior, come here.
No, she's like, it's so nice of you to bring your son. I was like, who? She pointed at RJ. I was like, yeah, it is nice.
What are you, 7 years younger than him?
Yeah, 7 or 8.
His son.
I took that as a tremendous compliment.
I think it is. It's both. It's the fact that you look so young that you could be his son, which is like a little strange.
And
And it's also like, hey, you look so young, you could be his son, which doesn't bode well for you either.
Or just, I don't know if it was like how you look or size.
She kept pointing to the hair.
Yeah, the hair. Like you're a smaller version of him.
You have young hair? What I don't understand.
No, and by the way, Rick, I there was a professional photo taken. Maybe we can get our hands on it and put it out. Rick any thought that he was having hair issues, that was put to rest tonight, or last night.
Yeah.
The hair looked great for Rick.
By the way, you guys have a heavy pour with the wine.
Oh.
I would turn
Every
around.
time
and
I
be
look
full
over,
glass.
Are going back and forth.
Every time I look over, like you don't like like a typical wine glass is like halfway ish. I look at it's
To the
like,
brim?
Oh, this was Gary did that to me first. Gary filled my cup up, and I was like, I'm not doing this by myself.
Which is a lot.
And you weren't drinking anything, so I was like, I'm filling RJ up.
You guys were having red wine? Just
red
filling it
wine.
to the
You
brim?
should have seen it back and forth.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, then RJ was sipping, and then I was like, okay, now I can tell RJ's like he's ready. So he finished his first glass, and I was like, then it was.
So there is some of that in you.
There's more than some.
See,
Yeah.
the thing is,
Little bit.
Rick is well behaved. He just gave it away right there. He's like, oh, RJ, when he saw that, it's
Then he
it's time,
pounced like
it's
a
time
lion.
to play. It's time
Yeah.
to play.
When you sit down
Let's
at a
go.
table like that, that's tasty stuff.
So who was at our table? Steven Sharippa.
Yep.
Jerry Cooney.
Yep. Who's hilarious.
He's wonderful.
I love him.
Yeah, he's hysterical.
The best college wrestler of all
Did
time.
you poke Steve with carrot sticks this time?
They'll probably say I did.
No,
I did.
No.
Okay.
But
By the way,
what did I do?
Steve remembers the carrot sticks. We actually had a laugh about it. The best is that
I didn't do anything.
No, you didn't do anything. Is that we go? Ray, remember last year he kind of goes around the room,
Yeah.
and thanks everybody, and this guy's here, and then he gets to us, and he's like, Rick DiPietro from DiPietro and Rothenberg was the first overall pick, and da-da-da. And then he stops, and before we actually sat down for dinner, he came up to Dave, and he's like, I heard some rumblings that you weren't really happy with your introduction last year. You know what? Don't worry. I got you.
Yep.
So
This is Phil Cuzzy, the umpire who runs the entire thing.
So he's like, he's done with me, and he's like, and now we got Dave Rothenberg from DiPietro and Rosenberg. And I was like,
Oh, wow.
yes.
But then he did go on to go, I don't even know. I didn't tell him this stuff.
Right, then he brings up his whole career and how they go.
Yeah.
Dave was in Raleigh, and he
And
takes
the
over a show that was
went up to
trash.
number one. Like he did. I don't know where he got all this from, but he did his homework.
And then Sherpa looks over at me afterwards. He's like, "Did you pay him for that? Did you write that? You had to have written." He's like, "No, I didn't.
I didn't. I swear.
Yeah, it was good.
You got by far the longest runway for an intro
Oh,
of
my God.
anyone there.
Well,
more
it's
than,
unbelievable.
More than Strawberry.
Yeah, Strawberry Sherpa.
Anybody.
All of
How'd
them.
that happen?
It was.
I mean, listen.
Dave took morning drive from last to even for Strawberry. It's like, he won some stuff.
Yeah,
Here he is,
hit some
Daryl
home
Strawberry.
runs.
Won a World Series as a Met and a Yankee.
But Dave, we learned about the call letters in Raleigh and the positioning on the dial. We learned
There was
everything.
more.
Did
He
they
didn't
get
get
into-
it to Campbell.
I was going to say, did they get into the Campbell?
No.
Campbells?
It was too long. It was like people were like, okay, yeah, we get it. He's
No,
good at radio.
I got a very nice applause. And then Don's brother was there.
Yep.
Dave LaGreca was
LaGreca.
there. Oh, he's a very nice guy.
Oh, he's awesome.
But he's you would like it because he's a Cowboys fan.
Well, I know Dave.
And then the greatest
Yeah.
college wrestler of all time, I think.
He won five.
Right, but isn't there? Who's the
individual
other guy?
titles.
Who's the other guy though?
Gable, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah. But up there. And Penn State.
Chad Gable? Was the
I
other
don't
guy?
think Was it Chad?
I think it was Chad.
Dan Gable, maybe. Dan Gable, maybe.
I thought he was, but this guy is.
Oh, my God.
I mean, he lost 2 matches as a freshman, and that was it.
That was it. It was
the
like,
whole
what did
career.
they say, like 94-2 or something in his collegiate career?
Yeah, and he won. I mean, those 2 that he lost, he came back and won.
Dan Gable's the one guy.
Yeah.
David Taylor? Is David Taylor is this guy's
Him,
name?
I don't know.
This is Penn State
No.
or Bo Nickel.
I don't know them. And then I was telling RJ.
And he's actually training to be a UFC fighter.
But he's not going to start fighting Ray for a year and a half until he's fully capable of being a UFC fighter. And I had a couple pictures taken with him.
It's got to be Bo. I think I talked to this guy at halftime of a Nick game.
The guy,
He's
the guy
a
we're
UFC
talking
fighter.
about?
Is his name Bo?
No, it's
not Bo.
Carter.
No, it's not Bo.
Carter.
Because he's definitely a Penn State guy. All right.
No, Carter went to.
No, Cale Sanderson is the other one.
Yeah,
that's the one I'm talking about. He never lost.
Yeah.
He was 159-0, 4 consecutive titles.
Carter Starocci.
Carter Starocci.
That's him.
Nice guy, girlfriend, lovely, really great.
He's
really
a weapon. He's a weapon, dude.
Yeah,
he's an absolute weapon. And then Cooney gets up and he's showing him how to punch.
Oh my God, Cooney wants to fight. He'll fight anybody.
Oh, he could hurt you.
He's a big guy.
Like he could, like even when he fake punches.
So you said you had a few things. The first one is somebody thought you were RJ's dad.
Yeah, and then the whole DiPietro and Rosenberg situation.
Yeah. That's just the one.
Up, which I thought was funny. Just because we were all looking forward to well, what's he going to say about Dave?
Yeah, but he spoke nicely about me.
Oh,
he did
spoke great.
apologize.
I mean, he pumped you up, man.
Yeah, well,
like people were like, I mean, by the time he was done, people were like, this guy must be this is Howard Stern. This must be the greatest radio host in history. Just turning stations around.
Listen.
And then there's RJ just burying red wine.
Oh. Drinking like he was, a Mondavi brother. Yeah, he was just going after it.
Listen, it was tasty stuff.
I'm sure it was.
It was tasty
and then Rick's like, Garcon, this is empty.
Well, he kept coming over with the water.
Well, I like the water. I want to hydrate.
I wanted water too, but I was like, hey, sir, could we get a little bit,
a
little something.
And he brought the wine.
Eventually.
He brought the wine.
By that time, you were already ducking out. You're like, I need my beauty sleep. I can't stay past 9 o'clock. I'll turn into a pumpkin.
You know what?
I need to go home and pleasure of sherry.
I was heroic in my
I coached a hockey practice and went boom into the car and came to this thing. That's heroic.
No, I'm not saying your timeliness getting there, the amount you do is not heroic. Heroic. My escape route was heroic.
It was pretty impressive.
You'd still be there. In fact, RJ now he doesn't say a word. When I walked in today, he goes, it was a hell of a job getting us out of there when you did.
Well, not that we didn't want to stay. It was just
RJ was ready to party.
I would have loved to stay if we didn't have to wake up at 3:50 this morning.
There was a tipping point of the evening. It's like if we stayed beyond this point.
And that was the window. If we would have stayed beyond that window,
we're there till 11:30.
You get home at 12:30. So
pleasure sharing. And then God knows how many glasses of wine you would have had. Where would you be right now?
Yeah, good point. I had enough that when I fell asleep in the car on the ride home, when I woke up, I actually felt like I was like a little bit hungover already.
Uh-oh.
Oh, really?
So I had to get some cereal.
So you ate when you got home?
Right to the cereal. I had to.
What kind of cereal?
I had a mixture of cereals.
You mix cereals?
No, I had one bowl.
Oh, you had a bowl of
yeah.
shredded wheat and a bowl. Oh, really?
Yeah, it's nice.
Interesting. All right, let's break after that breakdown of the event last night. Come back and get to your calls on the Knicks because they are lining up. 800-919-3776. These two trades to me seem like no-brainers. Rick agrees. Even Raymond hesitantly agrees. How about you? 800-919-3776. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
Calling all Hoops fans. Get off the bench and onto the court for another exciting basketball season with BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA. From same-game parlays to live bets, you can call your shot during any play.
Rooting for your favorite players?
You'll find all sorts of markets for betting on any star's performance on any given night. Don't miss a single highlight or buzzer-beating shot by getting all your picks in with BetMGM. Ready to shoot your shot? Download the app today and make your bets. BetMGM.
Make it legendary.
BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 years of age or older to wager and physically present in New York only. Subject to eligibility requirements. Rewards vary and expire in 7 days. Gambling problem? Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
Hey, New York and New Jersey, Boost Mobile has an unlimited talk, text, and data plan that's only $25 a month forever, meaning you'll only ever pay $25 a month for the rest of your life. Who wouldn't want unlimited wireless when it only costs $25 a month forever? If you don't, you must be one of those people who enjoy overpaying for their phone plan. $25 a month forever is truly as good as it gets, so go online and switch now at boostmobile.com. After 30 gigabytes, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Mobile Unlimited plan.
1-877 Cars for Kids. K-A-R-S Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS.
Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too? At Uline, the prevailing opinion is, if you don't live it, you don't believe it. The people at Uline believe in hard work, and they live it by being there 24/7 to answer your call, having 41,000 items in stock, and offering same-day shipping from 12 locations across North America. Business owners, sellers, buyers, shippers, and packers believe it. Uline is the hard-working, dependable source for your shipping and industrial supplies. Visit uline.com.
Save more on the brands pros trust at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off select major appliances and choose from our wide lineup of top brands. Plus, save $100 on a Little Giant 22-foot multi-position ladder, now just $189. Built for strength, flexibility, and job site versatility. Pros, these savings will only be here for a limited time. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 1/30 while supplies last. Selection varies by location. See Lowe's.com for more details.
Whether you're building a single roof or a successful roofing business, roofing contractors like you need the right tools for the job, and software is no exception. Service Titan is on a mission to be the most powerful software platform for the trades, with purpose-built technology proven to maximize revenue, streamline operations, and deliver 5-star customer experiences. We are taking roofing companies like yours to the next level and beyond. Service Titan, we are built for this. See what we can do for roofers at servicetitan.com.
Texting enrolls you into recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Man, I love seeing the old gang at these reunions. Did you see Brian? He's in better shape than he was 25 years ago. How is that even possible? Yep, I ran into him a few weeks ago and had to ask. He told me he started taking Nugenix Total T2. The testosterone booster? Yeah, but it's way more than that now. It also skyrockets your nitric oxide in as little as 3 hours. I started taking it right away and I'm already seeing results. I was wondering what you were doing. You seriously crushed me in that pickup game last week. Yep, after 40, energy, strength, drive, it all starts going downhill. But with T2, I feel like my old self again. Stronger, leaner, and my energy is way up. My wife even noticed a difference. They're giving out complimentary bottles right now. Just send them a text.
Text CAR to 321-321 for your complimentary bottle of new Nugenix Total T2. Text now and you'll also get a free bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our most powerful fat incinerator. That's CAR to 321-321.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. Product not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Step inside the game you love with the NBA app. Tap to watch every game as it's happening.
Jalen Brunson does it again!
And never miss a moment of the jaw-dropping action. Get closer to the players than anywhere else. Follow the latest schedules, scores, and stats. Keep up with every story from across the league. And with NBA ID, it's all personalized to you. The game lives here. Download today.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York, rolling along on a Thursday. Little observations that happened in Florida on the way in about an hour from right now. I know RJ's been preparing all week for that. Let's get to the Knicks calls. Let's go over to our buddy Yov in Israel. Yov, how you doing, pal?
Good morning, Dave. Good morning, Rick. How are you guys doing this morning?
We're doing great. We're doing really well. Thank you for asking.
Yeah, so the Giannis talk. Listen, back a few months ago when all those talk trades started, in my mind, there's only one way Giannis coming to New York, and it's through Portland. Portland owned the Bucks picks for, I think, the next 2 or 3 years. Not this year, but the years after those. like 2008 and 7 and 9, something like this, because of the Dame Lillard trade. So we need to get involved with Portland, and they got young core over there in Portland. And listen, Portland is a small market team that free agents are not going to want to sign there. So for them to get a player in the caliber of Mikal Bridges or Karl Anthony Towns is really a huge thing. So I really see how this trade can work.
Well, there are rumblings too, Yov, that Drew Holiday is going to be involved in any kind of trade, and that would incorporate Portland into
right,
this
but not
deal
picks,
of these
though.
deals.
But
Right,
not picks.
Right.
It would be. It sounds like just Bridges.
I think the picks will have to be included. I don't see a way that the Bucks take cut without their future picks. Like, I'm sorry. I think they.
Well, how are you going to do that though? If you're the Knicks, how are you going to get Drew Holiday, Giannis, and then picks over to Milwaukee? I don't know how that's possible. You'd have to give up more.
Because Portland, they look at Cat as a really good piece. For New York, everybody hates Cat, but like Portland, we will never.
Portland's not taking Cat.
Portland's
not taking Cat though. Portland can't take Cat's money. You're taking Giannis's money. Milwaukee's taking Cat's money.
If you add the Jeremy Grant and the Drew Holiday contract, they do add to the Cat money.
They don't have the Cat and they don't have Cat and Bridges money.
And then who's Milwaukee getting in the trades? What is Milwaukee getting for this?
Picks.
Just picks?
Milwaukee get
and Portland's
picks. They can get Cats. No, you're not understanding what I'm saying. Milwaukee can keep Cats. Portland gets Mikal Bridges. Portland gets another Knicks players that match the salary, and then Portland gives also Milwaukee future picks. The Milwaukee own future picks. They get them back to Milwaukee.
And who does Milwaukee get?
Yeah. What does Milwaukee get out of this then?
Karl Anthony Towns
and picks from Portland. So the Knicks are giving up more, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
I don't know how. What more are you going to give up if you're the Knicks to get picks from Portland to Milwaukee?
Yeah, I don't know. He's talking about having Portland's picks go back to Milwaukee. I just don't like it. It's so convoluted with how it works and how much money you can take and give, and I don't know how that would all work. Like, I don't know how we get from. So we would have to trade Bridges and Cat,
right, and more if you're going to start incorporating picks, though.
No, it's not our picks though. We would trade. What he's saying is we would trade Bridges and Cat to Portland,
right,
and somehow we would make that money work, and then Portland would turn around and trade Cat to. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
Well said.
So how is Cat winding up?
Well,
on
I don't
Milwaukee
know how. I don't know how we're getting Giannis, and then you would trade Cat to, I guess, Milwaukee, then to Portland, and then Portland would for picks. But how would?
It sounds to me like Cat's going to wind up on Milwaukee,
and then
somehow
else.
Portland's going to give up picks as well. But I don't know why Portland would do that. Portland's not going to give picks and Holiday for Bridges.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
They're not going to do that.
I think so.
So I don't know how, if you're the Knicks, you sweeten that to give more to Portland so that Portland now adds picks to go to Milwaukee.
Yeah, and trading Giannis now does limit how much the New York, how much
because the
Knicks
don't have picks,
can give anywhere. Right now.
This summer, the Knicks can give up 2 ones.
Yep.
Right now, they don't have that to give up. So I don't know. And are you prepared to? I mean, if you trade Bridges and you trade Cat, it's not like you have so many other pieces that you can throw in to get Portland to give up picks to go to Milwaukee. What else do you have to give up?
What else do you have to give up? I mean, I thought there was going to be
Yabusele up. I don't know that.
Well, I heard. I mean, you've heard Deuce's name mentioned before, but again, like this is all trying to make money match and everything else. How much how much you take on, how much you're getting, is leaving, and all those different things. But yeah, I don't know how it's going to work. I mean, we listened to Bobby Marks yesterday. Sounds like he didn't think it was going to happen, but then all of a sudden yesterday during the show, the Shams report came out that there are teams making aggressive offers to Milwaukee. Right
here is Shams with the latest on Giannis.
Sources tell me he is ready. He is prepared to move forward with his career elsewhere, either at the deadline or in the offseason. And what's changed here is the Bucks' approach and process. They're getting tons of aggressive offers right now in Milwaukee. They are listening to those offers. Those offers have consisted of all-star caliber players, multiple draft picks.
So, I mean, he wants out. He's had a lot of teams making a lot of aggressive offers. Someone just sent me a potential trade. So let me break it down for you. Ready? Milwaukee gets Cat, Dadier. Is it Dadier, right?
Pacom Dadier.
2026 Washington protected first-round pick. 2028, 2030 Milwaukee first-round pick. That doesn't make sense. And the Knicks 2 picks. And then the Knicks get Giannis and Holiday, and Portland gets Bridges, Yabusele, and Clarkson. So in essence, the Knicks would give up Cat and Bridges and Yabusele and Clarkson, and in return get Giannis and Holiday.
Right, but Portland is trading Holiday and how many picks?
Portland is
those
trading Holiday. Knicks would give up Dadier as well. Holiday. And I guess they would give up the 2 picks that they have right now back to Milwaukee, the 28 and 30 protected picks.
Right, for Bridges.
For Bridges,
essentially, yes. Bridges.
And Yabusele and Clarkson.
Oh, great.
I'm just telling you.
I mean, how excited are you for Yabusele right now after what you've seen so far? Is Portland thrilled?
Not even a little bit.
Clarkson can't get off the bench now.
Yeah, not even a little bit. Right, and that's the Knicks that have, there's no attraction there because the Knicks have, in essence, buried Jordan Clarkson.
So that's picks for Bridges and Holiday.
I just don't know how that works. Like, why if you're Portland, would you trade Holiday and all these picks for Bridges?
Because you like Bridges. He's younger than Holiday.
All right.
And those picks are what protected? Does it say how protected the picks are?
No.
Right, but if you think Milwaukee's going to be bad, those protected picks end up turning into what, 2 second-round picks eventually?
Yeah. So Milwaukee would wind up with 5 picks in this and a first-round pick swap. This is the way teams wind up. I mean, listen, if you're Milwaukee on these, this is how you eventually wind up getting better. You'll take a step back to potentially get better. But that's their mindset. But I guess from Portland's standpoint, they get a much younger player who's a good player.
Right, and for Portland, like those picks, like what are those picks? Right? If you think, if Milwaukee all of a sudden is now going into a rebuild and they're protected picks anyway, what are they? You might as well just trade them back to them.
Mm-hmm.
If you think they're going to turn into second-round picks. Like that Wizards pick.
That Wizards pick is going to be second-round picks.
That's top 8 protected.
And they have that in this trade. Yeah. So, I mean, we'll see what happens. It'll be interesting. We'll find out in a week if this is gonna wind up happening. The Knicks get Giannis and Holiday. That's
I wish it was easier to play GM in basketball.
It's not because the money makes it so difficult.
It is.
The money makes it so difficult.
And aprons and everything else.
Yeah. The second aprons.
If I'm Milwaukee, though, like I got to tell you, like as happy as I am with, all of the things that Giannis has brought to the team,
well,
the championship.
Delivered you a championship.
Right, championship and what that means for us financially and all these great things. I'd also be like, listen, Giannis, right? Like, we have a much better chance of getting better deals this summer. I know you're ready because the whole Shams thing is that Giannis is ready. Well, what about us? Like, we'd like to get you where you want to go, but like, do we need to rush you to that place and take the worser of the deals, then wait till the summer we could actually get a better deal?
That's a fair point, right? Yeah, still is a solid.
Like, because
shut you down for the season.
Because you want to leave now?
Well, maybe he wants to play down the stretch of the season.
Well, great. Those are the things I want.
I understand.
I want a better deal. It's not like I'm not paying you a ton of money.
Right. So we'll let you shut it down. You'll get paid, and we'll trade you where you'd like to go this offseason.
Right.
We can get a better deal. It's a very fair point. 800-919-3776. D in Queens. D, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
Listen, LeBron is a freak of nature, and people need to keep that in mind. Big dudes who are athletic break down very quickly. Drew Holiday, I remember when Boston traded him, I was like, oh, they're going to be much better because I watched them last year. He's kind of cooked. So him and Brunson in the backcourt is not going to be what you think it is. That being said, listen, Ray brought it up. You're trying to tell me the Knicks right now would not be better with Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo? Careful what you wish for. Campbell, you guys are in a rush to get rid of Cat, and I understand it. But Cat for Giannis and especially Drew Holiday. I'll tell you straight up right now, Bridges is better than Drew Holiday is right now. I give out of the two players, Bridges is a better player.
Fair. If you would rather have Bridges than Holiday, fair. Who would you rather have, Giannis or Cat?
For what you're going to give up, that's the issue. So you're thinking in a vacuum, just the players.
Right, but you're giving up two players.
What draft? I'm
like,
giving
what
up
are the
two
draft picks
second-round
going to?
picks.
Like, what are your draft picks going to do for you as you try to win a championship over the next couple of years? No one you draft is going to be like. What are the draft picks outside of using to make your team better and to win a championship? You're actually going to shrink your window now.
I think Milwaukee knows something that they're not letting on. I just leave it at that. I think they know something. They're like, it's not about him wanting to get out. It's about them more worried. They're like, this is a declining asset.
Well, they might be worried. And listen, someone's going to have to pay him $275 million.
There you go.
Right,
For
but
someone who, again, LeBron is a freak. Big dudes like Wemby. Wemby, I don't see Wemby being good past 31.
But he's also a baby now, so that's a long time.
But okay, Milwaukee got what they want, right? They've had Giannis. They won a championship. So I could understand if you feel like he's a declining asset for you because you already used him up. You got what you wanted out of him. Am I going to now all of a sudden pay him, for 4 more years on top of he's got another year, he can opt out with a player option, so now it's $275. Or is it more feasible for a team like the Knicks who haven't won a championship in how long to invest the money in him and try to get, because if you dump another $275 into him and you win a championship, like just one single championship with him, it's worth it.
That's all I want. One championship. I'm not greedy.
And the Knicks are closer to doing that than the Milwaukee Bucks are.
The Bucks are this team. This window is done. They're not winning anything.
Right, and it's. I think Mikal Bridges at this point is a better player than Drew Holiday.
He is.
But how does Drew Holiday fit into what you would think is a championship level team? Like if Mikal Bridges,
Holiday be a good piece of
right, he's a great locker room guy.
Yes.
If Mikal Bridges is going to continue to be
a great defensive player.
If he's going to be a pain in the ass about his role and all the, and you just heard him say it, like is that affecting a championship level of chemistry? And if the answer to that question is yes, then I'll take the lesser player that I feel like is chemistry wise a better fit.
Well, you say lesser player. I mean the window to succeed is lesser, so that's no doubt about that. I don't know that right now he's a lesser player. Holiday's a good player.
But Bridges is a better. Bridges is a better shooter.
Bridges is a better shooter, yes. Yeah. But do you? I mean,
and he doesn't miss time.
Add Giannis.
He plays every game though.
Sure, and you can add Giannis to this team.
Right.
In this scenario.
Okay. Again, so the equation and how it works is I'd imagine if I'm doing these deals is like how much better do you think Giannis is than Cat, as opposed to how much better is Bridges than Holiday?
I think especially postseason. I think Giannis to Cat is a chasm.
Right. So then you're willing to.
I'm willing to
live with a bit of a downgrade with the Holiday Bridges.
That's my point. You can't look at it as that trade specifically. You have to look at it as all encompassing. What are you giving up, and what are you bringing back in return? If you told me right now, all I'm doing is Bridges for Holiday, I probably wouldn't do it. If you tell me no, it's that trade, and in addition, it's Cat for Giannis, that I'm doing with those two trades. I'm doing it in a heartbeat.
Right, and Ray, correct me if I'm wrong because you're at all these games. The lineup the other night that he finished with, there was no. Who wasn't in the lineup at the end of that game? Was it Bridges and Towns not in the lineup?
Bridges was not out there. Towns was not out there. But I recall about the lineup
I think it was
that
OG.
They hadn't played not even 20 minutes together this season.
Right, I think it was OG, Deuce,
I'll tell you right now.
Mitch.
It was definitely Mitch because Towns was not on the court.
No, Towns was on the court. I don't think Bridges was on the court. I think it was Josh. I think it was Josh, OG, Deuce, Jalen, and Mitch. I think that was the 5.
Yeah. The
We're
question
talking about Philadelphia, right?
Yeah. No, I don't know if it was Philadelphia. Yeah, Philadelphia.
Or Sacramento.
One of the, I think it was it was one of the, I think it was Sacramento.
Sacramento. The game was over by the midway through the fourth.
Maybe it was Philly then.
Yeah, you talk about down the stretch against Philly. Well, it's certainly Mitchell Robinson. The problem I have with him is is he going to be healthy? And how many minutes can you get out of Mitchell Robinson? What are you doing?
I'm counting. It's good to get Shamet back too, by the way.
Oh, very good.
Yes.
Very, very, very good. All right, let's break. We'll come back. We got to get to some NFL. We'll get back to basketball. We have a lot going on. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
Prizes, flyaways, even Cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNNewYorkContests.com.
That's ESPNNewYorkContests.com.
Ox Spine at New York Presbyterian is always in pursuit of a better way to heal the spine. We're getting more people moving again with minimally invasive, non-surgical, and surgical treatments with innovative solutions for every back and spine condition and your unique needs. Expert spine care is available now across New York City and Westchester. Find a doctor at nyp.org/oxspine. Stay amazing. New York Presbyterian.
All right, let's see what's happening on the roads. Here she is. It's Debbie Duhame.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Rick. Glad you had a great time last night. And let's start rolling along this Thursday morning. See what's happening. 440 northbound, right at Victory Boulevard on Staten Island. It's an accident. Troubles on the eastbound belt at Francis Boulevard with a collision. The eastbound Gowanus bumper to bumper by 38th with a collision. Delays back to the Verrazano. Route 1 south of Plainfield Ave in Edison. A stalled truck. 78 eastbound exit 12. Serious accident out in Hunterdon County. Traffic sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance. If you have questions about youth or high school sports, Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA develops better athletes and better people through youth and high school sports. Info at positivecoach.org. I'm Debbie Duhame on 880 ESPN New York.
It's the last call for football on FanDuel. One final Sunday. One last kickoff. The final chance to place your bets before the NFL season closes its tab. This is Super Bowl 60, and FanDuel is making sure you're in on it. If you're a new customer, bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets if you win. So whether you're backing the favorite or riding with the underdog or maybe building one last same-game parlay, make it count, all right? Because after the Super Bowl, the season's over, and football will be officially done after this game. Last call for football on FanDuel, an official sportsbook partner of Super Bowl 60. Visit FanDuel.com/local to get started. 21 and over, physically present in New York. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued is non-withdrawable bonus bets, which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com for help with the gambling problem. Call 877-8-OPEN-WIRE. Text OPEN-WIRE 467-369.
This is Rick Brunson, the assistant coach from the New York Knicks. I'll be driving to our games this season in style in my new Jeep Gladiator from Princeton Jeep. My friends at Princeton Jeep gave me all-star treatment, and you can expect the same thing. Just mention I sent you, and they'll treat you like family. Princeton Jeep has tons of inventory and great deals on new vehicles. Visit Princeton Jeep at 1045 State Road in Princeton, New Jersey, or online at PrincetonJeeps.com and tell them Rick Brunson sent you.
If you've been injured on a construction site, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique labor laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling construction accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for hardworking New Yorkers. From scaffold accidents to slip and falls and equipment failures, they've got your back. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS. That's right, 718-WORKERS, because your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. That's 2,000 children every single day. It's a heart-wrenching reality that we can no longer ignore. Find the Children is a non-profit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted vehicle, running or not. Call 1-800-294-0222. We guarantee that you will receive the maximum tax deduction. We provide fast, free pickup with 24-hour response. Call 1-800-294-0222. Find the Children provides crucial resources to help find missing children and educational materials to teach kids how to recognize and avoid predators. Our recovery programs have a proven track record of reuniting kids with their families. It's time to act. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Help us build a world where every child is safe. Pick up the phone and call 1-800-294-0222. Together, we can bring these kids home safely. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
880 ESPN, WHSQ and WCBS-FM HD2, New York. A good karma brands radio station. This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he is ready to move to a new team.
This Giannis thing is going to be a real hot issue for the next week. The trade deadline is 1 week from today.
Yep. The Bucks have started listening to offers, engaging to an extent.
Taking into account what Giannis has dealt with this season with the Cavs.
I get it.
And how scary that is and how much money he has to pay.
This is 9 months in the making, several years in the making for Giannis Antetokounmpo in Milwaukee.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg on ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
RJ, you glued to this tennis right now? You got your local girl is in quite a battle in the second set in the semis of the Australian.
I've been glued since I got here. I was watching Sabalenka this morning.
Look at you.
She made light work of that, straight sets.
Yep.
And Jess is, she's in quite the battle.
The Pagulas have had a rough run recently with the way the Bills fell apart and then that press conference. They could use
Sabres are doing
This
great.
is why the Sabres are flourishing.
Sabres are rolling, man.
Yeah.
Well, this is why, though, because you got
they're
all
being ignored.
Yeah, exactly. We need to be ignored. And now we take off.
So the less attention they pay to the Sabres, the better chance the Sabres have of being a good team.
Yeah, you got the Aussie Open. You got the Bills are a mess. And here come the Sabres. Just winning.
Yeah.
Another set point.
RJ's ready to believe in the Sabres. We've made a lot of progress here.
He's ready. He's already all in with the Sabres.
Of course he's ready to believe.
Now's the time.
But, I mean, in the past, RJ would never have gotten
Are you
here.
at the point where you'd be very disappointed if they don't make the postseason?
I'd be troubled. We're getting there. We're getting to the end. We're getting to the point where I'm ready to give my full heart.
Do you watch games now expecting your team to win?
Yeah.
That must be a wonderful
They're
feeling.
third in the Atlantic right now.
That's what you need, Rich.
She lost
You need
another set point.
You need Woody Johnson to buy something else and pay attention to that.
Woody Johnson is all in on the Jets.
He went to be an ambassador and it didn't help.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you talking about?
That's fair. He left the team.
He left the team.
He left the team. The problem is he left the team to another Johnson.
Another Johnson.
Thinking is overrated.
Yeah. They need to go outside the organization. Bring all your Johnsons.
We need to move away from Johnsons.
He needs to leave it to Wu Yi Johnson. That's who he needs to leave it to.
Wu Yi would do a better job.
Johnson. Johnson.
I am told that a lot of what's happening now is Woody's involvement. That Woody is getting involved. Aaron Glenn had no desire to call plays. And then all of a sudden Aaron Glenn wants to call plays. Why?
Yeah, I can't answer that question. I mean, to, again, go through the process with Wink where you're talking to him before the season even ends, get through the first round to the second round of interviews where it was, at the finish line, to now all of a sudden say, no, I'm going to call plays.
It doesn't really make sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
And then you talk to this Duker kid for one interview on Zoom, and now that's it. And by the way, that's it for the
this is your fault.
Pagula run. Why is it my fault?
Because it's your fault. Because you're rooting for her.
I was rooting for Pagula.
No, you weren't.
So RJ, I told him I didn't want Rybakina to collapse. I would prefer that Pagula won it on good points, and he's now thinking that I wanted Pagula to not win. I didn't want to watch her double fault.
Well, who cares? Get us to a third set.
Well, it's over now.
Now she all of a sudden calms down, and the match is over.
This might not be good for the Sabres. One last thing.
It's not good. I mean, this is his fault, RJ. If the Sabres plummet now, it's because of Dave.
It's because I was hoping that the other girl wouldn't double fault.
Why would you do this to me?
What did I do? Why do you listen to his nonsense?
It's not nonsense.
Oh, I know, because he's your dad.
That's fine.
So now because he's your father, you have to listen to him. How about rebelling from dad?
He hit me with one of those on the way out. Like the gimmick was over. The woman wasn't even nearby, and I was getting in the car, and he goes, "Get home safe, son."
Wouldn't it be your responsibility to make sure he gets home?
I did. I put him right in the car.
No. Wouldn't you drop him at home? Swing by his place.
I got him his own car.
Bring him into his home.
Put him in the car,
tuck him in.
Buckled him up really.
Yeah.
This is
Put him in
you're
his seat.
safe. You're fine.
You straighten his jacket.
Put him in his seat.
Yeah. Fix his hair over.
Take good care of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the first time he's been in a car by himself.
Was I supposed to? Again, I mean, he's got his own car. I got him his own beautiful car.
By the way, my driver last night told me something I probably shouldn't even bring to air, but I will.
Uh-oh.
So apparently he had a choice. Chris, great guy. Used to work at the Garden. Apparently you know him, Ray.
I've already heard the story.
I don't.
You don't know.
I know exactly the story.
I think RJ will appreciate it. So it was the dispatcher calls Chris. So you can take Dave. You could take Rick. He said, I'll take Dave. Why? I'll take Dave. He chose.
Well, tell him why.
Apparently he knows Rick, and
yeah, he's never driven you before.
Yeah, and Rick's like, he's like fine with Rick,
No,
but the potential of what I have to offer. And then on the way home, I was like, so how do you feel about your decision? couldn't be happier about it.
So there was I'm not going to call it a confrontation, but I did witness.
I didn't see a confrontation.
No. Well, not with you. Rick and what's your driver's name?
Chris.
Rick confronted him.
Oh.
Said, "I see how it is now, traitor."
Oh.
Chris is done.
He chose me.
Yeah, Chris is dead.
And I got to tell you, we had really uplifting conversation. He has 3 daughters. He has 2 grandsons now. One of them newly born, was born in December.
Look at you.
He was in
Just the chatty Cathy.
Aruba recently. He goes,
the keys to your heart.
He said, most people like to, kind of nod off and not pay attention to the driver and listen to the radio. I said, Chris, I'm not most people. I said, I want to hear about you. His wife is a nurse. Retirement is on the horizon for her. He lives in Jersey.
Do you think at any point Chris was like, okay, enough?
No. I think
this guy won't shut up.
No. But there were lulls, and then I'd bring it back up. And then there were lulls, and then I'd bring it back up.
Like maybe Chris was enjoying the lull. He
No,
just wanted you to just be quiet. It's like when you get a massage and there's a nice lull, like you just don't want to talk. There's a little lull.
I think Chris was having a great time.
We'll find out.
And he was a great driver. No, gave me his number. Keep in touch. That's what he said. Keep in touch.
Stop it.
I said,
he didn't mean that.
You're darn right I will.
No, you didn't.
Oh, Chris was.
He felt bad for you.
No.
He's like, this guy clearly has no friends.
No, he loves Ray.
Everyone loves Ray.
Loves
They
Ray.
made a TV show about it.
Yeah.
You got to give that number a call, see if it's a real number. If it's like
We texted back and forth.
How good would that be if it was a fake number?
Why would he? I didn't ask for the number. Why would he give me a fake number?
Or he just thinks
You know what? He had a Sophie's Choice moment, RJ. He chose me.
Or he's just expanding. He just picked up on that you also exude wealth like Rick. And like, you know what? I can expand my network here. This guy, he seems needy at times.
He wanted to get to know me and what makes me tick.
Well, good for
I think
you.
we all know what makes you tick. I think it's tough to figure out what makes you tick.
He's a Giants fan.
Of course.
You don't
See,
relate to him.
here it is.
He's a Rangers fan.
Right, let's get to the bottom of it.
You don't relate
So
to him.
he's you. He's a Giants fan, Rangers fan, and he loves Aruba.
Yeah. He went as
wonder
far
you
as
love
saying
this guy.
his daughter-in-law and son-in-law, or his daughter and son-in-law work at hotels. If I ever need a room, discounted rate,
here we go.
please come to me.
Yep.
I said, I'm not going to take advantage of that relationship. It would be my pleasure, my honor to help you.
So now you're going to take advantage of it.
Of course.
Yeah, the next time he
damn
goes
right I
up,
will.
the next time he decides to disappear. There you go.
That's right. Chris, I need a
No,
I
next
need a room.
next Wednesday, does everyone have vacation plans? Yep, I have some. Just booked a
And it
fancy
wasn't-
new hotel.
By the way, just to let you know, it wasn't only for me, the hotel deal. Hotel in New York City, he said any of the guys get a tremendously discounted rate.
That's nice.
Not far from here, too.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Raymond
That's on
could
the
use
table.
that.
Exactly. He even mentioned Ray. Now, he knows Ray, although Ray seems like he doesn't know Chris.
Sure, if I saw his face, I'd recognize him.
I will say you both had banner nights. Rick with his
Rick was great.
High-end donation.
He was great.
You did outstanding networking for the show. You did.
Because I'm more concerned about us. Rick's more concerned about him.
I don't know if that's true.
Or the charity.
Charity schmarity.
Wait,
I'm concerned
I was-
about this show.
I was there for the charity.
All right. Did you get Steven Shrippa's number?
No, I saw you giving it one. I don't need to get his.
Well, I got it.
Of course.
Yeah.
You work in the table. Yeah, give me a number.
So what's wrong with that? I said to Shrippa, we would love to have you on the show. He goes, I have a children's book coming out in April. How about I come in studio for an hour? I
Oh,
said,
nice.
We would love that. How great is that?
You had a nice
Did
night.
you do that, producer?
No.
Isn't that what a producer's supposed to do?
No, I was too busy trying to fend off the best college wrestler of all time. As soon as I walk in, you're like, I found someone that wants to wrestle you.
The thing,
Yeah, that
the
seems
thing
on
that's
brand.
so terrifying about him, Ray, if you looked at Carter, you'd be like, that's a normal looking guy. Like, he's not an intimidating looking guy. Like, I'm not even kidding. If you're at a bar and he like elbowed you, you might be like, hey, jackass, get out of my way. What are you doing? And then he would put you into the night.
You'd be done.
You'd never see your family again.
Oh my!
He would.
Oh my goodness!
He could kill him. He had a
To
friend.
murder.
He's like, yeah, my friend killed someone last week.
Oh, nice.
RJ?
Actually killed somebody.
Is that not true?
Accidentally.
Yeah, I don't know how much of that he.
Yeah. Again, I don't know. Like you get told
Allegedly.
things
Yeah.
that aren't meant to be repeated.
That's why the show is must-listen radio. You
it's-
never know what you're going to hear.
It's why.
I didn't say the guy's
And-
name.
and
It's why
still-
people shouldn't give you.
And still,
their
people
number.
choose to tell him stories.
Yeah, because he didn't know. Carter didn't realize what he was doing.
He didn't realize.
No, that anything you tell this man, you put a microphone in front of him, and he can't help it.
Point is, though,
IRS evasion, the tax evasion, you name it.
I don't mention names though.
we haven't heard from that guy.
That guy's in jail.
Yeah,
No, he's not in jail.
He's in
Or he's
pokey.
on the lam.
He's in Guam.
He's gone. Like he's in a country that doesn't extradite. That's where he's at.
Okay. Maybe. But you know what? It's good content.
How about the use of that word I just used right there?
Extradite?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, you're really impressive.
I'm at a high level.
You're a wordsmith, yeah.
Oh,
I believe you used the word "losed" earlier in the show, which I let go right by. RJ, you heard it, didn't you?
Listen, it was a long night for.
Yeah.
You know what? You shut your mouth.
For charity.
What did you try to say yesterday? Negotiable?
There's not a lot of
Oh, here we go.
like navigatable situation they can
He said "losed."
That's great stuff. That's great stuff. Is that what we're doing today? You want to play that game?
Don't go after my dad like that.
Hey, you want to play that game?
I'll play any game.
I'll play that game.
I'll play
All
any
right.
game you
I'll
want
be
to
a
play.
Huckleberry. Let's go.
Any game you want
All
to
right,
play.
you better make
Why
it
is your
real.
hand in your pants?
This is comfortable.
Oh.
He said, I got Al Bundy over here.
How can you see that?
What do you mean? How can I see it?
There's a reason that the camera shots are situated the way they are.
It's like a porno.
No, I'm not doing anything with it. I'm just resting my hand in my pants.
RJ, his hand is in his pants.
It's not in my crotchal area. It's just like in my belt.
It's in his pants.
Why don't you check?
I see it.
You can see it. He's staring at it.
It's jarring.
I would use better decorum when you go to your fancy dinner.
Among other people, like humans that walk the earth, who puts their hands in their pants in a public setting?
This is not public. There's four of us here.
We're in a fishbowl.
Right, no one can
Four
see
of
us
here, and we're on a little thing called YouTube.
Yeah, but they can't see me on there. If this was a full body shot, I would have my hand in my pants.
I don't know what you would do.
Oh,
Greetings,
that's true.
YouTube.
Listen, you drop a few G's for charity. This is what you can do. This kind of leeway by yourself.
You let it hang right out.
Take it out.
I don't want to take it out. I just want to rest my hand here comfortably.
Okay.
Without you outing me to everybody.
Sorry.
No one is safe this segment.
Well, then really go in there.
No one's safe, period. I am, okay, it's what, 7:15 almost?
Yeah.
It's on.
What's on?
It's on. All of it.
What?
You better not have one slip up today.
Oh, I'm gonna have
I
slip
will
ups.
attack-
I'm gonna have.
I will attack
I'm gonna
you.
have slip ups.
I will attack you. Like a spider monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Raptors losed last night. They lost.
I made one mistake, okay?
That's a jarring mistake.
Yeah, well, I get the open I had to worry
Ray,
about.
Did you
nap.
Did you snip it?
I didn't.
Mhm.
I was going to
Great.
let it go.
So I say navigate. You heard it also?
Yeah.
It was one little slip up.
Little slip up.
tiny
You
slip up.
butchered the whole language. You butchered.
I'm doing opens. I'm bidding on things. What did you do besides get a couple numbers?
Couple numbers.
That's it.
I got Steve Sharippa.
Oh, stop.
I got Bobby Bacala's going to come in studio.
And then and I talked to my driver a lot. Great. Look at you. You're a hero.
Yeah.
Okay.
My driver chose me over you. Just saying.
No,
how was your
he wanted
driver?
to get, was great. Michael was
you
great.
probably slept the whole way through. Because you know what it is? You look at yourself as better than the driver.
No, that's
I
not
look
true
at
at all.
myself as equal and friendly with the driver.
No, I look at myself as this is a great opportunity to shut my eyes for a minute.
Mhm.
That's what I look at.
Mhm.
And then I'm out.
And I want to get to know him.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So now you get I already know Chris.
Yeah.
That's it.
And he likes me better
Michael
than you.
stopped by Wawa for me, which was nice.
Oh, that is nice.
Yeah. So it was good.
I was going to take Chris out for a little food after the event, but I wanted to get home.
You were hungry, weren't you?
See, the problem is
You let yourself.
once I start eating, it's like it could go crazy.
Pass around
I
with-
didn't eat well last night.
Pass around hors d'oeuvres came out, and you're like,
I wasn't too bad with that.
that looks nice.
I wasn't awful. I had some salad. It wasn't terrible.
Yeah, it was fine.
Yeah, a little bit of pasta. Yeah,
You did good.
some sausage. Not terrible. I wasn't drinking wine like it was going out of style.
Well, it was sitting there. I want to be respectful
I mean, you
to the place.
have to slug it down.
wasn't slugging it
Sitting
down.
there, you're asking for more bottles.
Because RJ drank it all.
Oh, RJ drank it all because you guys were. It was his peer pressure at its finest. Right? You should have seen it. Every time RJ's glass got to like a quarter left, fill it right back up.
RJ wanted to have fun.
right
last
back
night.
up.
It's a night out. At a car service? Well, I mean, he should enjoy himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he did.
He did. He had a great time.
Yeah, it's not like we had to wake up early or anything.
Yeah. I mean, the poor guy was in a wine coma.
Listen, at that point, I mean, what are we doing?
It's not a wine coma.
You're going to have to, fight through it. You're going to have to play guilty.
You said you were mixing cereals.
Yeah.
I was.
Home and like Rice Krispies, some shredded wheat.
Well,
cornflakes.
I like both cereals. So I was like, you know what? I'll have another bowl.
And who are you to stop?
Who
at
am I
one?
to say no to the cereal?
Right.
Yeah.
So you have the same problem.
Of course I have the same problem.
Once you open up Pandora's box, forget it.
That's why I threw the pizza away and then still ate it. It's a problem. I'm telling you.
Filled with immediate regret.
I'm
I should not
admitting
have
it.
thrown that away.
Shouldn't I? I guess so. I was like, you know what? That still looks delicious.
You
All
don't
right,
see the problem.
Eli Manning, not in the Hall of Fame.
Yep.
Again. Is that an issue? Is that a problem? We get to it. 800-919-3776. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
At Uline, they know going the extra mile takes hard work. For companies pushing to go further, Uline will go the distance with you. 24/7, they answer the phone to get you the shipping and industrial supplies you need. Business can move fast. Unexpected large orders, adverse weather, new safety guidelines, and changing economic trends. Uline works hard keeping 41,000 items ready to ship, minimizing detours on your way to the extra mile. Visit uline.com.
Not all F words are bad. Some are actually great, like fast, free fiber for 4 months. Yep, switch to Optimum Fiber for as low as $25 a month. Plus, for a limited time, you can get 4 months free, HBO Max included for 1 year, and a 5-year price lock. Don't wait, this free fiber deal won't last long, and the fastest, most reliable, most consistent internet speeds await you. Call 888-4-OPTIMUM or visit Optimum.com/free today. Terms apply. See Optimum.com for details.
Calling all Hoops fans. Get off the bench and onto the court for another exciting basketball season with BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA. From same-game parlays to live bets, you can call your shot during any play. Rooting for your favorite players? You'll find all sorts of markets for betting on any star's performance on any given night. Don't miss a single highlight or buzzer-beating shot by getting all your picks in with BetMGM. Ready to shoot your shot? Download the app today and make your bets. BetMGM. Make it legendary. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 years of age or older to wager and physically present in New York only. Subject to eligibility requirements. Rewards vary and expire in 7 days. Gambling problem? Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
Surprise! Your expenses this month were way higher than you expected. Also, you forgot to renew your website domain, and now you're in a bidding war.
You should see the look on your face.
At Progressive, we know small business owners don't usually like surprises because they cost you money. But a good surprise that could save you money? Getting a commercial auto quote from Progressive.
Plus, the fridge died in the break room, and now everything smells weird.
Surprise yourself. See if you can save in as little as 8 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Smalls here. Life is full of choices, some big, some small. And when you choose an H&R Block Tax Pro, you're choosing the largest network of tax expertise to be in your corner. For when your big ambitions need help with the small details. For when your 6 figures come from 6 different places. For when your gaming stream becomes your revenue stream. For when your business's year 1 needs 70 years of tax know-how. At H&R Block, they've seen it all. And they're here to help you make the most out of your money for life outside the box.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season. I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
I was feeling the same way. After 40, the body has less testosterone, and men lose their edge. That's why I take Nugenix Total T2.
That's the testosterone booster, right?
Yes, but Total T2 is their brand new formula that skyrockets nitric oxide levels in as little as 3 hours. Since I started taking it, I've been lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. My energy is way up, and it even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles?
Yep, just send a text.
Text HAWK to 321-321 for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the next generation testosterone booster. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text HAWK to 321-321. That's HAWK to 321-321.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Yeah, you guys changed the lyrics here. Not a bottle of red.
It was a bottle of red.
No,
that was it.
Many bottles of red.
No, stop it.
Yeah.
No. I could have.
Many bottles of red.
But I'm a grown-up. I'm a mature adult.
Mm-hmm.
I said to myself, you know what, self? The priority is the show. And I need to get home. I can't take my son out for a night in the town. He's not ready for that.
Yeah. You know what it is? The father-son dynamic drinking is a little bit, I don't know.
This is his first night drinking. Tonight he shall become a man. You should have pulled one of those. Why didn't you?
It would have been nice. It would have been nice show camaraderie if Dave was like, let's go out. But no. I got to leave. And can I have your number? That was it.
guys could have stopped off at the Bada Bing. It's not far from
done,
there.
we could have done all sorts of fun stuff.
It's not far from there.
Please, if I went in with a game plan. I wanted to be charitable. I wanted to meet people. I did not want to drink, and I wanted to go home. I checked the box on all those things.
You were who you portray me to be.
Exactly right.
That was you last night.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
But it's not like I wasn't fun.
You were fun.
I was fun. Don't give me the.
There's degrees of fun, though.
I was a high degree of fun.
No, I mean, of the three of us, you were the least fun.
Because I wasn't drinking?
No, you just were the least fun.
I don't think that's fair.
RJ, who was the least fun?
I don't think that's fair. Why was I the least fun?
Well, you were the least fun, but you were the most mission-driven.
But why are you so? You were the least fun
because you were working the table. It felt transactional. At times.
That's exactly what it felt like. Great word.
Is that right?
I need your number.
What do you want me to get up and start flipping tassels off my nipples? What were you looking for? Would that have been fun?
Do you have nipple tassels?
I don't, but I could have acquired maybe.
I don't think it was.
There was a woman in the back that did, and I could have barred hers.
I don't think it was that kind of event.
No.
I don't think that. No, I don't think it's that kind of place.
So where's the line? I don't know the line. Once I go, I go.
See,
that's the thing. The switch is either on or it's off.
Right, and the switch last night was off as far as going crazy, but it was on for fun. I was fun. It was conversational.
You were.
It was friendly.
You accomplished a lot.
I mean, because I wasn't downing red wine like you guys doesn't mean I wasn't fun. It doesn't.
I'm just telling you what people are saying.
People were saying I wasn't fun.
They expected more. That's all I'm saying.
I don't have more. That's who I am.
That's a Wednesday night for you.
Okay. If Gary sends me a text and says you were less than what we're expecting, then I would feel it. But from you guys right now, who are drunk out of your minds on red wine, no, I don't feel badly at all. Not even a little. Let's go to Petros in the car, and we'll get to Eli Manning after that. Petros, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
Good morning, guys. How's everything?
Great. How are you?
Good. I don't think they should make the trade, the Knicks, right now. Big trade like that in the middle of the season. I think they can tweak. Definitely need help on the bench.
But how about this, Petros?
Experiment.
I think it's a fair point.
Yeah.
How about if you cannot get Giannis if you don't make the trade now?
You can get him in the summer.
Well, how you don't know that?
Definitely.
But I'm saying if they're hell bent on trading him now, if they want him to be dealt by next Thursday, I agree. If I could get him in this summer, you have more time to get this done, a little more casual, not rushed, right? Maybe you have more ammunition to get him. But if they're trading him now, are you going to be the team that gets him, or are you going to let him go elsewhere?
There's another thing. I'm worried about that calf, man. He's always injuring it. So let him heal, you know.
But that doesn't go away in this. I mean, the calf is always going to be a problem, right?
Well, that's not necessarily true.
No, but it's not like if you trade for him this summer that the calf wouldn't be something in the back of your mind.
Yeah, of course it's going to be in the back of your mind.
Right,
I'm sure it's in the
that's
back
what
of
I'm saying.
Milwaukee's mind. I'm sure it's in the back of Giannis' mind. I don't know how injured the calf is now. I don't know if this is it's that legitimate or it's I want to get the hell out of Milwaukee or whatever it is. It's just, I mean, the risk you run is if you have a team that makes an aggressive offer and gives up a ton to get Giannis and gets Giannis, I mean, how likely is that team is going to turn around this summer and trade him to you?
Very unlikely.
Or if he gets traded and he actually likes where he gets traded to.
Well, that's the problem, and he has success there. Then I mean, from my estimation, you can't allow him to be traded elsewhere. If right now you said you can wait to the summer, I'll wait to the summer. If right now he's going to be traded by next Thursday,
right? I just think you would be hard pressed to believe that if you traded for him now and made these moves, where it's Holiday in, Bridges out, Cat out, Giannis in, that you'd be able to get this thing together fast enough to give yourself a real chance to go compete for a championship. I mean, you'd be able to win, but I don't think you'd be able to win at the highest level. That would take some time, I think. I don't know. I mean, we're sitting here talking about it still taking time with this group,
right?
With this coach.
And we don't know. But I will say this. I like their chances a lot better with Holiday and Giannis this run than I would the way they're currently constructed. No?
I don't know if that's fair for this group now. Because we saw them look the way they looked at the beginning of the season and then win the NBA Cup, have the lull, which, again, I don't know percentage-wise you want to give to, the NBA Cup and the travel and the schedule and getting yourself ramped up like that, or just they don't have what it takes. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to parse that out.
What would you think? I mean, because that's a decision they're going to have to make.
Well, right, but I think it's clear when you look at the last two champions of the NBA Cup and then the schedule that comes after it. All those teams have struggled. It's definitely a part of it. I just don't know how much of it is. And I don't know how much of this has to do with just locker room chemistry.
And can they flip a switch? Can you get to April,
you saw them do
May?
it last year.
Yeah.
I mean, so they are capable of doing it. Are they capable of doing it with this coach? I don't know. I don't know if this is the right coach.
I mean, that's the thing. There's a lot of pieces to this puzzle. And you tell me, if you knew Giannis was traded by next Thursday, are you the team that's going to get him or not? Are you willing to roll the dice to get him to see where you are, or do you want to play out the season and then kind of stand back?
Well, I think you're running a risk because Giannis has already made it known, or people around Giannis have made it known that he wants to be a Knick. So if you pass up that opportunity and don't make the deal, and this team flames out, and you don't get another shot at getting Giannis, that's going to be bad for Leon Rose.
Really bad.
Yeah. So we also have to take that into account, knowing that you have an owner that has gone on the radio now and said that the championship is what he's striving for. Right? Like, that's the goal. We need to win a championship. So, again, this is why Leon Rose has this job. He's going to make tough decisions, and this is going to be a tough decision when you haven't got a chance to see this team really make its run.
Right.
Which is what we went through with the whole Julius Randle.
So it's not an easy decision to make, but it's a decision that you're going to have to make.
I would be hard pressed to believe, though, that if this is possible, and you have the foundation of a deal in place, that all you have to do is say yes or no, that you would say no to it and turn down getting Giannis.
I think you'd have.
You're talking about one of the best players in the league.
I think you'd have to. Who's one? Who you know is built? I mean, who's more built for playoff basketball? Karl Anthony Towns or Giannis?
Giannis. But I also recognize, how do you make the pieces fit? Right? Like, I mean, I haven't seen Giannis play with Mitch. I haven't seen how it all looks.
I understand. Listen, there's a chance that you do nothing and you get to the NBA Finals.
Right, but what I do know is right now, this team, two best players, aren't great defensively, liabilities defensively, and Karl Anthony Towns, and we saw this last year in the playoffs, like offensively, felt like he was better when Jalen wasn't on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, are they the perfect marriage? It doesn't feel like it.
No. Cat he's a weird offensive player. And
he's a guy that wants to shoot. Like, he's not your typical big guy.
And he's kind
even when he tries to get
bully.
But even when he tries to get himself in the I remember having this conversation last year too. It's like you have smaller guys matched up with him, and rather than go assert yourself down deep in the post, so that when you get the ball, it's not this long drawn out process. It's like he's getting himself set up at the out past the free throw line, and it's like he's just backing down. It's like, come on, man.
He's not a traditional center.
And then you get the foul trouble, and it's like, dude, you're so you don't even realize how important. Could you just realize how important you are for this team, and get yourself mentally locked into what you need to do? Because we know you're capable of doing it.
We've seen it, but we've also not seen it.
But take charge. Maybe that's just not his personality.
I don't think that is his personality. So Eli's not going to get it again. Kind of reports that yesterday. I understand why there are people who would vote against him, but
it's not even voting against him.
Of course it is.
No, it's just not voting for him.
Well, but okay. It's not like to say no.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have voted. When you looked at, we went through this. When you looked at who was going to be up for the Hall of Fame, you were like, I don't like his chances.
Yeah, but I feel like people just don't look at separately. I don't think they look at Eli Manning. A lot of people as a Hall of Famer.
No, I think they look at him as a Hall of Famer. I just think it's the same. Here's the problem with it, is that we're now at a point where there are different, and this is how it should be, really. I mean, there's different levels of the Hall of Fame. It's not just as simple as, hey, this guy's a Hall of Famer. That's how I would like it to be. Once you're done, are you a Hall of Famer or not?
That's what it should be.
Right. This isn't well, no, he was so much better than everyone else, so he's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Right.
And this guy's a second ballot. This guy's that's what it's turned into.
He can't. Right. So there's different levels of it, which is ridiculous. Either you're a Hall of Famer. You know what I hate? That there are people right now that would say Eli Manning will be a Hall of Famer, and I will vote for him at some point, but I'm not ready to vote for him yet.
I guarantee
that is asinine.
I guarantee, but that's the problem, though, because as the ballot, as it goes year to year, there are Drew Brees popped up on the ballot. Who's better?
Brees.
Right, so you're going to vote for Brees. And then you got guys waiting that now as you start, so say we did it this way. Me and you were voters, and we did it this way. We had, the ballot comes out, and this is how we were going to do it. In my opinion, these are the best players in order. Right? So you go 1 to however many. This is the best players in order. And then, okay, I vote this guy, this guy, this. So now they're off my list. Now next year, who's eligible? You do the same thing. Who are the best players? right? Like every year you're going to get like Drew Brees pops on the list. Well, he's way better. Like,
but there's always going to be someone
until you get to the point
where there's not. But so you are firmly. See, I'm not firmly convinced Eli Manning is going to get to the Hall of Fame. He should.
He's going to be.
He should.
He's
what I love, my favorite argument against him, which is amazing, is outside of the durability and outside of the magical playoff run and outside of the second magical playoff run, he was just a 500 quarterback. Well, let me also tell you something. Do you think Eli Manning's a Hall of Famer if he retired after 10 seasons? Because after 10 seasons, he was way above 500. He had 2 magical Super Bowl runs. So the fact that he was durable and continued to play on a bad football team, now you're going to punish him for that?
Next year's the real test. Next year. Because
who's next year?
Roethlisberger.
Well, Roethlisberger's a Hall of Famer.
Right, but okay, is he a clear-cut first ballot? I would say probably not.
I can't believe that we have to have is he a clear-cut first ballot?
But that's where we're at.
Either you're a Hall of Famer or you're not a Hall of Famer.
Okay, but that's where we're at. I mean, we just heard it with Bill Belichick. Let's punish him for a year.
Which
so he doesn't receive the ultimate honor, which is a walk-in, slam dunk, unanimous.
Which it absolutely should be.
Okay, but that happened. So now I have someone that was drafted the same year.
Roethlisberger also not a great guy. Had a lot of issues off the field, which again is not supposed to be factored in here.
So what I'm saying is now, do you think he's a first ballot, which is the ultimate honor, or do you think Eli's waited enough where now he's not? He's a third year guy.
So third year Eli, we've already punished him. Is that better than Roethlisberger year 1?
Right. Or whatever else is on the ballot, because you're gonna have Adrian Peterson on the ballot.
I don't know.
You'll have Gronk on the ballot.
I've
Richard
heard that
Sherman's
there are
on the
people
ballot.
that are involved in this process that don't know what the hell is going on.
Okay, how is Vinatieri? Right, like I mean, kicking is a position in the NFL. Is there anyone that's done it better than Adam Vinatieri?
Nope. In my estimation, unanimous first ballot Hall of
Famer.
Famer.
So like you shouldn't. If you were the best at what you did, you should be.
Otherwise, don't let kickers in.
Right. Like what? I don't understand what we're doing. Like that would be like you're sitting in the room and his name comes up. It's like, kickers. Yeah, I think Vinatieri's the best.
I think there's 2 place kickers in the Hall of Fame. I think it's Jan Stenerud and Morton Anderson. I mean, it's how important is kicking?
That is correct.
Now, especially.
I mean, it's so
how
important.
about the Patriots' runs and the kick he made in the snow? Like, I mean,
he doesn't make that kick in the snow. I mean, they don't win that Super Bowl, of course.
Like that would be part of my argument, though. Like if I'm in the room, like Gary does for Eli, like if there was one kick for you to win a game in the Super Bowl, whatever it is, like the biggest moment,
Vinatieri.
Who would you pick?
Vinatieri.
Okay, done.
You don't have to convince me.
My vote.
I mean, he is. If you want to dilute it because you say it's a kicker, I mean, okay. But if you are going to allow kickers into the Hall of Fame, then he's a no-brainer.
Right.
Is there a more clutch kicker in NFL history than Adam Vinatieri?
No, and to do it for as long as he did it. Like, you can see how quickly this happens to guys. Like, how quickly, like, they're the best. Oh, this guy's the best, and then all of a sudden just completely falls off.
He was awesome for what, 18 years?
Yeah.
I mean, forever. Eli, I don't know what you think.
have this
so
argument,
you think Eli gets in next year?
Yeah, I think.
I don't know.
He's going to get in. I would have to look at the full list of who's up. And
when he gets in, I'm going to go.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
I had the same argument with the Andrew Jones stuff. Like, I mean, I got to sit here and listen to my GM and everyone else talk about run prevention and everything else, and you got a guy that's widely considered the greatest defensive center fielder of all time.
Right. Who hit 450 home runs?
Not to mention that actually has the offensive numbers to support being a Hall of Famer. And they're like, I don't know about this guy.
Because for some reason, I don't know why this is defense for the MLB Hall of Fame. Nah.
But why?
Nah. Like Keith Hernandez. Keith Hernandez, best defensive first baseman I've ever seen.
Yeah, I don't. It's maybe we give them too much credit. Maybe that's the problem.
Maybe.
Right? Like you feel like if you're going to be responsible for deciding whether or not a guy gets the ultimate honor of being a Hall of Famer.
Right.
Like I would imagine, look, I'm just assuming that you're like equipped to do it.
Yeah, and I think
or qualified.
I think probably some of the people that we think are equipped are probably not equipped.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's break. Come back. We got Knobservations. We have Did It Happen in Florida? We got your calls on Eli not getting into the Hall again, according to Ian O'Connor. 1-800-919-3776. DNR with you right here on ESPN New York.
It's Chuck Devine with SnowCountry.com. At Lowe's, Blueprint Takeoffs turn your blueprints into quotes faster. Bring your plans to the Lowe's Pro Desk and get help streamlining the estimating process. Bundling up is well worth it when you're skiing and riding in all that fresh, soft, powdery snow we picked up since the weekend. Shawnee and the Poconos, Mount Peter, New York, both got 1.5 feet from the storm. Celebrating their 90th anniversary this weekend with a torchlight parade and fireworks and a live DJ and band. Windham and Bel Air both 100% picked up around 2 feet from that storm. It was 1.5 feet for Gore Mountain with 40 miles of trails, lots of glades at Gore for tree skiing. Mohawk, Southington, Sundown in Connecticut, Jiminy in the Berkshires, soft powdery snow day and night. They're all 100%, and so's Butternut. In Vermont, Stratton, Killington, Pico, and Smuggler's Notch loaded with cruisers, steeps, glades, and bumps with deep powdery snow.
You don't just ski or ride, you dominate. At Killington, we fuel your adventure. Be the beast. Ski and ride Killington.
This is Rick Brunson, the assistant coach from the New York Knicks. I'll be driving to our games this season in style in my new Jeep Gladiator from Princeton Jeep. My friends at Princeton Jeep gave me all-star treatment, and you can expect the same thing. Just mention I sent you, and they'll treat you like family. Princeton Jeep has tons of inventory and great deals on new vehicles. Visit Princeton Jeep at 1045 State Road in Princeton, New Jersey, or online at PrincetonJeeps.com and tell them Rick Brunson sent you.
Listen, I know the mentality. You try to play through pain and walk it off. Push through one more day. But when it comes to neck pain, back pain, sciatica, or nerve pain, that's a losing game. That's when you call Dr. J. Shaw at Sandwell Pain. Dr. Shaw is one of New Jersey's top pain specialists, Ivy League trained, double board certified, and he focuses on non-surgical solutions that get real results. No cuts, no downtime, no dependence on pain meds. He builds you a custom game plan for you so that you can move better, feel better, and live pain-free. Same day or next day appointments are available. Visit SandwellPain.com. Stop managing pain. Start beating it.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband Ryan died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a time out to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. Right now, Pella Windows and Doors of New Jersey is offering buy one, get one 50% off and every day 0% financing. Some restrictions may apply. See store for details. Offer ends January 31st, 2026.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband Ryan died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
From 30 for 30 Podcasts.
Did you say someone got shot?
Brian Pata, senior defensive lineman from Miami, gunned down.
The key to this case, it's Brian.
An hour before he died, he was on the phone arguing with somebody.
This might be a hit.
You want the truth. They just want a conviction.
Being placed under arrest. We had a killer amongst us.
Murder at the U, coming soon.
NBA fans don't just watch the game, they live it. So stream like you're courtside with NBA League Pass. Your ticket to all the action. Watch your favorite team shine and catch the league's brightest stars and rising stars at the same time with multi-view on your favorite devices. From the plays you can't believe to the most live games and the drama that comes with it. If it happens on the court, it's happening on NBA League Pass.
Only select out-of-market games available. Blackout restrictions apply. Additional charges and other conditions may apply. Visit NBA.com/subscriber agreement for full terms and conditions.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. Game time brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time, it's Tully time. Great. Another Islanders-Rangers battle tonight after the Islanders whooped up on the Rangers last night. Well, you get your laughs in now.
Why?
What do you mean?
Why?
Well, because you're not going to continue this forever.
Well, it's not going to happen forever, but I can enjoy it now.
Hey, you know what?
That's why I said get your laughs in now.
Right, we scored a couple goals this time. All right? You know what?
Yeah, great. They took 3 penalties on like 1/5? What happened?
I think Carrick got 2 and Rempe got 1. So
wild.
Yeah.
That's great. Anyhow, 7 o'clock, Rangers host the Islanders at the Garden, while at that same time, Devils welcome the Predators to the Rock. And then 9 o'clock, the Nets are in Denver to take on the Nuggets. And that's game time, brought to you by Tullamore Dew, the original triple distilled, triple blended, triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey during today's action. Glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. If I said to you, the most one drive, clutch quarterback, history of the NFL, where does Eli Manning rank in that conversation?
Well, I think he's got to be at the top of the list.
Number one?
I mean, just
I don't know. I'm asking you.
Number one? I mean, you put me on the spot now. I'd have to go through.
Okay, I mean, Montana.
Yeah, I mean,
Brady.
I would say he's probably, under the circumstances especially, just those 2 runs in general.
Mm-hmm.
Like watching him through those 2 runs, the beating he took in San Francisco,
right?
The quarterbacks that he beat,
right?
And then ultimately
Favre, Rodgers,
beat an undefeated Patriots team.
Yeah.
Which I don't care what you say. I know they didn't finish it off. They weren't 19-0. It's probably the greatest team of all time.
It's hard to argue that they're not.
You know what I mean? Like just the way they were winning.
That's what makes do you understand the Giants were 14-point underdogs going into that game? 14 points.
I know.
That's one of the great upsets spread-wise in the history of football.
All right. The other problem, though, with him is that a lot of people will point to like what the strength of the team was and why they won.
Okay. And then, I mean, I don't know what the determining factor is, but you have can you tell the story of the history of the NFL without Eli Manning? No way.
No way. No, absolutely not. You can't tell the story without Bill Belichick. I mean,
that's embarrassing.
Right,
like, the fact that
also,
Belichick's done it is embarrassing.
But that's also, I think that's also a little lazy though too. Like that wouldn't necessarily be like the determining factor of whether or not I think a guy's a Hall of Famer.
I agree, but you do hear people use that as their criteria.
They'll use that he was 500. That he led the league in interceptions. He was never considered the best quarterback of his generation.
Ray, you're anti-Eli getting into the Hall of Fame, or am I mistaking?
No, not anti getting into the Hall of Fame. I just, I don't necessarily vouch for him. Oh, he's got to be in. Like, he's not in. He'll get in eventually because he's top 11 passing yards?
He's top 11.
Top 11. So he's compiled the 2 Super Bowls. Listen, you can say what you want. My argument about
it's not just it's not the Super Bowls too. It's the MVPs. Right? 2 Super Bowl MVPs.
I got to be honest with you. The MVP of definitely that first one was not Eli Manning. You can say what you want. It was Justin Tuck, if anything.
Oh, okay, fine. But who led them on the drive though? I mean, it's always like, Tuck was great, Strahan great, OC great, the lucky catch from. Okay.
I mean, they held one of the greatest offenses of all time to 14 points.
I'm not saying that the defense wasn't amazing.
The defense was the
But when they needed to go 75 yards.
Right, but here's my problem with that. Here's my biggest problem with that whole thing. Right? Because you could say the same thing about, Brady winning his first Super Bowl. Right? Like, I mean, it was a team, it was more of a defensive team, whatever you wanted. Like, Ben Roethlisberger's one of his Super Bowls. Like, if they lose that game, or if the quarterback plays great, and then when he steps off the field, the defense gives it up, the quarterback still gets blamed for the Super Bowl loss.
Oh, sure.
Right? That still goes on his resume.
But Brady was a young guy at the time, and he kept going back and back winning.
But that's Tom Brady. I'm not saying he's Tom Brady. No one's Tom Brady. Tom Brady won 7 Super Bowls. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying, like, you'll still hold it against him if they lost. It doesn't matter how good he played. The fact is that he lost. So he won. Right, he led them on the drive. It's maybe the most iconic play in the history of the sport.
That's why I say you can't take that away.
But
so if you had
to
vote, would you vote in Eli Manning?
Not over the guys that are up against him. No.
But you just naturally try to minimize it, though.
Of course,
like you're trying to take the MVP away from him.
That's kind of how the argument goes. Like if you're arguing for somebody, you've got to make an argument against somebody.
But I feel like if I was picking someone for a jury, I couldn't pick Ray because Ray's like predisposed to be anti-Eli Manning. Like that's just like I'm predisposed. I don't Cowboy stuff. Like you don't like the Giants, and because of it, you're going to find negatives with Eli Manning. If Eli Manning played his career with the Cowboys and won 2 Super Bowls in the same manner that he did, you would think he should get into the Hall of Fame. You can even say no. You would absolutely believe that.
I mean, again, I didn't say Eli Manning doesn't belong in the Hall of Fame. I told you I wouldn't vote for him over the guys he's going against. That's the difference.
But he didn't even make the top 10, my understanding.
I mean, okay, so I'm clearly not the only person who has these type of feelings about him.
Okay.
I mean, again, he's a top 11 passer of all time. I think that's important, even in the era that he played in, like to do for, 16 years? Right? but also by virtue of the 16 years, he never led the NFL in any statistical category other than interceptions 3 times. And I think one of those times was a year he won the Super Bowl.
It was.
And I don't think
so. How about the year the Giants were 31st in rushing, and he threw for just shy of 5,000 yards and led the team to the Super Bowl?
That's a great season. Was he All Pro that year? I don't think he was considered one of the top 2 or 3 quarterbacks in the league that year.
So he threw for almost 5,000 yards and led his team on an epic Super Bowl run. How much better does it get than that?
It's pretty good. I don't know that it was the best. Again,
so is it only the best? That's who we're voting in. Only the best.
But that's what the Hall of Fame is supposed to be. Hall of Fame is supposed to be the best of the best. I think the argument that I used to hear when I was younger was, at any point in this guy's career, could you point and say, hey, yeah, there's without any shadow of a doubt, this guy's top 3, top 5 at his position and what he does. I don't know that I could say that assuredly with Eli Manning.
Right, but what I would say to you is this. Here'd be my argument against what you just said is that we'll spend, how much time we do 4 hours a day, 5 days a week?
Yeah.
During the NFL season talking about, even a guy who's won 2 MVPs still leaves something to be desired in the postseason with Lamar Jackson. Or when is Josh Allen going to get over the hump and get to a Super Bowl? These guys are considered the best at what they do, right? Josh Allen this season was Mahomes, who's already done it. He's going to walk into the Hall of Fame. Burrow, Lamar, and Josh Allen, right? Burrow's the only one that's been to a Super Bowl. Josh has not. Lamar has not, right? So those guys, in my opinion, will probably be either going to be Hall of Famers. But there's the regular season and there's the postseason, right? So, why are we so willing to just focus on the regular season for Eli and not focus on how good he is in the postseason?
Because you know why?
Which is the most important season.
It doesn't fit the narrative.
Because the other side of that coin is what you're pointing to is he was clutch in the postseason. Well, yeah, he was clutch for 2 of the postseason appearances he had, and every other, except for the one Packers one where they went on the boat. I don't put on Eli. He didn't play well. He
played really well in that game.
But every other postseason appearance that the Giants actually did make, the Giants, they didn't just lose. They got embarrassed in those postseasons.
Okay,
they lost badly.
Right, but he also had what you're saying to me though is that every Hall of Fame quarterback has a perfect record as far as playing great in playoff games.
No, not at all. Not at all.
But how many of them have the 2 runs where they went all the way to the Super Bowl?
But the argument I always hear is well, it's clutch time. There's nobody you'd rather have than Eli Manning. That was not necessarily true throughout his career. In those two seasons of his career, sure. But other than that,
they played the Panthers. They got destroyed. They weren't competitive in that game.
Dave, there were numerous times when Eli had the ball last in a game, not necessarily playoff games, but with something on the line later in the season, and Eli had the ball and he did not come through. We don't talk about those times, but it did happen. It happened a lot.
I think Eli, I don't have the numbers in front of me. I think Eli Manning led the most fourth quarter comebacks in NFL history at one point.
At one point?
Okay, but he retired. I mean, you get past.
Hang on, I could pull the statistic up for you. I know it's there. I'll look that while you're talking.
No, I think the problem is that you don't like the Giants, and I think you're swayed in your dislike for this team. I think you respect Eli.
No, I don't know.
I do.
I don't know that it's fueled by dislike. I just think that the people want to. There are real positives to his career, and I keep telling you, I don't know why you keep saying that I don't feel he's a Hall of Famer. I do feel he's a Hall of Famer. I do think he's going to get in, and he deserves to get in. But again, going against who he's going against, I don't think he's better than those guys. I don't think the committee's wrong in how they're voting here.
Who are the guys that he's not better than?
All right, hang on.
You want to put Breeze ahead of him? Put Breeze ahead of him. But that's not the question. The point is he's not getting the votes. He's not what quarterbacks are better than him right now that are up for the Hall of Fame?
Right, but it's not the Hall of quarterbacks. It's the Hall of Fame for best players. So is Larry Fitzgerald better at what he did?
Yes.
Right. Okay. But that's how it works. Is Vinatieri a better kicker than Eli was a quarterback?
Yes.
Okay, but that's how it works.
Which is fine. But it's not one guy that gets in.
No, but it's only a certain amount of guys
Breeze, Fitzgerald. I wouldn't put Gore. I'd put Witten. I'd put Reggie Wayne and Torrey Holt. I'd probably put Luke Kuechly.
Okay. So you put anybody.
Well, no, but
those
that's
guys
how
are not anybody.
But that's how it works, though.
You put Jason Witten over Eli Manning to the Hall of Fame. Come on.
No,
Jason Witten retired behind probably Tony Gonzalez as the second best tight end that had played. Gronk hadn't finished yet.
You think that when Jason Witten retired, he was the second best tight end in history of football?
He was in the conversation as one of the greatest tight ends to ever play.
Come on. Jason Witten, second best tight end in the history of football. Come on.
I say in the conversation, Dave.
You
second best? No, I can't put him at the second best.
No.
I mean Gronk's on that list.
I said Gronk surpassed him.
Gonzalez
was who I was thinking is number one.
I mean, Antonio Gates, when he was good, was I mean, maybe Witten did it for longer, but Antonio Gates was a better tight
Shannon
end.
Sharp.
Listen, maybe this is me not liking the Cowboys. If you told me that Jason Witten's not a top 10 tight end, I wouldn't argue with that.
I think you're getting probably a little crazy.
You like definitively you think Jason
Witten was a really good player.
I'm not arguing that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not arguing that.
I don't know all in if I'm going to vote over. I'm going to vote him in over Eli after
Jason
waiting.
Jason Witten tortured the Giants.
Right,
he was a terrific player.
Like if I only have a certain amount of votes, like Drew Brees is going to get my vote.
I
understand. Get my vote. Vinatieri's going to get my vote.
Fair.
Like and then
but I'm not arguing those points.
No, right.
Like Torrey Holt.
Torrey Holt's a good wide receiver.
And Eli Manning's a good quarterback.
Yeah, but then you got to take into account how long Torrey Holt's waited and how long Reggie Wayne's waited. The same reason why that guy that we were talking about decided to vote for who he voted for instead of Bill Belichick.
But that's not what it should be. It shouldn't be, well, how long is this guy going to wait?
How
long
is
is he on the ballot for? And when does that expire?
That's
and all
how
this
it
crap.
is.
Is this guy worthy of going to the Hall of Fame right now? That should be it.
But it's
Maybe
not.
they don't define it properly.
Right, but that's not what it is.
You know what I would love to see? And you say, well, so I think it's pretty obvious. I would love to see what they're actually told. You're voting on. What are you voting on?
I mean, I'm sure you can look it up, what the criteria is.
What is the exact criteria?
Call Gary. Get Gary on. He'll tell you exactly.
Gary was on yesterday.
So ask him. We don't have to keep on for a long time. Just ask him. He knows.
Okay.
He's dying to get on the radio.
All right. But here's the thing, and I heard this yesterday. He's hard to get off the radio.
Well, you can do it. You learn from your mistakes.
Carlin tried this. I think you know this. I think this happened to you.
Well, but I don't want to get blamed. If I get Gary on and we ask him that question, I don't want to get blamed for it.
Just tell him right away, listen.
We have
Gary,
one question.
One simple question. That's all we got.
Okay. And then we're going to say bye-bye.
Yep, that's it.
Okay. All right. I will shoot him
And
a
by
text
the way,
right
too,
now.
you're also, I mean, Eli also not decided. That's not the right word. Is also, I think, victim of this new emphasis on how many people actually get into the Hall of Fame. Right? That was the conversation surrounding his first year. Was that, Dion and a bunch of Hall of Famers were like, it's getting too easy to get in the Hall of Fame.
I don't think it's easy to get into the Hall of Fame.
That was the conversation.
I understand. And Dion got involved.
Right. So, and then it was like, okay, so we're only going to let, we're going to make a statement this year.
Okay.
And he had to deal with that in year one. Text Gary.
I'm in the process of doing it. I'm looking at Eli's postseason stats. So Eli, second year, Giants go to the playoffs. He has a bad game. They were awful. He got shut out in that game. He was putrid. 2006, he had a pretty good year. A pretty good game. I think they played the Eagles. He was 16-27 for $161, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, a rating of 85.6. Third time in, we know what it was. They win the whole thing. Fourth time in, not great. Okay, 15-29, 169. Fourth time in, phenomenal. They go on the magical run, rating of 103.3. Throws for 1,200 yards, 9 touchdowns, 1 interception, the whole thing. The toughness against San Francisco, all that. And then the final time in, he goes 23 of 44 for 299, a touchdown and a pick. So, are there moments where he wasn't great? Certainly. Are there? The first Carolina game wasn't great, but overall, playoff quarterback, you'd be hard pressed to pick a lot of guys over Eli, I would think. Postseason career, 87.4 QBR, 2,815 yards, 18 touchdowns, 9 interceptions in 12 games in the postseason, and 2 of the most magical runs you've ever seen in your life. So we'll see. See if he gets in. Ray, you think he gets in? Not this year. You think he gets in, period?
Eventually.
Yeah.
So it's a minimum of 3 and a maximum of 5.
Yes, now.
Okay.
It
right
wasn't
now.
used
So
to,
this
used
is
to be like that.
So this is before apparently the vote that went on. So it goes from right. So the new process is, and I guess what Dion said actually has had some effect on the whole process,
Mm-hmm.
right?
I don't think it used to be a maximum. I think it just as many guys could get in as possible.
So initial list goes to 50, then it gets to 25, and then 15, then it gets down to 10 to 7, and then whatever. Then it's 3 to 5 make it to the Hall of Fame. So this was the modern era. This is not the Belichick class. This is modern.
Right.
You got Willie Anderson, Drew Brees. You got Jari Evans, Larry Fitzgerald, Frank Gore, Torrey Holt, Luke Kuechly, Eli Manning, Terrell Suggs, Vinatieri, Reggie Wayne, Kevin Williams, Jason Witten, Darren Woodson, and Marshall Yanda.
Who's Kevin Williams?
I don't know Kevin Williams. Defensive tackle, Kevin Williams.
I don't even know who that is right now.
Former Viking.
You remember him?
Former Viking.
Early 2000s.
So now you can go minimum 3, maximum 5.
Mm-hmm. All right, so
I'm not shocked that he's not one of the 5.
One of 5?
I'm not shocked when you look at who's been on who's waited.
You don't remember Kevin Williams?
You're going to get guys in immediately. Vinatieri's now going to be in. Drew Brees is going to be in. You're going to get Larry Fitzgerald in. So there's your 3.
So Gary got back to me. I said, please explain to me the exact criteria that you're supposed to vote on for the Hall of Fame. He said, it's very simple. Just best players. So this crap of this guy's coming off the ballot, or I assume that everyone else is going to get the vote, so I'm going to vote. That is not supposed to happen. Every time somebody does that, they're changing the rules of what you're supposed to vote on.
Okay, but so if the new idea is we've made it too easy, and there's statistical information that said that we are making this a little bit too easy, and it's a minimum of 3 but a maximum of 5, and we want to make this as prestigious as possible. You already got 3 right there that are going to get in.
Okay.
And now you're trying to decide whether or not is there 2 worthy? Is there 1? Because you're maxed out at 5.
Right. But to go through the list again. Who are the 5?
You got Willie Anderson.
Okay.
Drew Brees who's getting in.
Drew Brees should get in.
Jari Evans.
Okay.
Larry Fitzgerald.
Should get in, too.
Frank Gore. Torrey Holt. Luke Kuechly. Eli. Terrell Suggs. Vinatieri.
3.
Reggie Wayne. Kevin Williams. Jason Witten. Darren Woodson. And Marshall Yanda.
To me, Eli Manning should get in of that grouping. If you're going to put 5 in, he should be one of the 5. Should it be one of the first 2 or 3? No.
No, he's not going to be one of those 3.
And I don't think he should be.
No.
I think Fitzgerald, I think Vinatieri, there's one other you said, and Brees. Are clear, surefire. Could Reggie Wayne, Torrey Holt, Luke Kuechly,
But are you,
Eli Manning?
I guess my other question, though, is are you going to max out the 5?
They'll max out the 5. They'll max out.
Was Eli Manning better than Warren Moon or no?
Ooh. Warren Moon's a great player, man. He's a great player.
Never made it past the divisional round of the postseason, right?
He is an all-time great
Never
player.
made it, right. So do we take into account that he had the biggest collapse in postseason history, or no, we don't bother with that?
I mean, is he the best well, you just got done talking about it. Is the best player, is he one of the best players, or is he not? Are we weighing about postseason success? Is it best player or
I think Warren Moon also first ballot Hall of Famer. First ballot Hall of Famer.
Unappreciated, I think. Warren Moon is underappreciated.
I have no issue with him getting in. I don't look at Warren Moon and think, oh my God, he's so much better than Eli Manning. You do?
I'm not there.
He never made it past the divisional round of the postseason.
Now we're circling back to that argument that we were having earlier, which is teams win, not quarterbacks.
But you do that because of Dak is why you do that.
No, because I would say the same thing about Troy Aikman. Troy Aikman is in the Hall of Fame because his team won, not because of anything he did statistically.
Look at Troy Aikman's stats. They're almost pathetic.
Yeah, but Troy Aikman kept winning and was consistent.
You could have won on that team.
No.
You could. No. Oh, come on. Look at how many Hall of Famers those teams had.
How many Hall of Famers?
Look at how great those teams were. You have to sit here and go through how great those teams were? Come on, Ray. That's why you fell in love with the Cowboys. Troy Aikman's stats were underwhelming.
Is the winningest quarterback of a decade, and his statistics are in line with his peers.
He was underwhelming.
And again, you talk about he's playing with Hall of Famers. I would say playing with Hall of Famers worked against him because anytime they got into the red zone, who was getting the ball? It wasn't a receiver. It was Emmitt Smith. That worked against Troy Aikman.
Gary's texting me. He says playoffs count. Ray sounds ridiculous.
Okay.
How could you think playoffs don't count?
All right.
No?
I think it's part of the factor, but we're going to sit here and try to discredit Warren Moon.
No, I'm just comparing. I'm not discrediting.
I do not think Eli Manning's a better quarterback than Warren Moon. There you go. I'll put it out there.
Okay, that's fine. He played in a run and shoot offense, right?
And
in a dome.
And you know why? You talk about one of the greatest collapses in postseason history. You don't think the offense that he played had anything to do with that? That it couldn't preserve the type of lead that they had in Buffalo? You think that has nothing to do with it?
I think he's worthy of getting to the Hall of Fame the same way I think Eli Manning is worthy of getting to the Hall of Fame. The fact that Warren Moon is a first ballot Hall of Famer and Eli Manning is left out in the cold for a second straight year is pretty
I think it
wild.
also depends on what ballot you're on, though.
Of course.
That's a big part of it.
I mean, we don't break that down. It's just, you get in when you get in.
Which is fine. If Eli gets in 2 years, 3 years, it's fine. I don't have an issue with him waiting. It's just
but I think
he's
there's
got to
also
get in.
But I think there's also a better chance. Like if they went back to like their old way of voting.
Well, it's easier to get in.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, now like he's also get a stricter process now that he has to deal with.
Oh, Gary, Ray has no credibility saying Moon is better than Eli Manning.
Chris also texted us.
Chris.
Your best friend driver.
Oh, okay. I know a lot of Chris's.
Yeah.
By the way, you're listening to DiPietro and Rothenberg on WHSQ, WCBS FM HD2 in New York.
How many? Listen,
don't
Pro
make
Bowls
Gary
did
hate you.
How many?
You're already razor thin.
I'll see. No, Gary and I are great. I
don't know
great
about that now.
With Gary, how many Pro Bowls did Warren Moon make? Any guess?
No idea.
Nine Pro Bowls.
I look at that guy. Guess 9.
How many did Eli make? How many All-Pro teams did Eli make?
4.
He made 4 Pro Bowls. 4
I
in
guess
a 16-year career.
Okay.
And Warren Moon's numbers are hurt by the fact that he was not even in the league for a significant chunk of his prime. I'm not going to. No, I respect Gary. Gary's awesome.
He
He's
doesn't respect you right now.
It's clear that he doesn't.
He doesn't respect you even a little bit.
I'm not going to.
So in your mind, Warren Moon is just head and shoulders better quarterback than Eli Manning.
I didn't say head and shoulders. I'm not going to say that Eli Manning is better than Warren Moon. No way. No way.
So playoffs don't count. Take him right out.
It's part of your conversation. Go ahead, take it.
No,
but
how much?
Right, but Ray,
does the playoffs count or not count?
Here's what's
like we're now to the point that we're trying to discredit Warren Moon.
No, he's not trying to discredit him, but you're trying to discredit Eli Manning for what he did in the regular season. So Dave's trying to now turn around and discredit you for what Warren Moon did in the postseason, because you got to take both seasons into account. And how do you, in your mind as a voter, weight performance in the regular season to performance in the postseason? If we're going to, we've become now where everyone's so focused on championships and everything else, the guy's got 2 Super Bowls and 2 Super Bowl MVPs.
Does that matter?
I mean, it matters.
It does matter. I just got done telling you it does matter.
It doesn't feel like for you it matters that much.
You're not going to bully me off my opinion.
I'm not trying to bully.
Right,
Yeah,
but the scale has to slide. It's like Billy Smith is a good example of this. Like if you looked at Billy Smith's regular season numbers, they're not going to jump off the page to you. But you look at what he did in the postseason, most people will say big time goalie.
Yep.
Maybe there's no one better. So that slides.
But
the
that
scale.
matters a lot.
Right, but that slides the scale up. Right, it's to say we were talking about the Bridges, the Bridges in cat trade.
Yep.
Right, so if you think it's okay, if Bridges is here and Drew Holiday is here, but then you get to Giannis is here and Cat is here, the scale slides up, right? Like that, it makes up for the difference.
Of course.
So whatever you may think of Eli in the regular season,
right,
where it doesn't pop and he led the league in interceptions, you look at what he did in the postseason, you're like, ooh, those 2 runs. That drags up his regular season because of how good that was.
Gary says Shedeur Sanders made the Pro Bowl too. You take that into account for Hall of Fame voting?
Because guys were definitely being put into the Pro Bowl at the last second because nobody wanted to play back in Warren Moon's time. Come on, really?
I'm just telling you.
Come on.
I don't think you and Gary should be in the same room.
Warren Moon passed for 49,000 yards in his career. He didn't get to the NFL until he was 28 years old.
Do you realize now? So I'm sitting here looking at the process and just how. So this now would make Shedeur Sanders eligible for the Hall of Fame because of that Pro Bowl. Seriously, it's one of the things.
So you have to be a one-time Pro Bowler?
Does that actually go on his ledger as a Pro Bowl?
Yes, of course it does.
The requirements to be nominated.
100%.
The requirements to be nominated. Player must be 5 years removed from playing in the NFL and received at least one generally recognized postseason honor, such as an All-Pro, Pro Bowl invitation, or annual award.
Okay, can we agree on that the Pro Bowl doesn't carry the same weight in modern times as it did back then?
Guys used to deny going to the Pro Bowl.
According to this,
they would
it
put
does.
second, third, fourth.
Okay, but they were still voted. They were still voted to the Pro Bowl. That matters.
Well, Shedeur's in the Pro Bowl. Shedeur was
right, but don't.
He was
don't,
not.
You're gonna hurt yourself
he was
here.
not voted to the Pro Bowl
because the Pro Bowl used to mean something, and now it doesn't.
He still got in.
Right, but that's again. I know. I see both sides of it, but you can't. Like the Pro Bowl used to be a real big deal, and now the Pro Bowl's turned All Pros is a big deal.
Awful.
All Pros is the big deal. The Pro Bowl's just a whatever.
I get All Pro's very hard to make. Also.
They're also playing flag football now.
Yes. RJ, where do you stand on this conversation?
He's a Hall of Famer.
By the way, what they should do is it should be the Pro Bowl team is the Pro Bowl team to maintain the integrity of the Pro Bowl, and then if those guys decide not to go, whoever comes is not a Pro Bowler.
Yes.
You're just playing.
But that's what I mean. But that's not what I'm talking about.
But that's not what it is.
I think you just stop extending invites.
No,
here's the
it's not even a game.
Fill out a roster.
It's not even a game.
I know, but
it's not even a game. Yeah.
Teams don't have the event. That's it. Boom.
Right,
but you guys are telling me that the ratings are good. They have to play the game.
That's why they have it.
Yeah,
right.
You still have the event. You invite who you invite, and if 18 guys show up, then
no, you can't do that.
No, now you're being
ridiculous.
How great would that be?
No. There should be a financial component to get people to get the people that you ask second and third to go. but they shouldn't be recognized as Pro Bowl players.
I agree with that.
Right.
I agree with
I
that.
have a lot of emails. You want me to go through a couple and see
you
what
killed
people
the
are
clock.
saying?
We haven't taken a break at the top of the hour yet.
Did you do illegal?
Oh, we got the long segment.
Did you do illegal?
All right.
Sorry.
This is chaos.
Okay.
Don't even do it. I messed up. Don't even do it. Don't even do it. Don't even do it.
This is why you can't run a show.
He set a trap for you and you walked
I
out.
didn't
right
set
into it.
any trap.
Yeah, I saw you checking the clock. You set me up.
I didn't.
RJ, I'm trying to defend this man, and he set me
I
up.
didn't set a trap at all. I'm going to let you off the hook here. Okay? Did I do illegal? It's 8:07.
He did illegal.
I'd be arrested if I didn't do illegal.
No, you wouldn't be arrested, but you'd have eyebrows.
You wouldn't go in the Radio Hall of Fame if you missed it.
Do you think Dave gets in the Radio Hall of Fame?
He wouldn't vote me there, that's for sure.
You think Dave gets in? How much longer do you think he's got to do this to get in?
At least another 5 years.
Yeah, five
I got
to eight.
7 years left. So,
Right, so you'll be fine.
Works
You'll
right,
be fine.
right to my favor.
I think you're a Hall of Famer. You know who you are right now?
You know what? Let's break.
You know who you are right now?
Who?
In my mind? You're George Kittle. Like, you're rounding out what I believe to be a Hall of Fame career.
That's fair.
Like, maybe not right this exact second, but give me another couple.
But you see me on the Hall of Fame trajectory.
Yep.
That's fine. Do you want to hear a couple emails? I don't know what they're going to say, except for the first one.
I just want nasty emails.
I know what they're going to say.
There's
All right.
nastiness out
Raise
there.
a piece
First
of
one, which I do know, Steve Bowes, there's that Cowboys bias coming from that disgusting Santiago. It's clear. Steve Z, this clown is still talking. He's ruining your show. Get rid of him. Chris in North Carolina. Fat Ray is fat and slow and stupid. Dylan
Keep
C.
them coming.
This is so tiring hearing Ray just defending the Cowboys all the time when they stink. If you put Eli Manning on
Where
those
am
Troy
I
Aikman
defending
teams,
the Cowboys? Where?
Where
have I done this?
If you put Eli Manning on those Troy Aikman teams, he probably has more Super Bowls than Troy. He was a passenger on those teams. Shut up, Ray.
What's that guy's name?
I don't know. I deleted it.
Oh,
Now your guy Channon says Eli Manning couldn't hold a candle to Warren Moon. There's more. What else do we
All
have?
right, how about this? This is interesting. So this is Pro Football Reference.
Mm-hmm.
So when you look up, so I Googled quarterback Hall of Famers.
Mm-hmm.
So they have a Hall of Fame monitor score.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
So it indicates players' chance to be to elect
I've
as
seen
Hall of
this
Fame.
tool.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a nice tool.
So 100 is average Hall of Famer at a player's position, right? The score 100 is average for a Hall of Famer. So Tom Brady, top of this list. Then you got Peyton Manning, Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre, Johnny Unitas, Joe Montana, Drew Brees is up here. He's walking in. Elway, Marino, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So then you get down to, by the way, according to this, Roethlisberger and Phillip Rivers, both better numbers than Eli Manning. But now you get to where Eli Manning is. So Eli Manning on this list number is 87, which is below the 100. But you have, now these are the quarterbacks that are in the Hall of Fame that are lower than Eli Manning, okay? So Eli Manning is just below Kurt Warner, who's in the Hall of Fame. Then you got Stabler, Jurgensen, Greasy, Moon, Namath, Dawson, Aikman, Kelly, all below Eli Manning.
Mm-hmm. All in the Hall of Fame.
All in the Hall of Fame.
Right.
Like Aikman was a 64, according to this list.
If you look at Aikman's numbers, you will be jarred.
Right.
at
So
how
which is why I'm
pedestrian they
surprised.
are.
I'm surprised he doesn't. Aikman's his guy. Why he would be so hell bent on Eli not being in?
I don't know.
I mean, Jim Kelly's lower than that. Jim Kelly was a 59, according to
Jim
this
Kelly
list.
was a good quarterback
Yeah.
too.
So I mean, again, this is. I think you can paint the picture however you want to paint the picture. I do think he gets in at some point.
You're
though.
getting a lot of nastiness on the emails, Ray.
Not shocked.
How about the playoff game? He led the Giants down final minutes, and they took the lead over the Eagles, and then the defense blew it. Do you mention that? That's Glenn Zimmett. So they're not at all happy with you at the moment.
You know who's one behind Eli in fourth quarter comebacks?
Who?
Kirk Cousins.
Okay. So put him in the Hall then.
You're also talking about this is the same man that compared Eli to Blake Bortles.
Right. And we'll stand by it still.
I will pull up their statistics like to that exact point in their careers. It's like looking in a mirror. I swear to God. Pull them up. They're exactly the same.
I don't want to continue this because right there it jumped the shark.
No, we want to point to numbers. Want to point to numbers.
Stop it.
At that point in their careers, when I
whatever
made the
number
comparison,
you can use
when I made the
for your
comparison,
narrative.
and Blake Bortles was getting ready to play in an AFC Championship game,
how'd he do?
Their numbers were exactly.
How did
he
he
actually played okay in that game.
Okay.
And the
Put him in the
Jaguars
Hall, then.
and the
Put them all
Jaguars
in the Hall.
defense blew it.
Put everyone in the Hall. Look at Troy's numbers.
Put them all in the hall.
I'm going to bring up Troy Aikman's numbers, and you're going to be stunned at how.
I'm not gonna. I'm well aware of what Troy Aikman's numbers are.
How, in fact, mediocre they are.
I'm well aware of what Troy Aikman's numbers are.
Are they impressive?
Again, considering the time and the offense that he was in, and the fact that he's the winningest quarterback of his era, yes.
They're impressive numbers.
I just told you. I'm not going to repeat myself.
Okay.
I love when you get feisty, you two. You know what we should do?
Hey, I should play the drop.
You know what we should do for the beach bash?
What?
We should dress you guys up in full uniforms and let you fight.
You don't dress up in full uniform to fight. Like,
no, but that would be funnier.
Why
if
would
you
we dress up in uniforms?
I'll do an Oklahoma drill with them.
Yes.
Would you like to do that?
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Let's do that.
I'm looking for 4,000 yards from Troy. I can't find any, Ray. Not one.
Right.
4,000 yard season. Why?
Because he didn't need to.
Because he didn't need to. Because he had an elite offensive line.
Right.
And an elite running back. Right.
Right.
And an elite defense. And elite coaching. He was put into the perfect situation. No?
Barry Switzer, elite coach.
How many Hall of Famers are on that team? On the offensive side of the ball.
Those three.
Michael Irvin.
I said those three.
Oh, right.
Should be obvious. Larry Allen, but he didn't show up till 94. I think that's it.
The whole team?
Yeah, because Haley's in the Hall.
Oh, okay. Woodson is, I guess, a finalist now. You said, right?
Yeah. Dion's in the Hall, but again, he showed up late.
Jay Novacek was a good player.
Yeah, Jay Novacek's
really
not
good.
a Hall of Famer.
Not a Hall of Famer, though.
He was a good player, though.
Really
not a
good
Hall
player.
Of Famer. I think those are the guys. I think those are the guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Harper was a good wide receiver.
Yeah, everyone talks about how great the offensive line is, but the one
offensive
Hall of
line
Famer,
was
the
massive.
the one offensive lineman in the Hall of Fame is Larry Allen, and he showed up in 94. So
all right, RJ.
Listen, you're gonna get yourself all worked up, okay?
Because I find this annoying.
Put your hand down your pants. It helps.
Does it?
It does. It's nice. It's
All right.
soothing.
Yeah.
Not all the way down. Just tuck it.
See, I don't have that kind of restraint.
Well, I know.
Because once it goes in, I go all the way in.
Oh, goodness.
I can't help it.
Self-restraint.
One time he threw for 3,400 yards.
Let's not do this.
Troy Aikman.
But I don't want to be the show that just starts tearing people down to build other people up.
How many?
have you met this guy?
The guy never had a 20 touchdown season. He never threw for 20 touchdowns.
Maybe if I speak slow and use small words.
For 20
if I speak
touchdowns.
slow and use small words.
Yeah. You know,
talk to him like
sign.
Talk to him like
give me sign language.
The engine of that team
was not
Emmett Smith.
the quarterback.
Was
right.
Emmett Smith.
Right.
So, and we all agree on that. I've never said anything to the effect. And I don't tout Troy Aikman as one of the great quarterbacks of all time. He's a carrier.
He went right into the Hall of Fame.
To win.
He went right into the Hall of Fame. Did he not?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Because in his era, he was one of the best quarterbacks who played.
How many All-Pro nominations did he? He was an All-Pro one time. He was a Pro 6 times.
Hey, you know what?
What?
That's one more than Eli.
You know what? His stats don't compare to Eli. They don't compare. You couldn't even put them in the same area.
And that's 2 more Pro Bowls than Eli, by the way.
And Eli's stats dwarf Troy Aikman. Dwarf. Like he's RJ size.
Oh,
dwarf.
Sorry.
He's getting me upset.
You just made me remember something because like we talk about the Warren Moon system. Like who was Eli's offensive coordinator for a significant chunk of his career?
They had a bunch. Where you going, Sean Payton?
For the longest chunk of his career, the most successful chunk of his career, Kevin Gilbride, right?
Okay, yeah.
Warren Moon's offensive coordinator. They all run and shoot in Houston.
What does that mean?
I don't even know. We're just running in circles now.
Run and shoot.
Explain what that means.
It's a word.
Explain what that means.
It's turned into a word
It's
salad.
pass heavy. Is my point.
Oh.
That went over your head. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's also
I was speaking too highly.
Here's the thing, though. In defense of Raymond, it's also not fair to look back at stats to dictate who's better than who.
These stats are unimpressive.
I know, but if you go back to some of the best goalies and look at their stats as opposed to what the goalies do now, it looks. I mean, save percentages didn't used to be .928.
But hang on a second here. TD to interception, 165 to 141 for Troy Aikman. That's unbelievable.
No,
right into the hall. Right into the hall. RJ,
where's that bottle of wine, RJ?
Start chugging.
I can still taste it.
You ready?
I am ready.
Come on, son.
Let's go.
These extra tape on their knob make their knob bigger.
Are knobs.
What was your best sport in school?
By far, tennis.
Oh my God! All right.
And this
Can you just put on that Rothenberg guy?
is Knobservations.
That has a nice ring to it. DiPietro and Rothenberg.
Brought to you
by D'Agostino Law.
Yeah.
I like that. That's nice.
Yeah.
Almost forgot.
So while we're talking Hall of
Whoa,
Fame,
you're supposed to sing the jingle.
Oh, yeah, you did promise that.
Wait.
that was if the Niners won.
No, I don't remember that.
No, I don't remember that either.
Now we got to go listen to the tape.
Sing the jingle.
D'Agostino.
You know what? It's not fair. Don't do that to him.
Why would you do that?
No, don't do that to him.
Hold
RJ, try it again.
D'Agostino.
How do I match that pitch?
D'Agostino.
You want a pitch pipe?
So, see, the man is singing the jingle all the time.
D'Agostino.
So
RJ's a talent.
He walks
Go.
into the suite
D'Agostino.
singing
Law,
the jingle.
No.
Bite back. Yeah, go ahead. The whole thing.
D'Agostino.
I only have-
Law, bite back.
Yes, that's
That
good.
was nice.
That is good.
That's real nice.
That
RJ,
was-
try.
D'Agostino. Oh, bite back. We need Ray's.
Ray is much better. I'm
One
sorry.
thing
RJ.
RJ can't do.
Wow.
I have no
we
pitch.
finally have stumbled
Yeah, we
upon
found it.
D'Agostino.
I can't do that.
I'm sorry.
It's
that
a kryptonite.
Yeah.
I don't have that.
You don't.
No.
RJ is great at just about everything he
Not
does.
singing.
Not the singing.
No.
Never
Not the
claimed to
singing.
be.
You ever sing for Antonio?
I don't sing
No,
for anyone.
don't ever sing for that poor child.
No, out of his own
You
safety.
didn't when growing up. You didn't teach him how to sing better than that.
It wasn't one of the things we focused on.
Wow.
No.
Yeah.
Hair was a big thing.
The hair was a big one. Yeah.
My dad wasn't around all the time. He was on the road a lot.
That's what he says.
You've been in therapy for
That's
that?
what he says to the lady.
Yeah.
I wish he asked him, and he's like, I don't know. He's been known. You know.
Really?
He could be.
He wasn't around all the time.
I understand. You got to work through that though.
Yeah. I haven't.
He's got daddy issues.
Brought to you by D'Agostino Law. So there's somebody else that is an ardent defender of someone that did not get into the Hall of Fame.
Jimmy Johnson's going crazy.
Well,
yeah.
There's Jimmy and there's Tom. Which one do you want to hear first? Both in relation to Belichick.
Well, we already kind of heard.
Jimmy keeps using a certain word.
I want to hear Tom.
All right. Here's Tom on Brock and Salk out in Seattle.
I don't understand it. I mean, I was with them every day. If he's not a first ballot Hall of Famer, there's really no coach that should ever be a first ballot Hall of Famer, which is completely ridiculous because people deserve it, and he's incredible. There's no coach I'd rather play for. If I'm picking one coach to go out there to win a Super Bowl, give me one season, I'm taking Bill Belichick. So that's enough said.
That's enough. Don't anger Tom.
They really screwed this up.
Well, it's become ugly.
Well, they make it look ridiculous.
I mean, it's
like they've embarrassed themselves.
Like you go to a certain point, like it's just like you're justified not to have Eli as a first ballot. Like there are things that you could do that you can like explain and make sense, right? Like, but Shedeur Sanders being invited to the Pro Bowl doesn't make any sense. Bill Belichick not walking into the Hall of Fame doesn't make any sense.
It's a bad week for the NFL. Yeah, it's not great looks. But you know
no
what?
offense to Shedeur, it's not his fault, but it's just like
Right,
what are
I
we
blame
doing?
him, but he's not deserving of being ridiculous.
Yeah. And here was Jimmy Johnson on Pat McAfee.
First of all, I think this tarnishes everything in the Hall of Fame. All of the inductees, everybody in the Hall of Fame, just because of 10 or 11 or 12 ignorant, jealous who did not vote for him. I think it tarnishes everything about the Hall of Fame.
And that is
What
sad.
word did he use there? Was that the F word?
I don't know. RJ would know.
I can't tell you.
Well, he's been tweeting.
You
he's
can't-
been
you
tweeting
can't
a certain
tell us?
word over and over, so I probably guessed that word.
Did you see?
What word is it?
He said he will
Begins
not
with an
go
A.
to the Hall of Fame
Oh.
inductions. He doesn't think this coming season.
And that's a shame for the guys that do
that
end up
doesn't
getting
shock
in.
me.
That seems a little petty. No, you can express your displeasure and still go to the Hall of Fame inductions.
If this
he's always been a kind of guy who just I'd rather do my own thing, and if I'm annoyed
He'd rather
by
be on
something,
his
I
boat
won't.
fishing.
Yeah, well, yeah, I wasn't going to say that much. But
Yeah, he
yeah,
just doesn't want to go.
I feel like he just doesn't want to
Could
go.
go,
Period.
I don't think it. I mean, that's the problem though. It's like to have that strong an opinion of the word, like
It tarnishes whoever does get in. Like this storyline should not follow.
No,
into
it's
the
not fair to the guys that are
Yeah.
worthy and will get into the Hall of Fame.
it shouldn't tarnish everybody that's already in the Hall of Fame.
When do we find this out? This coming weekend, right? Don't they do all the knocks
Honors?
on the door? Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we find out this weekend who's
Yeah.
going to get in.
I think the knocks on the door probably
Is
happen.
the honors this weekend or is it the
No,
Saturday
it's-
before the
it's-
Super Bowl?
Yeah, it's in
Isn't
2
this
weeks.
the Saturday before the Super Bowl?
No,
next
like
week.
the actual night
Is
before.
the Super Bowl on Sunday?
It's the night before the
Oh,
Super
okay.
Bowl. So the knocks on the door are probably happening over the next week or 10 days or whatever.
You might get a knock on your door, and you're not going to like who's on the other side of it.
Who's going to be on the other side?
Raymond.
Raymond's been to my home. You've never been to my home.
It's a very nice home.
How do you know?
What, are you lurking outside my home?
Yeah, you never know.
Can you do me a favor if you come over at some point? Can you scrape the ice off the
I could
driveway?
be like the girl from the show we just watched. Just watching.
Just watching?
Just ready.
Mm-hmm. Like Dexter.
Did you pick up on Sean Payton and Bo Nix?
Yeah, there's a little animosity
little
going
friction,
on.
yeah.
Little something going on. So Sean Payton was talking about Bo Nix's ankle, and there's a different timeline out there too. I mean, it doesn't matter anymore because it's the off season. Was it going to take a month and a half? Was it going to take 3 months? We don't know. But Sean Payton said that Bo Nix's ankle was always going to give out.
A ticking
They
time
always
bomb.
find a little bit more when they go in, and it wasn't a matter of if, it was a matter of when.
Okay, and then he had some ankle history from injuries of the past for Bo Nix.
He said he had one in high school, and then he said he had one at Auburn.
Okay, so all seems to check out right. Well, here was Bo Nix.
Didn't have any predisposed issues. Man, my ankles were feeling really good. I don't think he really should share how many surgeries I've had in the past, to be honest with you. But, he doesn't really even know that.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's not great.
Ooh.
That's not great.
Seems a little spicy.
Yeah. Well, Bo Nix is not happy that Sean Payton is letting his business out there.
Yeah, I know, but he's his coach. It's not like he
doesn't like it.
It's not like Bo Nix is going into free agency and he's worried about how many ankle surgeries he's had.
It's maybe kick a field goal.
Oh.
But
that'd be something if he said that.
You should say that too.
I guess because of this now, so the stories I'm reading is this is why Denver needs to make sure they keep Davis Webb. Because Davis Webb's kind of like the in-between
Keeps the peace.
Sean and Bo.
Makes sense. Sounds like we'll get into the Giants.
I could see Sean
Monken.
Payton being like a real pain in the ass.
I think I'm sure he's a real pain.
I'm not sure you could see. I think it's well known that he's
And it feels like the more he's been in
Did
the
you hear
NFL,
how Raymond's
the
talking
more
to us today?
Yeah, he thinks he's better than you. The more like I don't know what word to use, but difficult he's becoming. Yeah.
Well said.
Did you see how Deion Sanders, who we talked about, is dealing with some of the players he deems to be difficult on his roster?
He's fining them.
Yeah, this is an NFL program now. So here are the fines for Colorado football players. This is no more, you run a couple laps after practice. If you are late, you will pay $500. If you skip practice, you will pay $2,500. If you miss a meeting or a film session, you will pay $2,000.
Are you allowed? Yes, you are. You're allowed to do this?
If you're late to strength and conditioning,
You're paying them now.
You will pay $1,000.
I can't make you pay your own money. Like if I'm just giving you a scholarship, I can't make you pay your own money.
But you're getting a salary.
But now
so
that I'm paying you my money, and
now
I can take my money.
Everyone is getting paid?
Most of the guys on the team, yeah.
I'm assuming they just dock you.
If there's certain ones that aren't, they better not be late. Because if you no-show...
Yeah, what's the fine for that? You're cut.
If you no-show strength and conditioning, $1,500. You're late to treatment, $1,000. You no-show treatment, $1,500. And Colorado players could be fined $2,500 for a violation of team rules and could be fined up to $5,000 for social media misconduct.
Doesn't feel
That
like
seems
Colorado
wide-ranging.
football is where it was 18 months ago.
Those
Right?
Those are hefty fines.
It's not.
Rick, what are pro fines like? Like number-wise? Are they that high?
Yeah, I don't know. The only time I was fined was because I stayed on the ice too long passing out pucks to people.
That seems like a good reason.
That's a dumb fine.
Yeah, it was fine. I got a
How
letter
much
in
did you
the
get fined?
couple $1,000.
And they fined you because
I was on the ice too long. Because the Zamboni the ice needs to be.
Oh, God forbid the
the ice
Zamboni's
needs to
got
be
to wait
done
a
in
minute.
ice set.
Well, you hear about the NFL?
Wait, was this before or after?
It was before. It was after warm up.
Oh, my God.
Wait. I give up.
I was
man.
backing up, and I always said to myself, because I was one of those kids that wanted a puck.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay out as long as I can and just throw as many pucks out.
Right.
So I was just out there, just think, hey, there you go.
Until the line was empty,
I filled my glove up, and I would skate around till because it's every side, and I would just throw pucks to everybody. And then I got a letter. Yeah, fine, you're on the ice too long.
So how angry were you when you got that letter?
I was pissed. I was like, what are we doing,
You
man?
should be pissed. Well, that's
I
embarrassing.
wasn't messing around. I was passing out pucks to fans.
Right, you were doing what you would think they would want you to do.
Okay, last dumb question. Was this the league who fined you or the team?
League.
The league fined you.
Okay.
You hear about some of the fines for the NFL players, like you have your sock is not to length. You get
there's a guy that walks around checking your uniform.
Ridiculous.
Milton Williams, he's on the Patriots. He used to be on the Eagles, and he said Mike Vrabel had a message to everyone after they punched their ticket to the Super Bowl.
Enjoy coaching us. He's proud of us. Said no curfew tonight, but the bus leaving at 8 in the morning. So if you ain't on it, you ain't playing in the bowl. So I'm pretty sure everybody gonna be on that bus.
Did he say that?
Oh yeah, I ain't playing. He said that.
See, most coaches, I actually think that would be a facade. I actually think Mike Vrabel, if you're late to that bus, you might not play.
That's a dangerous game, though.
Yeah, Drake May shows up at 8:06.
Right. What are you doing?
No, you just don't go to sleep.
No,
Well,
but what happens if you just miss it?
Yeah, what happens if you just miss it?
Ramondre Stevenson misses it. Now he doesn't play. Come on.
Right,
don't
we
play in
had
the
a
Super
guy.
Bowl.
We had a guy that went through the all of it to try to make sure that he was on that bus, And the poor guy fell asleep in the hallway and was late for the bus.
But nobody was there for him? Nobody woke him up?
No.
There is no way that if Will Campbell missed that bus, that he's not playing in the game.
It depends which Will Campbell. He played okay in the AFC Championship. Before that, Houston Texans Will Campbell, they might.
No way.
Depends.
Milton Williams is late for that bus.
No
He's
way.
playing.
He missed it. No.
Playing.
You got to pick your spots. With that. So, Brian Cashman spoke yesterday.
Yay.
Yankee fans probably won't like this.
Yay.
And he was asked, how do you feel? Essentially, you're running back the same roster.
It's not the same roster. I would differ there. We have some players at some point returning from the IL that are important players. Garrett Cole being obviously one of them. But we've had some additions, from the second half that got their feet wet with the Yankees, some with success, some with failures or success. But, once they'll now be in a position to join us with their feet on the ground and getting their sea legs under them, with the manager too, learning how to utilize these guys and where they slot and everything else.
So how is it not the same roster? I mean, I know Cole didn't pitch
You'll have
last year.
Garrett Cole, and then you'll have players that you traded for that you get for a full season.
That's a massive pet peeve of mine.
Cam
When managers.
Cam Schlittler was on the team last year.
I know, but now you're going to
The Mets are not the same roster.
Right.
The Yankees, for
when
the most
managers or coaches sit up there and say, "Oh, the roster's improved. We consider this guy coming off the
Right.
IL."
It's like
the trade.
the trade that we didn't make.
Like, oh boy, that's a massive pet peeve of mine.
It's the same roster.
I
Garrett Cole was
hate when
hurt
people
last
say
year. Now
that.
Garrett Cole is healthy, hopefully at some point this season.
Garrett
Cole was a Yankee.
You're assuming that Garrett Cole will be healthy and will be able to last the season.
Well,
you're
assuming he's going to be Garrett Cole.
But I couldn't really think of a team that's
like
more the same than the Yankees.
They
from
are the
last
same
season.
team. They are the same team.
Yeah.
They got Ryan Weathers.
Okay. So Ryan Weathers means this is not the same team.
No. It's pretty much
it's
the
same team.
Got Caballero for a full season now?
But he was even on the team last year. You're grasping, buddy.
Yep.
So, someone that wants to defend the Yankees, Joel Sherman.
It's hilarious.
He gets angry, right?
Sherman.
The Pinstripe Post podcast. And those that were critical of Hal Steinbrenner, Brian Cashman, saying they wouldn't spend any money.
Most of the whiners are also people who were saying, well, they signed Grisham. That means that Hal's going to get cheap and not bring Bellinger back. Will any of those people shut the up now? They will not shut the up because they like that lane that's either stupid or they enjoy being stupid.
Wow, enjoy being stupid.
Ray, do you enjoy being stupid?
Apparently I do.
What? I mean,
apparently I do. I'm one of the people. Well, I didn't say that, they'll be cheap because they signed Grisham. I didn't assume that they would be able to sign Bellinger after signing Grisham. So, I mean, yay.
So you're very pleased they're keeping Bellinger?
I mean, yay. Well,
See?
fine. Whatever.
So you're one of these stupid people.
Right, but let me
Don't
ask
tell
you,
Joel.
But okay, here's what I would ask Joel, though. So we all agree. Like, that the expectations for the Yankees is get back to a World Series and finally win one, right? Like, that's what this is. We got to take advantage of having Judge, Garrett Cole coming back. Like, there's only so many years you're going to have the best player in baseball. So, like, draft picks in theory aren't really overly useful for the Yankees. Would we all agree with that?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So, is there a better way? Like, if there's a certain amount of money that Hal wants to spend, because he's got bills, like he told us, like I got to pay the stadium. Like, there's things like, don't just assume we're making money. If that's the case, and your plan all along was to bring back Bellinger, and you got Dominguez, and you got Spencer Jones, there wasn't a better way to spend the $22 million?
Of course there was.
Than on Grisham?
Of course there was. 100%.
That's the point. Like, why bring back Grisham for $22 million if there's a
well, I got to think that they were concerned that they might not get Bellinger back. If they didn't get Bellinger back, they needed to have the insurance of having Grisham.
Yep.
It's an expensive insurance policy.
Sure was. That's Observations, brought to you by D'Agostino Law. 35 years of getting accident victims and Social Security disability clients every dollar they deserve. Offices in New York, in New Jersey. 1-800-BITE-BACK, 1-800-248-3222. Raymond, if you'd like to sing.
The investigation found he was viewing pornographic material on his personal phone just before the vehicle crash.
Did it happen?
What in your mind makes you think that you should get into the back of a cop car? Because we wanted to ride to the next car.
In Florida?
Do I look like a taxi? No.
Should tell you, D'Agostino Law, bite back.
You still got all left-handed catchers, too.
Yeah.
Bunch of them. 3 of them.
Let him do the
third
Did It Happen
baseman.
in
See,
Florida.
it seems smart.
Did It Happen in Florida? Presented by Wild Fork. This from
Not
Jared.
Florida.
Is that's your guess?
Nope.
Wow, you're playing it blind.
I'll say Florida.
Interesting.
What's the answer? Don't even tell us the story. Just what's the answer?
You want to know?
No, let's go. Come on.
All right, so this is a troubling story. So a gentleman in a place is a school bus driver.
Oh, nice.
He finishes his route one day, and instead of going back to the bus depot, he decides to take a little side venture. So at some point, he doesn't come back to the bus garage, and they wonder where he is. So they go on a search. They find the bus. He's off kind of in the back parking lot, kind of tucked away. Say, what's going on back there? Turns out he made a pickup in between his routes. It was not a child.
Uh-oh.
It was
An animal.
a lady of the afternoon.
Oh, he picked up a lady of the afternoon.
And he was having relations with her
Yep.
on the bus.
I should say no children involved in any way. Not on the bus, not present, nothing. This gentleman just decided it was time for a little break. And he was found and promptly fired and arrested. So I ask you, do you want to stick with your original answer? Did this happen in Florida?
I'm sticking with mine.
I feel not Florida.
Not Florida.
You said not Florida.
I said not. You said Florida.
You said Florida.
Let's go. Roll the dice, buddy.
Don't pressure me.
What do you want to do?
Think this through. So,
School bus.
picks
Hooker.
up a
Parking lot.
Hey, lady.
prostitute, lady of the afternoon.
School bus.
You get like a day rate?
Yeah, I think they're cheaper.
Yeah. What level of lady of the night are you getting in the afternoon? Is it like the because
C.
Right.
Listen, the economy.
Trying to use a
never
letter
stops.
grade when you're involving the school bus?
We went to a place. We went to a place of the night, not like one of those. How do I say it? Just a strip club. And
Was that so hard?
no, I just didn't know how you guys wanted me to approach this.
Strip club is fine. Yeah,
Because at a this was a training camp at a golf tournament that we were at. One of the people that they got paid for a group was like, "Hey, we got come to our place after the tournament." So whenever the tournament, it was like the afternoon sometime. We decided that we were going to swing by. First lady that gets announced to the stage takes a faulty step.
Oh no!
Fell over.
Snapped the heel.
Oh.
Went right down.
Yeah.
Right down.
No.
Clearly not the 18. Definitely not the 18.
Need an answer.
Say not Florida.
Okay.
Well, you're so weak-minded.
Why? No.
Well,
No.
Stick to your guns.
Well,
My guns say not Florida.
your guns are correct. Delaware.
Oh, Delaware.
A little close to
Delaware.
home on that one.
That is Did It Happen in Florida? Presented by Wild Fork, your number one choice for meat and seafood.
You know what time it is, Rick?
It's the only choice for meat and seafood.
Only. You know what time it is?
Why, you fell right for the trap, Raymond. It's
Yeah,
Thursday.
It's time for a break. That's what time it is. I know you like the top of the hour break during this long segment. No, now is the break. DNR with you. Get to your calls next. ESPN New York. Let's see what's happening on the roads. Here's Debbie Duhaime.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Rick. Yep, Bill Belichick definitely should be inducted into the Hall of Fame. Guys, let's see what's happening out here. We've got some issues, mistakes on the roads as we head out to the West Shore Expressway 440 northbound, getting up toward Victory Boulevard. It's an accident. Troubles on the New Jersey Turnpike northbound car lanes in Carteret by 12. An accident there. 78 eastbound, bumper to bumper at exit 12 in Hunterdon County. Accident investigation. Meadowbrook North at Babylon Turnpike, a disabled vehicle. Sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance. If you have questions about youth or high school sports, Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA develops better athletes and better people through youth and high school sports. Info at positivecoach.org. I'm Debbie Duhaime, 880 ESPN, New York.
It's Chuck Devine with SnowCountry.com. At Lowe's, Blueprint Takeoffs turn your blueprints into quotes faster. Bring your plans to the Lowe's Pro Desk and get help streamlining the estimating process. Bundling up is well worth it when you're skiing and riding in all that fresh, soft, powdery snow we picked up since the weekend. Shawnee and the Poconos, Mount Peter, New York, both got 1.5 feet from the storm. Celebrating their 90th anniversary this weekend with a torchlight parade and fireworks and a live DJ and band. Windham and Bel Air, both 100% picked up around 2 feet from that storm. It was 1.5 feet for Gore Mountain with 40 miles of trails, lots of glades at Gore for tree skiing. Mohawk, Southington, Sundown in Connecticut, Jiminy in the Berkshires, soft powdery snow day and night. They're all 100%, and so's Butternut. In Vermont, Stratton, Killington, Pico, and Smuggler's Notch loaded with cruisers, steeps, glades, and bumps with deep powdery snow.
You don't just ski or ride, you dominate. At Killington, we fuel your adventure. Be the beast. Ski and ride Killington.
Not all F words are bad. Some are actually great, like fast, free fiber for 4 months. Yep, switch to Optimum Fiber for as low as $25 a month. Plus, for a limited time, you can get 4 months free, HBO Max included for 1 year, and a 5-year price lock. Don't wait, this free fiber deal won't last long, and the fastest, most reliable, most consistent internet speeds await you. Call 888-4-OPTIMUM or visit optimum.com/free today. Terms apply. See optimum.com for details.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. That's ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN.
ZipRecruiter. If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique personal injury and workers' compensation laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling all types of accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for injured New Yorkers. From construction to car accidents and slips and falls, they've got you covered. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS, where your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
Progressive knows sports brings people together, but you gotta feel bad for people who don't even get it. Some people will never know what it's like to see their favorite team's hopes decided by a ping pong ball to draft the next superstar. Or not. I mean, sure, it's silly for your happiness to hinge on the success of a 20-year-old entry-level employee, but you just can't help yourself. The stress is exhilarating. Progressive can't bring people together like the draft, but we can bring your home and auto insurance together with a bundle. So switch and see if you could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers not available in all states or situations.
Welcome back to Yeah, That's a Pepper Thing. First up, we've got Harrison wrapping his Dr. Pepper in a tiny quilt so it feels at home. Oh, how tender. That's a Pepper Thing. And over to Becca, who's whispering affirmations to her can.
You're sweet. You're unique. You're the best thing I ever poured over ice.
She swears it makes it taste better. It's not a science thing, but it's a Pepper Thing. Why do they all do it? All for that sweet, delicious, truly one-of-a-kind taste of Dr. Pepper. It's a Pepper Thing.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. You know, I don't like what's happening here. Danny, who's, I say, running the YouTube, and RJ gets upset with that. Danny, who's overseeing the YouTube today, he comes in. Dave, how do you feel about Charlie Weiss Jr.? I like him. I think very intriguing.
That's actually not a bad
voice. Yeah.
About what? I barely heard you.
Charlie Weiss Jr.
How do you feel about Charlie Weiss Jr.? I was like, I like him. I'd be intrigued by that. He goes, yeah, but he'd make it $7 million. I was like, well, the Giants aren't going to pay him $7 million.
It's not your money.
That's not what he meant,
it's
though.
$7 million total.
Yeah, he's like, over the life of the deal, $7 million.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Thank you.
That's
what we said.
Not for 1 year. So I'm thinking to myself, why would he leave to come to the Giants if he's making $7 million a year?
How is that possible? That LSU was paying him $7 million
and then he's like, no, I meant over the life of it. That was an embarrassment for him.
It was tough.
What's tough for Danny is he just learned is I think a lot of shows would just kind of let you off the hook and be like, oh, okay, just we got a little confused on the wording. Here, not only do you get admonished, where Rick said something not nice to him. Dave said he's suspended, and to get out.
I didn't say
I suspended him. Or Rick suspended him.
I said get out of here.
You kicked him out of the studio, and now it comes to air.
Well, it's funny because you say you kicked him out, but he was still in there when we came back for break. So.
No, but as I heard the music, I was like, get out of here now. And then Rick's like, you're suspended.
And now it's on the air.
That's right.
Tough way to
I
learn,
also just found out.
Lesson.
I also just found out, and RJ, give me credit. I did all my conduiting and was back before we went to.
Actually, I was very impressed.
Timing was nice.
Why should you deserve credit for doing what you're supposed to do?
Because he doesn't ever do it.
Hey, give me credit. I was here for the start of the show today.
You know what, Dave?
What?
You get credit.
Thank you.
You're here nice and early.
Yeah, I was with the roll. Go ahead.
Anyway,
Parked right behind.
Anyway, after we get done playing the semantics of who deserves credit and who doesn't deserve credit, someone in the office may have a burgeoning romance
Here you
with
go.
a barista.
You can't keep anything secret.
With a
is there?
barista.
You can't keep anything secret.
A barista?
With a barista.
That'd be good for you.
It'd be great for me.
Then you
That's
can
what
get
I'm saying. I'm pushing
a
it.
hookup.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Office barista relationship.
What if this gets back to the barista?
Office with a not here at a different place barista.
A different barista.
Yeah.
But can I ask what happens if this gets back to the barista?
How the hell would it get back to the barista?
It could. Because you can't keep your mouth shut.
And so what?
And so what?
If the barista, do you think the barista doesn't
The
know?
barista probably loves it.
That they might like this person.
Maybe we make a move. We bring on the barista
Yes.
to just be out here.
Book the barista on the show.
How great would that be? You walk out here.
Or
there's
let's
a
get an
barista out
in-house
there.
barista.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you understand? No. Let's not go down that road or open up that Pandora's box. Do you understand the level of emails that we would get if there was a barista in here? It's just a coffee machine and now a clogged sink, and I'm getting email after email after. If there's a barista, no, I don't want to do that.
Well,
I'm
the
not dealing
barista
with
might
that.
be able to know how to avoid such matters.
For whatever reason, someone in this office, by the way, thinks it's a good idea to take whatever scraps are on your plate and just dump them into the sink as if they could just disappear down the sink.
Like it's a garbage disposal?
Is there no disposal?
Great.
No, there's no disposal.
it is not. It's not a garbage disposal.
That's why
I
it's
know.
clogged.
I've never used the sink.
And that's why it's clogged.
There's only one way to fix this. In those
Call
emails.
them out.
Yes.
We should,
PSA.
instead of these dance around emails.
Yeah, right. Call them out.
Do me a favor. Don't put chicken bones into. No. Hey, Steve, you're an idiot. Okay, and now you're suspended.
See, I feel like there's a high chance they know who's done this.
Of course they do.
Yeah,
So
They call them out.
So?
Let everyone know. Public flogging. Let us know. Then we walk by like, hey,
Send a message.
Chicken Wing Joe, what's wrong with you? Right?
Yeah. Hey, pubic hair Pete.
Yeah, you're out.
You're out.
If you found out that I did it, I did not.
Which,
But if
the chicken bone or the pubic hair?
the first one, you would look at me differently. So
Yeah,
of course we would.
To know that shame is looming over you,
That's
you
right.
think twice.
Then maybe when you go to the sink, you do things properly
Right.
moving forward.
And then you should have to walk through the office naked like in Game of Thrones.
I don't know about that.
Right,
Shame.
right. The walk of shame.
Shame.
Yeah, but I don't know that that's appropriate for office work. See, that's where we draw the line.
Well, who's to say? The workplace is meant to be uncomfortable.
You know what?
We're following right in your footsteps.
You would not be any more uncomfortable than doing that.
Let's go to Brian in the car. Brian, you're on ESPN New York. Hello.
Hey, guys.
Hi, Brian.
Hey, guys. Love the show. Just want to talk about Eli. I mean, he's a for sure Hall of Famer. Two of the greatest runs in postseason history. And let's not forget, they should have won a third Super Bowl if Plaxico doesn't shoot himself in the leg. And they were the number one seed in the league that year.
He's right. If Plaxico doesn't shoot himself in the leg, they would have won a third Super Bowl.
The problem with Eli is you got the 500 record, which, again, you can't put that all on the quarterback.
Right.
You got the 3 seasons where he led the league in interceptions. Like, Eli was really good. But, I mean, during his career, you didn't look at Eli as one of the best quarterbacks in the league. You didn't.
Okay.
And I think and I even think that his last name
hurts him
a little bit in this.
Because he's not Peyton?
Well, not that he's not Peyton. Yeah, but it's like, I mean, like, we want to make sure that we're not, like, we don't want to present as because he's a Manning, he gets
that we're going to be
treatment.
biased for him?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how he can't be in the Hall of Fame.
I'm with you. I think, I definitely think he gets in. It's just a matter of how long they make him wait.
Joe Ocean Gate. Joe, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
What's up, guys? How you doing this morning?
Good. What's up, bud?
He did have a couple bad
a
seasons.
couple things.
Yeah, he's not the perfect
I do have a
quarterback.
question for Rick at the end, but the Giants Eli thing, I think that it's obviously it's a little biased being a Giants fan. The career, I mean, it went 2 Super Bowls, MVP. You know, I think he deserves it. Obviously not a first or second ballot, but eventually he'll definitely get in. And then my question for Rick would be, do you think, like, the difference, do you think it's worse that you picked being a Jet fan as an adult and seeing, you know, it wasn't like your dad kind of, you know, gave you
It's way worse.
the idea to
It's
be
way
a fan?
worse. Yeah,
You
it's
think
way worse. It's way worse. Yeah,
he wasn't pushed
I
into
have
it.
only myself to blame.
Right.
Yeah. But I've chosen this life, and I'm going to have to
How were the
battle
Jets
through it.
when you chose to root for them? They weren't awful, were they?
No, they weren't awful. They weren't this.
Right.
And I love Pennington.
Do you wish you could go back in time to that day and say, Chad, I love you, but I can't pick the Jets? Or would you make that choice over again?
Well, how could I make the same choice?
I don't know.
I'd be an idiot.
Well, you love the Jets?
Well, no, but you're saying before I love the Jets.
Right.
Yeah, no, I would have to.
You would choose a different team.
Yeah, I've got 15 years to make the playoffs, of course.
Who would you choose?
I probably would end up choosing the Giants. It was going to be a New York team. And it was also because, we were at the Coliseum. The Jets were at Hofstra. It was right there.
Right, the Jets Islanders.
Yeah, and I always wanted to have that camaraderie between the different teams.
You hear what I got Don's brother to admit last night?
That he chose the Cowboys because he wanted to spite his dad.
And if he could do it all over again, he would make a different decision.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it hurt his dad.
Yeah.
They would kick him out of the house.
He kicked him out of the house twice.
What happened in 2013? Can you go back to me for me in that season? 7-9. Do you remember?
No, not off the top of my head.
Because Eli's season in 2013 was bad. He completed less than 58% of his passes through 18 touchdowns.
That was the year
27
before.
picks.
That was the year before Odell. So hang on.
I think that's a bad season.
Okay.
And then it got better. 30-14, 35-14, 26-16.
Good seasons.
Yeah. But then you got the 3 where he led the league in interceptions that people hold against him. You know they hold it against him. You heard Ray say it.
And you should. I don't think that Eli was the perfect quarterback, but I think he's worthy of being a Hall of Fame quarterback.
4-time Pro Bowler. Walter Payton Man of the Year.
Nobody cares about that.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
I do.
Ray, you think people care for Walter Payton Man of the Year?
It's a great award. I don't know that it carries
I don't think it's carrying any weight for Hall of Fame.
It's great. It's a great.
It carries weight, but
it's a great award.
Respect the hell out of that.
No. To win that award,
are you going to vote for him because he's?
But if we're going to vote for if we're not going to vote for someone because they're not a good guy, like I can't vote for Terrell Owens because he's disruptive and not a good guy.
That's a really good point by him.
We just make it up as we go. That's what we do.
Well, at the end of the day, that's what we're doing.
That's not what
we're making it up as we go along.
That's what a lot of the voters do.
Yeah.
They just make it up as they go. All right, let's break. Come back. Some real Giants news, which I think makes you pause and think about what direction they're going to go, and we'll get to that next. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
This is Rick Brunson, the assistant coach from the New York Knicks. I'll be driving to our games this season in style in my new Jeep Gladiator from Princeton Jeep. My friends at Princeton Jeep gave me all-star treatment, and you can expect the same thing. Just mention I sent you, and they'll treat you like family. Princeton Jeep has tons of inventory and great deals on new vehicles. Visit Princeton Jeep at 1045 State Road in Princeton, New Jersey, or online at PrincetonJeeps.com and tell them Rick Brunson sent you.
At Uline, they know firsthand the road to success is an uphill climb. Uline started in the family basement, and through hard work is now North America's most trusted shipping and industrial supplier. They get what it means to have the support of reliable, hardworking partners. So they keep 41,000 items ready to ship. Whether your company is still in a basement office or expanding cross-country, Uline will be there on your road to success. Visit uline.com.
You remember what it feels like to move without thinking about pain? To get up, sit up, walk, work, or live without that constant ache? If neck pain, back pain, joint pain, or sciatica took that away from you, it's time to get it back. I'm Bart Scott. Dr. J. Shaw at Sandwell Pain is the guy you need. Ivy League trained, double board certified, no surgery, no scars, no long recovery, just precise, image-guided, non-surgical treatments designed to get you feeling strong again. With offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood, and most major insurances are accepted, there is no reason to wait. Go to SandwellPain.com. Relief is closer than you think.
What if your instincts could pay off? With Robinhood Prediction Markets, you could put your knowledge to work on the events that matter to you. Prediction Markets isn't just sports. It's the Fed rate decision, your favorite awards show, and so much more beyond the playing field. Trade events with Robinhood. Visit Robinhood.com/predict. That's Robinhood.com/predict. Futures and cleared swaps trading involves significant risk and is not appropriate for everyone. Event contracts are offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, a registered futures commission merchant and swap firm.
Talk about stepping up. Bang! Bang! It's time to level up your game. Introducing the all-new ESPN app. All of ESPN, all in one place. Your home for the most live sports and the best championship moments.
The electricity is palpable.
Step up your game with no annual contract required. It's the ultimate fan experience. Level up for more on the ESPN app or at stream.espn.com. Sign up now.
We expect our information in real time. US Med carries continuous glucose monitors, which provide real-time readings of blood glucose levels. US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 500 private insurers. So call 888-665-0696 today for a free insurance and Medicare benefits check as easy as... That's 888-665-0696.
In the city that never sleeps and never stops talking sports, ESPN New York is always on. Now you can live and breathe everything New York sports wherever you are. On your radio dial, on the ESPN New York app, and streaming live on YouTube. However you watch or listen, ESPN New York is always on for you. Hear us, stream us, watch us. This is ESPN New York.
I've enjoyed the show today because I feel like there's been some real conversation, some real debate, a lot of different topics, which I like. Doesn't get boring with the same one continuously. So I feel like we put on a good show.
Well, you're the reason why we do that, though.
What do you mean?
Well, you just like beat the same topic
That's not
into
true.
oblivion.
RJ, is it me or some days one topic dictates that we only... please don't.
I like sports.
No, I didn't do anything wrong. Okay, just because his mind is always in the gutter.
The button needs to be sponsored.
You didn't use the dump button there, did you?
Out of caution.
You used the dump button?
Listen,
The reaction did everything, really.
you only get one chance to.
You guys are so scared.
Do you know they have a dump button code word?
Yeah, you have to call
For
it
you?
out. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, for you. I learned last night.
You have to call it out. It's like
Apparently, the second Rick goes up to or crosses the line, you just scream out, me! And then you're the one
It's not
that
really
is...
a code word. It's just calling like,
Well, okay,
I got it.
yeah, it's like a foul ball.
It's
or
like
a fly ball,
yeah,
sorry.
a pop-up.
I got it.
Right.
I'm
You have to
closer.
call
I got it.
You're waving the arms.
Yeah.
Me!
Yeah, you
And
got to
then
wave the other guy off.
You take it.
You know what? I may say some inappropriate things, but I always try my best. It's a cute little pun on there.
Is that on there?
Yeah, it's on there.
That's cute.
What, they write notes to you?
I guess so. Yeah.
Is the barista hitting on you too?
Maybe. I'll take it.
Was that free?
I got charged for it, though. If
Yeah.
it was free, I mean...
What would you do if they gave you free coffee?
Anything he
daily?
wants. Not anything.
Anything he
What
wants.
does he want to see?
What's wrong with you?
What?
You made him money.
It's a terrific savings.
You just put a small fortune
Right, but
on a dinner
that's for
last
charity.
night. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Like it's so I got to make it up somehow. Yeah, other places.
So you can afford to spend that kind of money on
No,
charity.
I mean, if someone's going to give me free coffee, I'll take it.
Todd Monken. The understanding was
Monken.
Not Monken. He was going to be the Giants' offensive coordinator. I didn't think he was going to get the Browns job. Yesterday we find out he gets the Browns job, and the Giants are kind of back to square one. I feel okay because I trust Harbaugh, but everything I'd heard about Monken was he's going to be a perfect fit for him and Jackson Dart. Now the Giants are going to have to look in another direction. And it seems like the offensive line coach, Warhop, who he's going to bring with him, is going to follow him to Cleveland and not come to the Giants. So they'll miss out on not one but two, which I hear may not be the worst thing to miss out on Warhop, by the way.
Well, that's fine, but that's again. I mean, you have someone that you just assumed, which is not the right thing to do, but you assume was going to be the offensive coordinator.
Correct.
And Harbaugh was going to continue to bring his pieces from Baltimore. I mean, that's now you could jeopardize some of that.
There's a monkey wrench here, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
a monkey wrench.
A monkey wrench. That's nice. Yeah. But, I mean, T. Martin is a guy that he likes that has been a quarterback's coach that maybe they bring in. The guy with the Bears, I've heard, Declan something, is someone that is interesting. Charlie Weiss Jr., I think, is interesting. Charlie Weiss Jr. also has the relationship with Jackson Dart. Now, I don't know that he has a relationship with John Harbaugh. So I don't know that that's actually a match, but I think he and Dart would be kind of innovative and fun. Matt Nagy is available. So it's not like there's no one available, but now you're going to have to go back to squarish one and figure out what direction you want to go in.
Right, but you're also, I mean, you mentioned like you like T. Martin.
I don't know.
No, but that's a name that you could be like, okay, he's worked with the Ravens, they've had success, but he hadn't called plays.
Right.
Right. So, I mean, again, the idea of having having Monken here was that you've seen him have success with Lamar, and now Lamar's a much better athlete than Jackson Dart is.
Yeah.
But Jackson Dart does have the ability to use his legs, and so it is a similar skill set.
I think so. Yes. Is Lamar more athletic? Certainly. Is he better? Right now, he is absolutely. But you can see that there's some similarity in the game between the two of them.
Yeah, he's an athletic kid. There's obviously that familiarity with Harbaugh, and like as for an offensive coordinator, like just knowing kind of like what the expectations are, what Harbaugh's how he likes you to call a game. If you get to certain points in the game, how are we changing things? Sometimes to their detriment. Like, I mean, there were plenty of times
they get a little conservative, yeah.
Where it's like, well, what the hell is, why is he on the bench?
Where's Henry?
Right,
why are they conservative here? Yeah.
But I think that the overwhelming opinion I get from most Giants fans that I know is regardless of the names on a list that you see,
they trust in Harbaugh.
They trust in what Harbaugh's going to do.
That's exactly right, and that's what you have, and you're paying for it. You're paying a lot of money for it, and you've changed the way you do business. Right? In the coach now reports to the owner, not the GM, and all those kind of things. But you get that confidence.
The other
and
thing
that
I don't like, but the other thing I don't like about this is because I'm looking through some of these names, and there are some names that like just they pop out. Like Davis Webb interests me.
Yeah, I think he's going to stay in Denver.
The kid. Well, I mean, I think that's actually part of the reason why I think that some people are assuming that they fired their OC. Is now they can promote Davis Webb to offensive coordinator and he can call play.
But he doesn't. He won't call plays though.
Well, no, he won't call plays, but it'll be the offensive coordinator like directly. I mean, he's working on the game plans and everything else. Like that would be a name that interests me. Just knowing like his relationship with there was a chance that he get the Buffalo Bills job because of that relationship with Josh Allen, the relationship he has with Bo Nix. Right, you got Jameis Winston, which is great for Jackson Dart, but also to have a coach inside that quarterback's room that has experience as a former quarterback.
Yeah.
The kid out in with the Rams.
He's going to stay with the Rams though.
I don't know
how you say his name. In my mind, I say Shieldhouse, but I don't know if that's.
I don't think
that's
that's how you pronounce it.
No.
Yeah, that's one of the ones that I know what it is, but then I look at it, I'm like, I don't know. Do I really know what it is?
I don't know if I've ever heard it. I don't know how you say his name.
I've heard it, and then I lose it because then I look at the name. I'm like,
right. I figure you would be able to. Do you know how he says his name?
I don't have it, but give it to me. I will get it to you shortly.
Thank you. All right. Let's break, come back. Knicks, Jets, Giants, calls 800-919-3776. Give me your read.
It's a little late here. It's the last call for football and FanDuel. One final Sunday, one last kickoff, the final chance to place your bets before the NFL season closes its tab. This is Super Bowl 60, Seahawks and Patriots, and FanDuel's making sure that you're in on it. If you're a new customer, all you have to do is bet $5, and if you win, you're going to get $200 back in bonus bets. So whether you're backing the favorite, riding with the underdog, or building one last same-game parlay, make it count because after the Super Bowl, the season's over and football is officially done. Last call for football and FanDuel, an official sportsbook partner of Super Bowl 60. Visit FanDuel.com/local to get started. Must be 21 and older and physically present in New York. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued is non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions do apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467-369.
Well done. Break now. All those things I mentioned, still going to happen. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You sort through tons of resumes and you get too many so-so applicants. You're just waiting for someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now, there's a place where you can meet them fast. ZipRecruiter.
Need to hire right away. Start your search for strong candidates. The right fit awaits. Build your team. Build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN right now to try it for free, and you're on your way to meeting your match. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try it now. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
If you've been injured on a construction site, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique labor laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling construction accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for hardworking New Yorkers. From scaffold accidents to slip and falls and equipment failures, they've got your back. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS. That's right, 718-WORKERS, because your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
ESPN New York. Now streaming live on YouTube. Subscribe today and watch the show. WHSQ and WCBS-FM HD2, New York.
There are a lot of reasons why people buy at Ramsey Mazda. It's their selection, it's their customer service, and it's their savings. Lease a new 2025 Mazda CX-30 2.5S all-wheel drive for $189 for 33 months. Start shopping now at RamseyMazda.com. Choose wisely, choose Ramsey Mazda. Call 833-853-2970 for details. VIN SM844681, MSRP $29,075. Zero security deposit ends 2/2/26.
Not all F words are bad. Some are actually great, like fast, free fiber for 4 months. Yep, switch to Optimum Fiber for as low as $25 a month. Plus, for a limited time, you can get 4 months free, HBO Max included for 1 year, and a 5-year price lock. Don't wait, this free fiber deal won't last long, and the fastest, most reliable, most consistent internet speeds await you. Call 888-4-OPTIMUM or visit Optimum.com/free today. Terms apply. See Optimum.com for details.
More people trust their hearts to New York Presbyterian than any other hospital in New York. It's because New York Presbyterian has the most experienced cardiovascular doctors, treating a full range of heart conditions, from heart failure to valve repair, with the most advanced treatments. Find a doctor at nyp.org/heart. New York Presbyterian. New York Presbyterian Hospital, based on U.S. News & World Report 2025 to 2026 cardiology, heart, and vascular surgery rankings.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With the Capital One Venture X card, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. Plus, you get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. And with Venture X, you get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Open up a world of travel possibilities with the Capital One Venture X card. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. Lounge access is subject to change. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Save more on the brands pros trust at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off select major appliances and choose from our wide lineup of top brands. Plus, save $100 on a Little Giant 22-foot multi-position ladder, now just $189. Built for strength, flexibility, and job site versatility. Pros, these savings will only be here for a limited time. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 1/30 while supplies last. Selection varies by location. See Lowe's.com for more details.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
Manning lobs it. Burris alone. Touchdown, New York. If I said to you, one drop, clutch quarterback, history of the NFL, where does Eli Manning rank?
Eli throwing into traffic on the sideline. They're going to rule it a catch by Manningham.
You can't take that away.
Right, so if you had a vote, would you vote in Eli Manning?
Not over the guys that are up against him. No.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg on ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. We got Carlin here. We got Rick here. We got me here. We got RJ and Raymond. It's all happening. 800-919-3776. What is going on?
He sent me a text message. I didn't get it, but I got it.
You got it. You didn't recognize that you had it. He came in and he said, "I'm very upset with Rick."
Well, I know. He yelled
I said,
at me.
Why are you so upset? He goes, "He doesn't respond to me."
And then he said something nasty, which is a clear-cut HR violation.
Really?
Clear-cut. Clear-cut. But I like him too much.
You think about going to HR with this?
I could. And there were witnesses. I won't, but I could. That's the kind of teammate I am.
Great teammate.
Now,
do you hold that over his head, or do you just let this go?
After how he treated you yesterday, of course I do.
Yeah, wasn't great.
It wasn't great. You walked out. You left me.
I had to.
You're not a foxhole guy.
I don't think that's fair.
What do you mean you don't think
I was
that's fair?
kicked out of the foxhole.
You kicked
There
yourself
wasn't
out of
enough room in the foxhole.
You walked out of the
Listen
foxhole.
to me, armrest stealer!
You armrest stealer? You walked out of it.
No. There's not enough room in the foxhole for me and Carlin and you. There's not.
But we're already in the foxhole, though. We weren't trying to get into it.
He's
we're
telling you
in
somebody's getting thrown out of the foxhole,
right?
Basically,
like we should have attacked him.
But you weren't with me.
I was with
him.
you. I'm always with you.
I didn't like the way he was
acting. If you struck him, I'm coming up over the desk.
By the way, I can make myself small, like a possum. Right,
of course.
That was very funny. That was very funny.
He can't make himself small like a possum.
You know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see my friend Carter and Carlin go at it.
They would go at what?
Go at it.
It wouldn't go at anything.
Yeah.
It would last 2 1 second.
I don't think he'd have a great chance.
Carlin?
Yeah.
He'd have no chance.
Yeah.
The only hope is that if he tried to, like, he's got so much neck, if you tried to, it would take longer to choke him out.
Wouldn't matter.
It's tough. You know how much fat you got to get through to get to the esophagus? Like, really
and the jugular.
To choke him out?
Yeah.
Like, that's not easy.
So Giannis, we started the show with this.
Yep.
Let's get back to it. We'll take your calls on the Giants. We'll get to the Jets as well. We haven't talked about the Jets a lot so far today. Giannis, it sounds like there's a real chance he's moved by next Thursday. If you're the Knicks, do you go all in to try to get this done, or do you risk him going elsewhere, potentially even a team that he goes to and makes them better, and now they're competition for you in the Eastern Conference?
Well, they just had, so Wendy was on and they gave the best fit teams, and it was the Heat, the Knicks, the Timberwolves, and I saw Golden State were the teams.
Okay. Now, he goes to Golden State or the Timberwolves, whatever. I don't love it. I can deal with it. He goes to the Heat.
Well, no, but you're still right. That's a
dangerous.
problem for us just because of the East. But like if the thought is hey, in a perfect world, we'd like to see this thing, this group go through the rest of the season in the playoffs, and then we can reassess. Either it's good enough or it's not good enough.
Right.
And if we come to the conclusion it's not good enough, then we'll trade for Giannis. Problem with that is now it feels like Giannis is getting traded, and unless
so you believe right now, 1 week out, Giannis will be dealt by next Thursday. You believe that because you didn't believe that, but you have flipped where you are.
Well, I mean, until Shams comes out and it said this is heating up, and it looks like his time there is over.
Right.
Unless, listen, I think that the person driving this thing is Giannis.
Yeah,
for me,
he wants out
because if I'm Milwaukee, I'm probably going to get a better deal in the summer. Like let everyone kind
and
of.
Also, if you wind up making a deal and you bring back Karl Anthony Towns, I know Towns may not be championship level great, but he's going to make you a better team the rest of the season. You don't want to win games. You're Milwaukee,
right? Better than not playing. Like better than what this is without Giannis.
Right? Exactly.
Yes. Yeah, and I don't think that's what they want anyway. But I'm just saying, like, for them, it's probably like, listen, we don't want to trade you. We'd rather like try to sell to you like what the plan is and you stay. But if that ship has sailed, for us, like even making a deal with the Knicks is going to be better for us in the offseason than it is right now. Like fire selling you right now is not going to get us the best possible deal.
But can you let him go elsewhere?
No, but I'm wondering though if you're Giannis and Knicks make their offer, as much as you want to go to the Knicks, Milwaukee's like, I can't, Giannis, like we can't right now take this deal, and it ends up being Minnesota or whoever the team is that really wants Giannis. If you don't want to go to that team, you just say, you know what, maybe I wait, or is he so hell bent that he's like,
well, why would he take a trade to a team that he's not excited to go to? Rather than just play out the rest of the season and be done with it.
I don't know.
I would think
because he wants to compete for a championship.
I would think he goes into management and says, "I want to go to the Knicks. Figure out a way for me to get to the Knicks.
whatever the team,
right? Whatever that team ultimately is. That's what I would think. I mean, he kind of has that carte blanche. You would think. He led them to a championship. They're done. It's over. You'd want to do a solid for him by trading him. Where I don't know. Maybe not. But I would think
no,
that's
I know,
what they
but you
probably
say
would
that,
want to
but
do.
I would still be. I mean, just put yourself in Milwaukee's shoes as a front office and then as a fan. Like now you're forcing me to take an okay deal because we need to get you out of here.
I understand.
You know what I mean? Like, thanks for the championship, but still, like, can you wait?
And how much do we have to pay off from that championship?
We got less than a half a season left. Like, you can wait.
Well, maybe he wants to compete for a championship this postseason.
Yeah, so did we. And we tried.
Well, it's not going to happen.
So now we got to pay the price for it?
I want to go to the Knicks. Figure out a way to trade me to the Knicks.
You shut your mouth, and I'll tell you when you get to go to the Knicks.
Okay.
Okay, Giannis?
Don't you talk to me like that.
I'll talk to you however I want. I'm the one signing your paychecks.
Boo.
Yeah, I'll boo you.
Me?
I'll boo you.
I'll boo you. Your fake calf injury.
It's not fake.
It's fake.
No, it's not.
I saw you walking around.
I'm in a great commercial with my child. No.
I got to take you. I got your brother on the team just to make you happy?
I won you a championship.
This guy stinks.
You treat me with respect.
This guy stinks.
I am Giannis. I'm a freak. A Greek freak.
Greek freak.
Yeah. Treat me with respect.
You know, Greek freak? You can sit and get your freak at home because we're not trading you yet.
You trade me.
No.
By next Thursday.
You know what I'm going to do?
Otherwise,
here's what's going to
be a
happen.
real problem.
I'm going to keep you. I'm going to trade your brother. Bye-bye. See how you like that?
Trade him.
No.
I don't care.
I'm the captain now.
No.
This is my ship.
No.
That's how these are going.
No. You will trade me to the Knicks.
Nope.
Or you will not like
You're not going
the
anywhere.
consequences.
You're not
I will
going
boo you.
anywhere.
Boo.
Yeah, it feels like he's going.
Trade me right now.
It feels like it's definitely intensified.
Yes.
Yeah.
and it will continue to intensify. And
So
now,
how hurt is he really then?
I think he could. I don't want to say he could play
No,
now.
but how hurt are you? Like if you self-diagnosed 4 to 6 weeks, which was what, a week ago?
Yeah.
So you have 5 weeks left.
And there's no if he winds up on the Knicks, there's no way you don't see him for 5 weeks.
Right.
No chance. No
Like,
chance.
If the calf is that bad, like how good are you going to be when you come back?
But do you think the calf is that bad?
No, that's what I'm saying.
I think it's I don't want to play here anymore. I'm shutting it down. Calf injury.
Right, like if I was really concerned about the calf, I'd be like, you know what? If they're going to let me just shut it down, I can just shut this thing down and wait. If I thought it was that big of a problem.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to jeopardize getting like popping an Achilles here if it's really like I have a serious calf injury. I mean, how serious is it?
That's the second time.
I know. But
Clearly something is going on with the calf.
Clearly something's going on. Yeah, but I don't even want to talk about it.
Because if this were to happen,
it's becoming real now.
If this were to happen, you'd go insane.
Oh, we'd all go crazy.
You'd go crazy.
Yeah, like Ray would. Like, as much as Ray wants to be a cat apologist, his cat jersey right out the window. He'd walk in here.
I think that of all the people we know,
handfuls of feta.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I think of all the people we know, Ray would be the least excited.
He would be excited.
I think RJ would be.
He'd
to
watch
the moon.
one game of Giannis.
I think RJ would have spanakopita for dinner.
Spanakopita.
No, spanakopita for dinner
every day,
daily.
Yeah.
Yes.
Baklava, you name it.
I love the baklava.
I love it. Delicious.
Oh yeah.
It is a beautiful Greek restaurant.
Oh
the other
yeah.
day.
We'll get some pita, some tzatziki. We'll go wild.
Oh, look at you.
Some lamb,
You know
gyro.
what? We do that. If they trade for
It's
Giannis,
gyro.
That's right, gyro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
gyro.
but-
we go out for a Greek feast. We get the Greek freak. We go out for a Greek feast.
Train me right now.
Yeah, there you go.
Break
Molivos.
plates.
We break plates.
Yeah.
Get lamb skewers.
Oh.
Yeah. Kebabs.
Oh.
Feta.
Oh. Hummus. I love feta.
Olives.
Name every
Delicious.
Greek food you can think of. Every
I
single
love
one.
Greek food.
Who
I go Greek
doesn't?
once a week. I love it.
It's delicious.
Cassie's from where she's from in Florida is big time Greek.
Oh, really?
Greek town. Oh yeah, delicious too. Oh, they got the sponge docks. They go diving for the cross.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
That's nice.
Yeah, really cool.
Ray, you would be a fan of a trade for Giannis, or you still are the one on the show who's
Got to see what.
Oh, here we go.
It's got to be.
Oh,
It's got to
here
be
we go.
championship or bust, man. It's got to be.
Still,
if that's
right
the
now, it's
case.
championship or bust.
Yeah, even more so than if
You ever
if
had a
trade
Greek
for-
freak?
I'm abstaining from this.
You have.
I'm abstaining from this
yeah,
conversation.
Why? Why do you go here?
Because that's the only way I can get into his personal life is just to sneak it in like that.
You've had success in the past.
I have. That's the only way I've done it.
Credit. But
I have. There's methods to my madness.
He gets
You're wearing him
information on
down?
people. He's out there for 38 seconds. He already knows there's love connections at the coffee shop. I
you
give
have
him
all
credit.
and you have all the spicy details.
But it doesn't feel like it's a mutually affection both ways
Like
here.
he just pressures it out
What
of
do you
you.
mean? It's
No,
not
no,
mutually-
no.
It's
With
No,
the,
he's talking
not
about the
you.
barista. He's talking about the barista.
With the barista and the informer.
Informer?
Yes.
Oh no, the barista does. She does not like the barista. Like
right.
that.
Right. Or informant. Right. It feels like the informant doesn't care for the barista, and the informant is using the barista.
Why are they informant?
Because she or he is telling Rick this
She.
information.
He basically said
No,
she.
I did not. I said she or he is telling Rick this information. And she has no interest in the barista
Right,
or
but
he.
maybe his thought process is the more I
He'll wear
shower
her
her
down.
with these delicious treats.
Yeah, that
that
doesn't
eventually she'll look at me like, you know what?
That
Maybe
doesn't
I'm
work,
wrong.
buddy.
Maybe I'm wrong.
How? And again, if the informer, I guess the
I'll
informant.
lick you boom boom down.
How long can they continue getting free drinks out of the barista?
A licky
right? So,
boom boom down. Right.
I licky boom.
How long can the informant keep this game going?
A licky boom boom down.
So appropriate. Big fan of snow.
What's the
Oh.
the gremlin one? Is that's the one.
You've made some
Find me on OnlyFans.
some sounds on this program.
You have every animal in the whole. Like I mean, yeah.
Rawr!
I like The cat's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
No, the cocaine bear. Where's the cocaine bear?
You got a cocaine bear?
Yeah.
Not just a bear. We have a bear, but there's also a cocaine bear.
Yep.
All right. Have you seen this cocaine bear trailer? What happens with the cocaine bear?
No.
Bring it.
He completely interrupted me, too. I'm trying to answer your question.
I don't even know where we were.
Yeah, the only reason you brought up the story was to roar like the cocaine bear.
Maybe. I haven't seen that movie.
Woof, woof.
You do voices, too.
I don't do voices.
Animal.
Not really.
Impersonations.
Like a bird once in a while.
We got the eagle.
Call? It's usually bird.
Why is that a question?
Call? I'm not sure what kind of bird I am.
It's a confused falcon.
It says falcon, but
Yeah, it could be a falcon. It could be an eagle.
That one says panther, but clearly it was supposed to be a cougar. Clearly.
That was the road dogs. That was the home dogs.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's nice. That was Pinocchio.
That's your nose growing.
Yeah. Let's go to
Nipple pants.
You done, Ray?
Porterhouses. I don't think it's porterhouses.
Bring it.
Porterhees?
I can't. Ray, you would have loved when the guy came over and told Dave that he's like, I love the show. Bring it.
Yeah. Bring it. He came over. He's like, big fan of the show. Bring it. Bring it. Bring it. Bring it.
We got Bring It Friday coming up.
Bring It Friday does not launch this Friday.
No, next Friday. No, we can't do it next Friday.
No, it can't be next
I think right after football, we kind of revamp our.
Well, it's not going to be the day after the Super Bowl.
No. That's
Monday.
That's what I'm saying.
So it have to be a couple Mondays.
So it's 2 weeks from tomorrow.
Because then the roast will come back.
The roast and Bring It.
I guess Bring It Mondays.
Bring It Mondays. BIM.
We'll still have around the league too, so Mondays will be busy. And then we'll get to know you guys a
Why
little
are we
better.
have around the league for?
We're always
Stuff's
going
always
around.
happening.
Yeah,
We're still around the NFL.
We go around.
We never stop going around.
Yeah.
Well, until the
People know how to
draft.
pronounce names.
Until the draft, then we stop.
Free agency. Free agency is not far off at all.
No.
It's like 6 weeks.
Yeah.
If that.
Giants may get Lindenbaum. Yeah, it's possible. Let's go to Kyle in Herkimer. Kyle, you're on ESPN New York.
Hi, guys. I put together the full potential Giannis trade.
All right.
Read it to you guys, and you guys let me know who says no to this. So it fails currently, but that's just because Bridges is recently signed. It's good to go through on February 1st. Knicks get Giannis and Drew Holiday. Bucks get Cat, Jeremy Grant, Yabusele, the Washington pick, and a 2028 their own pick back from Portland.
Okay.
And Portland gets Bridges, Kuzma, and McBride.
Bridges, Kuzma, and McBride.
And what is Milwaukee doing with Cat?
They would have him or be able to swap them to somebody else.
Yeah, they could certainly trade him off. But when are they going to do that?
Yeah, right. But then whoever you trade him with, the money has to work with that.
Right. So you're going to have to bring back real
right.
salary.
So, like, I mean, isn't the 3-team situation going to need to be where Cat ends up on someone but Milwaukee? Like, do I want to exchange Cat for Giannis, or
if you're Milwaukee, you probably don't.
You don't. I want the resources to help me rebuild.
Right,
this
I want youth
and
I want equity.
Right.
So in your trade scenario, Kyle, the Knicks are giving up McBride, Towns,
Bridges, and Yabusele,
and receiving
they would have
Giannis
to sign 2 players
and Holiday. I mean, for the Knicks, I would do it. Wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would, but I don't know if I'm Milwaukee. Do I want Karl Anthony Towns?
I don't know why you would.
What is that going to do for me?
I mean, you're going to win games now down the stretch. You don't want to build around them.
You're going to have to pay him.
You're going to have to pay him, so it doesn't really add up. Unless you say to yourself, we'll deal with him for the rest of the season, and then we'll ship him in the offseason. But I don't know why you would want to do that.
But what I'm saying, though, is you're still going to have to you're still going to have to find a way to match money back.
Yeah. I'll let them deal with that. Right? What do you care?
No, I don't care. I mean, if that's what they want to do, that's fine. I'm sure. Right. But if I'm Milwaukee making that deal, I would imagine I have another way to, like, it's not where I'm going to stop. There's got to be something else I have where I'm going to turn Cat into whatever.
You wouldn't think you would want Cat to be the end piece if you're Milwaukee. I agree with that. RJ?
Hi.
RJ.
Hey.
I had a friend tell me yesterday, he goes, you don't do the double RJ anymore, and I wish you would do the double RJ. So can you allow me to do that?
Of course.
RJ? RJ!
Hi.
There you are.
That was nice.
How you doing?
You know, it really has been a while.
It's been
everyone loves the double RJ.
Misses the double RJ.
It's back.
How you doing?
Good.
Good. You had a good time last night?
I had a great time.
Great time.
Great time. Thank you to everybody. I wouldn't be there without you guys, Gary. Everybody. Really nice of you.
We did nothing.
Yeah.
Gary, Brian, those are the guys that made it happen.
That's true.
Phil.
Yeah, Phil Cuzzy.
Phil Cuzzy knew all about you.
Phil looks great.
Unbelievable. Got some head of hair on him for 7 years old. Oh,
He even dropped a PJ joke.
He dropped a PJ.
That was nice.
That was.
I forgot
very well
that
done.
was the
BJ joke didn't seem appropriate at the time.
And over the line we go.
Did somebody scream out me?
9:22.
Do you
I don't
mark
think
them
that's
down?
that
I have to.
You
I don't
marked
think
them
that's-
down.
I have to go retrieve them.
I could be talking about BJ Armstrong.
Yeah,
You don't know.
We know.
Iowa.
what are you talking about? Wing players?
Yeah, there's sports guests. Like if he came over and told a funny BJ Armstrong joke.
Yeah.
Oh, you got RJ. I was expecting BJ Armstrong.
Did someone do that?
He could have been. I don't know.
I heard it was great. It was very well
I
done.
got to tell you, my dad's out of control. He needs to be rated.
your dad has gone off the deep end.
Because
By the way,
I have similar hair to Rick.
Tina Servasio, wonderful. She kind of emceed this. She was very involved in an interview.
Requires no sleep.
No. You think?
Well, no, she sleeps. It's just like she has.
But last night she didn't.
No, not last night. But just the idea. She goes
to bed at 5 o'clock.
Yeah,
5 o'clock.
Everything shuts off at 5:30,
and she wakes up at 1 in the morning. I'm serious. I could not do what she does.
But then she said she doesn't leave the office till like close to 11.
Yeah. So how much? You don't have any time in between.
No, nothing.
And then you can't really nap because you're going to bed at 5:30 anyway.
Well, no, because you got. I mean, I guess from 5:30 to 1 is like that's just your full night's sleep. You get no nap. That's more sleep than we get.
Yeah, but then you don't see your
Right,
spouse.
Right. It's just. I mean, your schedule's just awful. But
you can't watch a game.
She's not. But she's doing news, not sports.
But she might like to watch a game.
I'm sure she loved it.
Right. Right. She might want to watch
sacrifice.
the Knicks. She can't watch the Knicks.
You got to sacrifice.
She can watch Monday Night Football.
She's sacrificing for the news.
You know what? Good for her.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't. If you said I had to go to bed at 5, I wouldn't do it.
If I offer you enough money to do it.
Nope.
Here's $5 million.
Nope.
A year.
Nope. RJ, do you think I would take his bribes to not watch sports?
No, I don't think he would actually.
I would not.
$5 million a year, you wouldn't do it.
No.
He might do it for like
You're an idiot.
a year, and then he'd be out.
Sherry would stab you right in the neck. If you said, "Oh, honey, I turned down a 5-year, $25 million deal to do the news."
Now a news anchor?
Well, that's why I'm doing it. You're a news person now.
But I don't think she's getting $5 million a year.
No, but I'm saying you.
Would I don't think I would do it.
You'd be single. Sherry would leave you.
It's not all. See, it's all about money with you. I have other priorities.
No, it's why you work though. It's your job.
I don't work for money. It's nice to get money to work, but I work because this is what I want to do.
So work for free.
No, I'm not saying I would work for free.
You just said that.
No, I did not.
You work for the joy of it.
I part of it is yes.
Okay.
I work for the joy of it.
So let's
Is that
renegotiate.
such a foreign concept for
No,
you?
I love doing it too.
Okay, so you don't need to do this. You get paid. Would you do it for free? No, you would not.
No, of course I wouldn't do it for free.
And neither would I. I wouldn't do it for free. But going from where I am to I mean, money's just money. I want to watch the games.
If you told Sherry that I'm turning down $25 million,
how am I getting $25 million?
I gave you a 5-year deal for $25 million. I just gave it to you.
And I can't watch sports at night.
No, you can do whatever you want. I mean, how you choose to ration out your sleep is up to you.
Right. I think I would try.
You'd have to try.
I would try.
Yeah, you'd have to try.
Can I do a year and then be like, I can't do this anymore? I'm done.
You can't. I'm not locking you in for the 5.
I can do 6 months, make $2.5 million. Well, I'm in the hospital because I won't sleep for. Yeah, you know what? I'll take it.
You take the deal.
I'll take the deal.
Yeah,
yeah, and I'll sleep the way I sleep.
You figure it out.
Okay, accepted. RJ.
Hi.
RJ.
Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Stuff you missed?
Sure.
Let's go.
Now.
Walk up 3-pointer. He got it.
See ya.
Put it in the box.
The you missed.
Oh, by the way, Knicks won last night. That is win number 4 in a row. Mikal Bridges.
Great second half, huh?
Yeah, Mikal Bridges drops 30. Karl Anthony Towns, 22 rebounds, had 14 boards just in the second quarter. Mikal Bridges shot 12 of 15. It's a nice win without Mitchell Robinson or Deuce, but we played this earlier. It's worth playing again. Mikal Bridges on MSG after talking about his new approach.
I don't know. I think a lot of it comes from just not just shooting the ball. I think I just wasn't playing how I was supposed to be playing. I think I wasn't coachable enough. I don't know what it was. Maybe I felt too much entitlement, but just had to kind of talk to myself a little bit about it and just be coachable, be the best team I can be, and then, let basketball speak for itself.
Interesting.
Let's keep doing that.
That's a terrible sound.
What do you have, 19 in the third quarter?
Yeah, he didn't score a point until 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. They score 30.
Yeah.
It's a nice win. LeBron. Lakers got blown out in Cleveland by the Cavs, but interesting, though. LeBron was at the scorer's table. Cleveland played a tribute video, which I think they often do, but this one got to LeBron so much that he kind of had to tuck his head in his jersey, teared up a little bit. Makes you wonder, was that his last trip back to Cleveland?
It's possible.
It feels like that's gaining a lot of steam, more so than usual. Feels like that always kind of pops up around this time of year, but it's really
That this could be it for LeBron.
picking up some traction.
He's still so good, though.
He's probably the 16th best player in the league, or 18th,
even like with Michael
20th?
again, you were like, watching this is not enjoyable. Like LeBron is still really good.
Really good.
Yeah, but Michael left and came back.
No, I get that, but like at the end with Washington, you weren't watching Michael Jordan.
No.
Like you're still watching LeBron. He's not as great as he was, but he's still really good.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't think there's ever been anyone that's done it for as long as he's done it at the level he's done it at. Like the longevity of it.
No.
In any
like
sport.
in any sport.
No.
To maintain. Well, Tom was pretty good too.
Yeah.
I mean, Tom was getting better.
But it's also you don't have to be as athletically great. Yager too.
Yager's still playing.
He's still playing.
Shelly.
Yeah.
But still, LeBron's at a different level.
Though. NBA's different. I mean, you have to be so ultra athletic, and he is, and it's remarkable to see.
Absolutely. Will we see Jason Tatum again this year? Well, we haven't seen him yet, and he said he's still deciding. So he's still trying to work off that Achilles, and said possible, but hasn't decided if he's going to try to push for a comeback this year with the Celtics, who have looked pretty good without him.
Really good.
Right, that's part of the problem, though, too. Like, the dynamic. Like, do you risk, as well as they're playing, as well as Jaylen Brown's playing, do you risk messing with that?
If he could come back close to full health,
right, but yeah.
I don't know if that's
okay. Well, if you can't,
right? But I'm saying,
then I wouldn't.
Like, if he could come back, but the very best he could be, like, I'm not saying like when I give you this percentage, it's not like that he could hurt himself again,
right?
But it's just like what he actually is. Like, just it'd be unfair to say he's going to be 100% of himself.
Of course, but what percentage would I get of him?
Is like 65% of him worth messing around with what's happening right now?
I don't know. I mean, I think
that's
I don't know. Could you bring him off the bench and get like a decent?
Yeah, like I think that's probably
player?
Probably in his benefit to do that anyway.
Well, they
ease him back in.
And they paid Jaylen Brown before they had to pay Tatum, right? I remember a lot of people were curious of, you're really going to hand out that kind of money?
Jaylen Brown is really good.
Yeah, that's
no.
It's a good contract.
He's great.
It's a good contract.
Jaylen Brown is a great player.
Yes.
He's
Steven
so
Adams,
good he lets people keep his hair.
Yes, it's a parting gift.
Steven Adams, the Rockets, ankle injury, needs season-ending surgery. St. John's playing really well. Number 25.
Rockets are good, man.
Rockets are a problem, yeah.
St. John's ranked again, number 25. They beat down on Butler last night, 92-70. Drake May limited in practice, whatever that is worth. Yeah, I'm just reporting on the news. And, we talked about Gary earlier. Worth mentioning again. Big guess for Gary on Saturday.
He's got Andy Reid and John Harbaugh on his show.
He's already done the Andy Reid. It's taped. But yeah.
It's going to be on the show.
Happened.
Yeah.
12-3 Saturday.
Hey, why are you revealing the magic of radio? What are you doing?
Well, he said it.
Well,
Gary said it.
He did.
I'm not but what are you?
See, Ray's sticking up for Gary, even though Gary
hates Ray.
I don't know if he hates him.
By the way, Knicks are now the back to the 2 seed in the East.
Yeah. They were this close from like the 7 out of the 2, huh?
Yep.
That's how close this is.
Andre Palat, goal, assist, and his Islanders debut 5-2 win against the Rangers at UBS. Same two teams again tonight.
Islanders wheeling and dealing.
They're very active.
Yeah, very active.
Take advantage of this.
It seems like the Rangers are about to be active. Artemi Panarin seems like that is over.
That's kind of sad.
Well, he
was a great addition, man.
He was.
We wanted him bad.
A great. Well, didn't you?
He didn't want you.
More
money, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he
shut your mouth, Raymond.
He came on like a year and a half or 2 years after the letter? Not even that. And
he accelerated.
He fast forwarded this whole thing.
He was a great free agent signing.
Yeah,
He was a great Ranger. I mean, he didn't have his best moments in the biggest of games, but he was a great Ranger.
Definitely one of the great playoff moments in this franchise's, at least in recent memory, with the Game 7 triple overtime.
That was huge goal. Kind of got the monkey off his back.
I mean, look at this. So he comes over here in 1920. First year plays 69 games, 95 points, 32 and 63.
Oof.
Then you get COVID, 17 and 41, and then you got 96 points, 92 points, 23-24. You had 49 and 71 for 120 points.
Oh.
It was great. It was a great signing.
120
but
points.
It feels like it is time.
You mentioned
he's not, and plus you've already heard the whispers between
it's
how
time.
Jordy feels about him.
Yeah.
And listen, there's not a lot of people that love what Chris is doing right now anyway, but
how could you? How could you love what Chris Drew is doing right now?
Right now.
You mentioned signings. Cody Bellinger back with the Yankees. He spoke yesterday. Among the things he said, he will not be playing in the World Baseball Classic. Australian Open. Sabalenka punches her ticket to the Open final on the ladies' side. Just Pegula out because Dave jinxed her, unfortunately. And Patrick Reed is leaving Live Golf. He said he's eligible to return to the PGA Tour in the fall. We'll see if that happens. That's it.
And I wanted a double fault.
I didn't want her to collapse.
Why?
Because I
just needed her to collapse for that set. That's it.
No, that's not what I
just
wanted.
Just in the tiebreaker.
Why did you need a third set so badly?
Because I wanted to see Pegula win.
Oh, so you wanted Pegula to win?
Yes.
Didn't matter if the other girl collapsed on herself.
I don't care how it is.
I didn't want that.
If me and you are competing in anything and you collapse on yourself, great.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
So you would rather me double fault than me hit a nice serve and you return it for a winner?
I don't care what you do.
You're ridiculous.
You could have to retire. I don't care.
You don't care if I pull a hamstring? You don't care about me at all.
Well, if I'm playing against you, I don't.
So if you're playing against me and if I break a foot, you're like,
good.
You know what? That's
easier for me.
You're a bad guy.
Well, I'm not a bad guy. You don't feel that way?
No, I'm not rooting for injury.
I'm not rooting for injury either, but if it happens, I'm not going to be like, you know what, let's reschedule.
Yeah, like your Djokovic, was it yesterday? 2 days ago?
Yeah, Musetti.
Like, here I go. I'm losing, but here.
You're not a great guy. I mean,
I'm an ultimate competitor is what I am.
You're rooting
That's
for
why it's number one on my list.
You're rooting for injury.
I'm not sitting there going, I hope he breaks his foot. If you happen to break your foot and I have less wear and tear because you have to retire, great.
So I go down in a heap, foot broken. You're like, let's go.
Yes, yes.
Really?
You saw him yesterday. Just fun coupons everywhere.
That's right. 2,000, me. 3,000, me. 4,000, me. 5,000, me. 53, me. 55,
So that's
me.
what we're doing.
Yeah.
We're going to go all the way up.
All the way up. 5,500. And I'm not done yet. I'll keep going.
You're a bad guy.
You get Sharipa is like, yeah, this is a great deal.
You're not a great guy.
Keep going.
You're not a great guy.
How so?
Because
why?
Because not everyone needs to know that.
Did they get to play another Steve Sharipa commercial?
No.
Like last time?
No.
Usually he had protection there because he thought Dave was going to accost him with charcuterie.
I was a total. Yeah, Jerry Cooney there this year. That's right. Jerry Cooney would have fought me in
Killed you
like that.
He wanted to.
He was looking to fight.
I think Jerry Cooney could still destroy any of us.
Yeah.
He
fought Foreman, man.
He's huge.
He's a gigantic man.
His one punch would end your life.
He's huge. Huge.
If he punched Dave in the head, I think it would dent Dave's head.
He would
kill be a dent in it.
I think I would die.
Yeah, I think there'd be a dent in it.
I walked over to that end of the table at one point. He's just giving pointers to somebody. He's like, I promise you hit him here enough times, he will go down. And he's ready. He looks like he's ready to.
He would fight anybody.
Nice guy.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Lovely, man. Yeah. All right, let's break. 800-919-3776. Let's get to your Jets next. DNR with you, ESPN New York. Let's see what's happening on the roads. Here she is. It's Debbie Duhame.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Rick. Have a fantastic day, guys. Hey, let's make a move. Avoid 287 westbound getting out through White Plains. It's some ongoing construction. Bumper to bumper 287 westbound in toward the Taconic. Try the Cross County instead. Over the Van Wyck northbound, slowing down up by College Point Boulevard. A disabled vehicle. Alternate side parking rules are in effect. A good luck alert day. Sponsored by Compassion International. Compassion sponsorship means food, healthcare, education, and most of all, being known, loved, and protected. There are thousands of kids waiting over a year, and they're waiting. Sponsor a child with compassion today. Text the word radio to 83393. I'm Debbie Duhame on 880 ESPN New York.
Hey, sorry I missed you. Your call is very important to me. Just not as important as the New Jersey Lottery's Green Ball promotion being back on Pick 3 evening drawings. See, if the green ball's drawn, that's a free second chance to win? So, yeah, you get it. It's only through February 1st, though, so try me after then?
Must be 18 or older to buy a lottery ticket. Please play responsibly. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. For game odds and promotion details, visit njlottery.com/pick3.
This is Rick Brunson, the assistant coach from the New York Knicks. I'll be driving to our games this season in style in my new Jeep Gladiator from Princeton Jeep. My friends at Princeton Jeep gave me all-star treatment, and you can expect the same thing. Just mention I sent you, and they'll treat you like family. Princeton Jeep has tons of inventory and great deals on new vehicles. Visit Princeton Jeep at 1045 State Road in Princeton, New Jersey, or online at PrincetonJeeps.com and tell them Rick Brunson sent you.
At Uline, the prevailing opinion is, if you don't live it, you don't believe it. The people at Uline believe in hard work, and they live it by being there 24/7 to answer your call, having 41,000 items in stock, and offering same-day shipping from 12 locations across North America. Business owners, sellers, buyers, shippers, and packers believe it. Uline is the hard-working, dependable source for your shipping and industrial supplies. Visit uline.com.
New year, new season, same goal. Feel good and stay in the game. But if neck pain, back pain, joint pain, or sciatica is holding you back, it's time to handle it. I'm Bart Scott, and I'm telling you to call Dr. J. Shaw at Sandwell Pain. Dr. Shaw is an Ivy League trained, double board certified, and he specializes in getting people back to living pain-free. No surgery, no scars, no long recovery, no pain medication. Just precise, non-surgical, image-guided treatments that work. Same day or next day appointments are available with offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood. Stop playing through pain. Go to SandwellPain.com. Relief starts today.
Looking for the best meat and seafood at unbeatable prices? Get to Wild Fork Foods. They offer the widest selection of meats and seafoods you'll find anywhere. Everything is blast frozen to lock in flavor and nutrients. From beef and poultry to seafood, pork, and even exotic and game meats, you'll get the best value for your buck. Visit one of their 7 locations across Long Island and New Jersey, or order online for same-day delivery at wildforkfoods.com. Wild Fork Foods, your neighborhood's meat and seafood market.
At City Harvest, we believe no New Yorker has to go hungry. With your help, we're on the road 365 days a year, rescuing over 77 million pounds of nutritious food and delivering it free to millions of New Yorkers, transforming surplus food into sustenance, sustainability, and smiles, rallying thousands of New Yorkers to power a network of nourishment across our city. One day, one meal, and one New Yorker at a time. That's how we feed good. Donate at cityharvest.org.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
I was feeling the same way. After 40, the body has less testosterone, and men lose their edge. That's why I take Nugenix Total T2.
That's the testosterone booster, right?
Yes, but Total T2 is their brand new formula that skyrockets nitric oxide levels in as little as 3 hours. Since I started taking it, I've been lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. My energy is way up, and it even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles?
Yep, just send a text.
Text HAWK to 321-321 for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the next generation testosterone booster. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text HAWK to 321-321. That's HAWK to 321-321.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. Game time brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time is when it's Tully time. 7 o'clock, Rangers, same opponent, different venue, host the Islanders at the Garden, while at that same time, Devils welcome the Predators to the Rock. And then 9 o'clock, Nets are in Denver to take on the Nuggets. And that, my friends, is game time, brought to you by Tullamore Dew, the original triple distilled, triple blended, triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey during today's action. Glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. We wait on the Jets for an offensive coordinator. The Jets have their defensive coordinator.
You know what would have been nice, though, with the it's unbelievable. This is never going to stop.
What?
This construction. I was just thinking about this. This is what I do for you. I walk around and I think about things to talk about.
Okay. I had a plan of what to talk about.
Right, but you wanted to go to the Jets. No one wants to talk about the Jets. I just want to, because
RJ, when we don't talk Jets at all now,
we're going to.
Just
in
be sure that you know
seconds,
why. Okay.
30 seconds.
All right.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about this. The reason why the Todd Monken thing for me was, if I was a Giants fan, what I would want is because if Todd Monken didn't get the Cleveland job, what are the chances that Todd Monken's going to get a head coaching job?
None.
Right. So then you're not worried about, hey, I have him for hopefully, if he's here, has a great year, all of a sudden I'm going to lose him to a head coaching position. You weren't going to probably have to worry about that.
Run the table with him, right?
Right, which is nice for Jackson Dart. As opposed to
it would have been nice.
What could potentially happen?
It could be a stepping stone job now for somebody. That's right.
Right.
But he had to take that Cleveland job also, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's probably why he took it though.
Probably the only chance he's ever going to get at a head coaching job.
Yeah, and Jim Schwartz ain't happy.
Nor should he be.
No.
It's the shame of it is that Jim Schwartz was not available before the Jets hired Duker.
They wouldn't have hired him.
Why not?
Because Aaron's calling plays. You think Jim Schwartz is going to come here? It's the same reason why Wink Martindale's not here.
So how about this? Let me connect these dots. You'd have to pay Wink Martindale a lot of money, right?
Yeah, I mean, probably.
Maybe the owner doesn't want to pay $3, $4, $5 million to a defensive coordinator.
Why?
Because maybe he's already said,
all right,
I'm spending so much money on you.
Okay, but so that answers your question, though. Is your owner serious about winning? No.
No. I can't sit here and give you one good descriptor of Woody Johnson.
So you answered your own question.
Not one.
If this was Woody, and I don't know, you don't know if this
I
is
don't
Woody
know.
or this is. I just have I have a hard time believing that someone that's a head coach now, that's been a defensive coordinator, that's gone through the ranks. I mean, it's part of the reason why they hired him. Apparently, it was just like all the time and effort and both sides of the ball and all the different things that Aaron Glenn did to get himself ready to be a head coach. Would start a conversation with Wink before the season ends, get all the way to the point through the interview process where he's in town for a meeting, feels like we're just dotting I's, crossing T's, where Wink is calling people for his staff, and then all of a sudden pulls the rug out from underneath him and goes, by the way,
why?
That's why I think everyone's just thinks there's no way Aaron Glenn could do that. It has to be
Woody Johnson is pulling the strings and saying, no, I want you to. You're making $12 million a year, whatever he's making. You call the plays. That's why we brought you in here. So now I got to pay another high price.
But that's not why we brought him in here, though. I was told. I didn't bring him in here for his X's and O's.
Right, but we brought you in to fix this defense.
No, I brought you. No, the culture. Not the
whatever. Whatever reason you brought him in, it's not working.
Well, but everything keeps changing is the problem.
Well, because they're a mess.
It's the problem. Everything keeps changing. So I think, is that it? Is it, hey, we'll let you pick one. You can either have someone that's going to run the offense or someone's going to run the defense. You pick. Of course, he's going to pick the offense.
But why would you be limited to one?
Right, that's the point.
What sense does that
There's no
make?
salary cap on coaches.
Right.
If in order for me to be who you want, which is the leader of men and the culture changer, I need to focus on doing that. I can't call plays. So I need someone to run the defense and someone to run the offense, and I'll run the team.
That's right.
And now he's going to be calling plays because there's no way Duker's calling plays.
You wouldn't think so.
No.
You didn't even bring Duker into the building.
No. He was the ninth. He was the ninth one, and it was like
the ninth and final. You interviewed him. What's today's Thursday? On Tuesday night, and you hired him on Wednesday morning.
That's right.
Does that? And I guess they knew each other from
Detroit,
prior coaching together.
From Detroit,
but it doesn't feel good, man.
Mm-hmm.
And that's I feel the opposite about the Giants, where it's like, all right, you didn't get Monken. Well, you figure it out.
Well, that's because there's a track record of success.
Oh, exactly, and the Jets don't have that even whatsoever.
No,
not an ounce of that.
It's the risk that you run when you're hiring somebody that's not experienced.
Again,
but they just did it. They did the exact same thing.
And do you have any faith that they're going to get it right? That if they move on from Aaron Glenn, that they'll step in the right direction?
No,
you don't believe anything for this team right now.
No.
So it's gonna be Glenn, who and mind you, when you look at Detroit's defense, it's never like they were having massive success.
No, and
he's a people person. He's a culture guy, is what Aaron Glenn is supposed to be. Not in an X's and O's, let me call the defense and the strategy.
Detroit's defense got better. I mean, it got better.
It was better.
It got better, and they dealt with a bunch of injuries and everything else. But that's not. I was told that the reason why you hired him wasn't about his X's and O's. It was about his ability to be a leader. And you're talking about a guy who looked overwhelmed as a head coach in year one, which is, listen, it's fine. Should it look that bad? No, it shouldn't look that bad.
It could. If I described to you what it was going to be, you'd be like, "Come on, stop it! It won't look like this."
It's got to. But then you're also like, it's got to get better,
and it didn't.
And now it's getting worse.
Way worse.
Way worse. And then you go back to like the sound we played yesterday of him at the combine talking about, how he found the coaching staff and the ability to work
find
together.
Him in high school or Division II or NAIA or any rock I look under. That's coaches just there.
And then 9 gone. And then it's like, we're going to keep Tanner Engstrand's going to stick around.
And now he's gone.
So, I mean, I don't even know if they know what they're doing.
You don't know?
Well, I do know. But
You do know.
I do know.
They don't know what they're doing.
No.
And therein lies the problem.
Mm-hmm. And we need a quarterback. It's just, it's
offensive line, I think, is pretty good. You have a number one receiver. You have a tight end that you like. But you need the defense.
I mean, what's happening with Breece Hall? I mean, does he want to be here? Are we franchise tagging? What are we doing with that?
If you don't keep Breece Hall, that's another knock on this regime.
I mean, your defense, once you fired Wilkes, got worse. Like historically bad. The last 5 weeks was like.
They quit.
Yeah, I mean,
they quit.
Okay, but what does that say about the guy who's supposed to change the culture? It's I mean, again, like if you just look, if we're just getting out talented, these guys are like grinding.
They quit. They wanted no part of being on the field.
Okay, so that's. I mean, what are we talking about then?
You didn't intercept a pass the entire season.
So if it's not about X's and O's, it's about like being a leader of men. Like you would imagine that would like at least show itself a little bit.
I could not be less impressed with year one from Aaron Glenn. No. Could not be.
You're talking about maybe the worst you've ever seen.
Worse than 1 in 15. Worse than 1 in 15. I really do believe that.
I thought it would get better. It's just getting worse and worse.
What's gotten
Nothing.
better?
Nothing's gotten better.
From the beginning of the season to where you are now, what's gotten better?
No, but if we got through this whole thing, right, and we ended up with Wink running the defense and Reich running the offense, you'd feel okay about that. And then if you got you got a quarterback, and I would think if Frank's taking this job, not that he's, flush with a bunch of different offers, but he'd have a pretty good idea because he doesn't really need to do this of like what the quarterback, situation was going to look like. That we could feel now. You could feel similar to what you felt like with the Mets, where it looks disjointed, you don't love it, and then all of a sudden, stuff starts to happen. You're like, okay, this isn't that bad.
It doesn't look that terrible.
Right. It could be. We can work with this.
If you want to be really bad, really epically hit rock bottom bad, bring in Deshaun Watson. That'll do it for you.
I told you that's what
I think. Kyler Murray's too good
for what you want to try to do.
You want to win 3 games again and get the first or second pick. You bring Kyler Murray. He's a competent quarterback.
Right, but what you want to do and what Aaron Glenn wants to do are two different things.
I understand that.
Aaron Glenn can't afford to win 3 games.
I don't know.
Hey, I don't know if Aaron Glenn can afford to get off to a bad start.
I don't know that he makes it through October if they're like 1-7 or something. Yeah. Could be gone. All right, let's break. Come back. 800-919-3776. Callers lined up. We'll get to you guys in 3 stars as well. DNR right here, ESPN New York.
If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique personal injury and workers' compensation laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling all types of accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for injured New Yorkers. From construction to car accidents and slips and falls, they've got you covered. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS, where your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
There are a lot of reasons why people buy at Ramsey Mazda. It's their selection, it's their customer service, and it's their savings. Lease a new 2025 Mazda CX-50 2.5S Select with all-wheel drive for $179 for 33 months. Or buy with 0.9% APR financing for 72 months. Start shopping now at RamseyMazda.com. Choose wisely, choose Ramsey Mazda. Call 833-853-2970 for these details. VIN SN379853, MSRP $33,425. Zero security deposit, APR $14.27 per month per $1,000 finance, ends 2/2/26.
Presented by Robinhood.
He crosses, spins, pulls up.
With Robinhood Prediction Markets, buy or sell your predictions all game long. No house odds, just you versus the market. Put your sports IQ to work. Trade every shot, block, steal, run, and moment that shifts the game. With Robinhood Prediction Markets, trade every play. Visit Robinhood.com/predict to start trading. Futures and cleared swaps trading involves significant risk and is not appropriate for everyone. Event contracts are offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, a registered futures commission merchant and swap firm.
Make cancer screening a part of your annual healthcare routine. New York Presbyterian offers a full range of cancer screenings, including lung, cervical, prostate, colorectal, breast, and more. Regular cancer screenings could save your life by detecting cancer at its earliest, most treatable stages. Screenings are available across New York City and Westchester. Learn more at nyp.org/cancer screening. Stay amazing. New York Presbyterian.
All the way over Barzell, score! New York Islanders hockey is back at UBS Arena, and it's time to bring the family and make some noise. With more afternoon games this season, the Islanders have special kids-themed games and activities for young fans. Play games pregame at the park and head inside for fun on the concourse and on the ice. Tickets for the 2025-26 season are on sale now. Get your tickets at NewYorkIslanders.com.
Welcome back to Yeah, That's a Pepper Thing. First up, we've got Harrison wrapping his Dr. Pepper in a tiny quilt so it feels at home. Oh, how tender. That's a Pepper Thing! And over to Becca, who's whispering affirmations to her can.
You're sweet. You're unique. You're the best thing I ever poured over ice.
She swears it makes it taste better. It's not a science thing, but it's a Pepper Thing! Why do they all do it? All for that sweet, delicious, truly one-of-a-kind taste of Dr. Pepper. It's a Pepper Thing!
Wendy here. If you're looking to add a star player to your financial roster, you should take a look at SoFi's personal loans. SoFi's got some amazing moves that would be a valued addition to any team, like low fixed rates when you consolidate your debt, no fees required, and as soon as same-day funding. View your rate at SoFi.com/roster to get started. Loans originated by SoFi Bank, N.A. member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply at SoFi.com/roster. NMLS 696891.
Step inside the game you love with the NBA app. Tap to watch every game as it's happening. and never miss a moment of the jaw-dropping action. Get closer to the players than anywhere else. Follow the latest schedules, scores, and stats. Keep up with every story from across the league. And with NBA ID, it's all personalized to you. The game lives here. Download today.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. We're moments away from Raymond's very famous 3 stars tomorrow. He's got plays of the week.
Oh, I can't wait.
Everyone loves plays of the week. And I imagine he has a lot to choose from this week. This was a feisty, lot of content kind of week. So that'll be fun and exciting. Mike in Smithtown, before we get to the 3 stars. Michael, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Good.
First time, long time.
Appreciate it. What's on your mind?
Before I get to my Eli comment, I just wanted to pay tribute to Rick. So I had a buddy that skated with Rick during he got called up to try out for the Islanders, and I guess skated with Rick during that time. Said Rick is hands down the best athlete that he's ever been around.
Wow.
His entire career. So shout out to Rick D on that one.
It's very nice. Tell your buddy I said hello and thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, no, we'll do. His dad actually was a Islander alum, so pretty funny. But with regard to the Eli debate, so like anybody else, I threw this into ChatGPT to break it down. So here's where Eli clears the bar as far as like the Hall of Fame is concerned. So obviously we know the postseason resume, 2 Super Bowl wins, MVPs, both wins against Brady and Belichick, beat the undefeated Patriots. Only 5 QBs in history have multiple Super Bowl MVPs. He has the longevity and durability, 16 seasons, Ironman streak, and when he retired, top 10 all-time in yards and TDs. Signature moments, the helmet catch, the fourth quarter drives, beat the Patriots dynasty twice.
How about the Manningham throw?
Yeah, the Manningham. I mean,
That was a better throw than the Tyree throw.
Getting out of the sack. Getting out of the sack for him was the greatest part of the Tyree catch.
They were
he was in the grass.
He said
he was behind it. Yeah, he was going to call it. Blow it dead.
God, could you imagine how different the NFL would look?
Well, you know what's amazing too? I just love these stories too, and you've said this 100 different times. Like I guess Tyree couldn't catch a ball. Like the week leading up to it, couldn't catch a ball.
Every practice couldn't catch the football, and then
he wasn't trying to catch it with his helmet.
Right, and then caught the touchdown on the first play of the fourth quarter. I think it was he caught that, and then of course the helmet catch. Ray,
hi there.
How you doing?
Oh, we're doing great.
Oh, I love to hear that. Are you ready for the 3 stars?
Oh, sure.
All right.
Today's 3 stars. Number 3.
It's always nice when we're getting in arguments and then something happens to, distract you.
I'll play any game you want to play.
I'll be a Huckleberry. Let's go.
Any game you want to play.
All right, you better make
Why
it
is your hand in your pants?
This is comfortable.
Yeah, eyes go right there.
It's not in my crotchal area. It's just like in my belt.
I appreciate the term.
Yeah, why were you looking down there?
I can't help myself.
Yeah, you buried the lead. I appreciate the term crotchal area. I'm not sure
that's what it is.
Just crotch area, I think, is the
crotchal.
Or whatever.
You can see it. He's staring at it.
It's jarring.
It is quite jarring. I'm sure I can't see from this angle, and thankfully nobody on YouTube can see either.
I'll press it right up against the glass for you if you want.
Please don't. You guys had the great time at the ALS dinner last night.
I can make it look like a chicken breast.
Please don't.
Just power through, Raymond. Power through.
The people you met, George Cooney. You saw Steve.
Clooney.
It's Jerry, not George.
Yeah, why
have some respect.
It's George Clooney and Jerry Cooney.
The legendary boxer Jerry Cooney, and also the legendary Penn State wrestler.
If you're at a bar and he elbowed you, you might be like, "Hey, jackass, get out of my way! What are you doing?" And then he would put you into the night.
That's Carter Storocci, by the way.
I can't stay past 9 o'clock.
I'll
turn into a pumpkin.
You know what?
I need to go home and pleasure of Sherry.
Dave was very.
I really like where your voices come at this. You know what I mean? I think I've really worked on it. I think I like it.
I think you're spot on.
You're very entertaining at the dinner.
What do you want me to get up and start flipping tassels off my nipples? What were you looking for?
No, I'll tell you what I'm looking for.
Number 1.
The actual star. And you almost buried the story. We didn't even know that it had happened.
When the lady thought RJ was my son.
No.
What?
Wait.
Yeah, this is a lot.
She was kind of talking to Rick, and I kind of wandered over, and she's like, "Are you his son?"
You lean into the bit a little bit, and I appreciate that.
She's like, it's so nice of you to bring your son. I was like, who? She pointed at RJ. I was like, yeah, it is nice.
It's awesome.
It's very nice.
Why do you listen to his nonsense?
It makes sense.
Oh, I know, because he's your dad.
You know, top it off as best you can.
The gimmick was over. The woman wasn't even nearby, and I was getting in the car, and he goes, "Get home safe, son."
Everybody get home safe, son.
All right. Thanks.
Colin, that logo on your shirt, is that the brand or the size?
Nobody can see that.
Oh, God. It's Rule 76.
I just came up with that.
That was really well done. Rule 76.
No excuses playing champion. It's DiPietro Rothenberg.
Eli Manning is a Hall of Famer, jackass.
Right here on ESPN New York and on YouTube.
Is it me, or some days one topic dictates that we only... Please don't.
Not all F words are bad. Some are actually great, like fast, free fiber for 4